Yo, oh my god, the light of God is shining upon me, bro. Holy god damn, bro. That is a holy light, bro. Yo, what's going on, everybody? Hold on, can I turn on like a regular? That was a holy light, bro. I could even see myself there. What's going on, everybody? Holy shit, I just blinded the world. What's going on, everybody? What's Palm Bush? What's up? Yeah, what's happening home? What's Gucci? Gang, how you doing, Sonica? Wake up. Frau, why does you playing fighting games make me angry? I don't know, Manado, but I think maybe you have anger issues. And you need to sort them out, you know? You might just have anger issues. I don't know what to tell you, bro. Maybe, I don't know. Oh, hello, chat. What's going on, everybody? What's really going... Dude, you know what's one thing is swimming gets you tired, bro. You know? Swimming gets you tired. Like, you'll go swimming and jump it around and spit at everything, and then boom, you come out, you're like, oh my god, I feel like you're knocked out. But we live it, we chilling, you know? You're just weak. Vic, you don't have that shit. Maybe I am. But also, I don't nap like a bum. Like you. If I don't get some, I can't. Swimming makes me hungry. Oh, dude, me too. Me too, bro. After swimming, I'm like, I don't know, I'm starving. I'm like, holy, I need to eat something. And that we did. I mean, you're fighting against the ocean, so yeah, I guess so, yeah. Nappers always prosper? No, napping is a myth. How you doing, Prodigy? What's going on? What's popping? What's the haps, y'all? What's the haps? What's really going on out here? What's up? Dun. Chat, are y'all excited I'm excited for debate night, bro. We debating, bro. Your body ain't used to putting that much effort? I guess so. Hi, Tenkai. What's going on? Chat, you know the drill. 5 subs, choose a debate. That makes us rip each other's hairs out. How do you swim? Is it always a doggy paddle? No, I know how to swim. So I do like the full like arm stretch. Sometimes I'll do like this swim, which is the breaststroke. And that's it. I heard you're a master debater. I see what you're trying to say. Here. I like how Prodigy wrote Fidel in all caps and then he died. We're gonna need a couple new goals. 1738. You think we'll hit 1738 today? Shit, I hope so, bro. I do hope so, bro. Yeah, these are our goals. We had the Chronos beta first time island, which I've never done. Jai's a master beta for sure. He is. 100%. Hey, Pilly Dilly. What's Gucci, bruv? What you doing? What's up, Fidel? You doing good? I'm doing great, Josh. I'm doing great, man. It's a Saturday. We chilling. We vibing. You know what I mean? We live it, you know? Chat, how are you? What's going on? What are you playing? What have you been playing this weekend? What's on the menu? Is your skin healing? A little bit. I think my back's probably still a little red, but the rest of my body is fine. Doom, Expedition 33. I get you. Some Billy Hatcher and drawing. Good choice. We have to stream Billy Hatcher. We've never done that. Red Dead 2. Claw. Almost 2 years in the cage for the gates. Hope everyone's doing it. Claw, thank you so much for the sub. My god, you have been almost 2 years. Goddamn. Almost finishing co-op Dark Souls 2. Fire. Finally get to crack on my backlog with Neon White. Good choice. Surprised you didn't repost the dog gif under R's post again. Shit, man. You know, it's tempting sometimes. Fighting for my life from over I was ranked. You're still suffering through Rivals rank? Damn, I'm surprised. Especially like how it's been right now. But I get it, bro. It's a tough world. I lost my save file to FF6. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I feel like losing a save file it's like a rare thing. But oh my god, is it one of the worst feelings. Did you get sunburned? Probably. Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel Nikkei? Shit. Should I pick up MK1 Definitive Edition? No. Dope. Been playing Roblox, Sonic Frontiers. Fire, good choices. We love that. CRT and Fire. I'm about to play Marvel Rivals to play Sonic Jets and Unleash. I love that. Hey, Marigaka, what's going on? What's going on, bro? Is that the last time? Oh, shit. Hi. Hello, Espion. What's going on? Playing 100 Defense Side Academy. There's apparently 100 endings to the point translators were begging to the devs to stop adding new content. Really? 100 endings? Is that necessary? Holy shit. But is it like, when you say 100 endings, is it like near, where like half of them are like, oh, I died in like a backyard area and that counts as an ending type thing, or is it like actually like 100 actual notable endings, you know? Because I feel like people are always like, oh, Nier has 27 endings. And I'm like, I feel like there's like 3 main endings. And I sure because I haven't gotten one ending yet. Okay. Nier has like act 5. Yeah, like Nier, it's like realistically, it's like 4 endings, right? It's like the main campaign, the 9S one, the A2 one, and then like whatever true end stuff you get. You know? Yeah, most of them are like goofy. Got a new job, so I can't say without my prep. Skyline. Yeah, you have a job, so now you have to subscribe. Thank you. You're trapped in the cage, pal. We play MGS3 again in preparation for the remake. Have you ever played Metal Gear? My Metal Gear, like, is foggy. I've played 5. I've played Rising. I played 4 back then, but it was one of those things, like, I played it younger at a friend's house, like, not knowing shit, really. It was Revengeance, that's what it is. And I know I've played Peace Walker, which I think was on the Vita or PSC, one of those, which was fun. So it's my birthday in 6 minutes. Is it? Oh, shit, Hattie. Oh, shit, bro. Almost happy birthday to you. Almost happy birthday to you. Almost happy birthday to Hattie. Almost happy birthday to you. Hey, you goofy, I miss you. I miss you too, so okay. How you been, bro? I miss everybody. Even though I haven't been anywhere except stream. But I do miss you. And I miss everybody. So lock in. You know, chat, today we gonna be debate streaming with the gang. We gonna pull up. We gonna fight. Get it up, you know. See what's going on. Battle it out. Wage some wars, potentially. See what's going on, you know. And it's gonna be lit. Yeah, I've been good for it to see my friend in Europe in 2 weeks. Nice. Get it up, bro. You know it, Vic. Get me in the courtroom. Hey, man, drop the 10. We'll put the Ace Attorney side courtroom. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, bro. Yeah. Thank you. It's much love, bro. Much love. I got my figurative popcorn ready. My go, bro. Yeah, I'll sit down, get some popcorn, snack up, and we'll lock in. But yeah, no, besides that, life's been good. Been chilling. Oh, you guys are going to be in the Europe Twitchcon. That's fire. I always forget there's a Europe Twitchcon. Europe's not a real place, to be fair. So, until I go there, it's not real. And so, I haven't been there yet. So, it's not real yet. Sorry to all my Europeans. I apologize. My European brethren in chat. Yup. What's poppin'? Yup. How are you, bro? What's going on? I have like 35 minutes and 100 line, and would at least be 25 of them were real? Really? Damn. That's crazy. Well, shit. Damn. Yep. How are you, bro? You forgot Europeans exist? Hey, man, I tried to. How many continents have you been to? Not enough. But also a decent amount. I've been... So you say Europe doesn't exist to you? I don't know. You know, Europe is just not there until I see it. You know? Honestly, chaos and destruction among the gang. Me too, chap. You know what else I want to see? Yep. How have you been, bro? I haven't seen you in a minute. What you got for my birthday, dog? I got you this. Happy birthday, buddy. Lock in. I saw Floater, someone who got all 100, and it was a lot. Goddamn, man. Goddamn. Played more Expedition last night. I have a new party member. We're so close. I know, yep, we are so close. We are so close, bro. We are very close to that Switch suit in chat. 100 subs. I buy launch game, Switch games physical. Like a loser. I actually throw up just thinking about that. I can't be doing that. Oh my god, Gage Cage unlocked himself, the foot card. Oh hell no, bruh. You got the team member in Expedition 33. Yes, I got the go, bro. Monaco's pretty fire, dude. Or what is it, Monaco? Monaco, whatever. Him, he's really cool. I have him in the party, so that's dope. Where am I headed to now? There's an area I was headed to. I forgot where I stopped, but I'm doing good progress. Monado, no, not Monado. That'd be cool. The Foot Freak, yeah. I got a nice pair of headphones for the first time. Wow, I became a SpongeBob meme. It sounded that good. That's crazy. That's crazy, bro. Not me. Monaco. Yeah, Mario Kart physical for the win. So you're streaming. Welcome to for 24 hours on Juve. Of course, bro. Of course, man. Of course. What's good, gang? How you doing? Quiz. What's Gucci, bro? But get you. Happy birthday, buddy. Happy birthday. Get you. Happy birthday. Get you. Happy birthday to get you. Happy birthday to you. Why do you hate owning physical games? I don't want it, you know? I'm not a fit, you know? You guys know me, bro. Listen, I can't be sick like you. What do y'all do after our stream ended? grabbed a bite, chilled a little bit, and now we're here. You know, it was we went to a different beach for our stream, so that's why we got back a little late. Usually the beach we've been going to is like right next to the place, you know. So, but yeah, so it was a little distant. How many subs to play Drag X Drive before Mario Kart? Get the fuck away from me, bro. I ain't touching mid X sleep, bro. Sleep X Drive, bro. You know, I don't even think I don't even think that game is coming out day one, nor than nobody. I don't know if that game is day one. You know, thank God it isn't. But still, did Ara play Tears of the Kingdom? I think it depends how tired she's feeling or not. She might stream it tonight. She was pretty exhausted, so it's gonna be a 50-50. But hey, there's a chance. I know that some people are excited for Mario Kart World. Some people say they don't have high excitement for some reason. Yeah, you know, Twitter. It's the internet. It's because of the price. To be fair, because the game is 80, they have like sort of. It's that thing of the internet thing they do where they like look at everything and say, oh, there's nothing to do, you know? Like if Mario Kart 8 Deluxe came out and it was like 80, they'd be like, I'm looking at this game and I mean, there's no other modes except Grand Prix, so I don't know if it's worth it. Everybody people think differently. I mean, yeah, people can think differently, but you know, for a lot of people, it is just, you know, we're nitpicking. Who wants to give for me to put a debate? Chat, who's going to give for Prodigy to get it debated? Remember, Cinco subs if you would like to choose a debate. 5 subs equals, where is it? Choose debate topic. Bro, I got you. Give me 10 years. You got this move. Wait, what? Why didn't it? Whoa, what the? Hold on. What the? How did I? 5 subs equals choose. I mean, MK8 has a ton of stuff. I launched it was rough, bro. I mean, not rough, but like there was really nothing to do in Mario Kart, base Mario Kart 8 besides like the Grand Prix, you know. Oh, there you go. But yeah, man. But I think most people are excited. Mario Kart's are those things where like I mean, I've said this, and I genuinely mean this. I don't think there is a single soul in this world that wouldn't have fun with a new Mario Kart. You know, people could have criticisms and all that stuff, but like you are gonna have fun playing Mario Kart when you're playing with people. Like there's no world where you could convince me otherwise. You know, I've never met a soul that like doesn't have a good time playing Mario Kart, and I feel like literally every Mario Kart just gets better each game and is more exciting, and is more fun and everything. Not if I'm 24th. That's true. If you end up in 24th place, I can't blame you. You know, so they got to bring back missions to Mario Kart World. They did in the open world. You can't have criticism in the game stage. It's essential. Sonico, I criticize you all the time, bro, and I love you. So you can have criticisms in the game stage. Yes, sir. Go. Where's my stuff over here? Hold on. Yeah. Ow. I hurt my arm. Wait, am I okay? There we go. I'm fine. Ooh. What was I gonna say? Is the stream lagging? Oh, it is lagging. What the hell? Stop lagging, stream. Stop it. Stop lagging. Stop lagging. Oh. Hey, who subscribed? Metal Max Howard trapped in the gaming prison. My goat. Are we still lagging? Are we okay? Every time he leaves, it lags. I'd say it's better that it lags when I leave. You know, are we okay now? Oblivion, what's going on, buddy? Why did I choose debate? Choose debate topic. There we go. Choose debate topic. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Mine's working again. You're good. What's up, Koi? What's up, buddy? What's up? But yeah, no. I mean, of course, people can have criticism, and I'm sure that I'll remember this. Yeah, you remember, AJ. Yeah, you sit there and remember. You know, you sit there and remember your actions. I was gonna say, but yeah, Mario Kart's gonna be fucking fun, dude. Like, no one will be able to say otherwise, man. That game is gonna be so fun, man. Slightly larger lag than usual. Just gotta keep refreshing every couple minutes. At least we're fine. You know, why did you lie to us to Lady Night? You said Aura was going live last night. She never did. I thought she, dude. No, you know what's crazy about last night is literally I went, you know, I knocked on their door, right? And she was like, yeah, just set up the stream for me. I'll be up in 20. I was like, okay. So, you know, you guys know me. I left the stream. I was like, well, she's going to stream, you know. So I literally ended the stream. And I go to her, you know, I go to her room. I knock on the door. And I'm like, Aria? She's like, and then her mom is like, she's not waking up, buddy. I'm like, all right. Cool, man. Cool. So I was like, wait, I ended for nothing. Oh, God. I know it's crazy. She didn't even know that she said she's not streaming. You know? Is that why there's no VOD? Yeah, because there's no stream. But, hey, man. You need to. I'm telling you, the beach knocks you out, bro. Swimming here, if you swim and you knock out, gone to the abyss of life. So I thought she didn't upload the VOD now. No. Shelly's going live to finish Tears of the Kingdom. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure she'll pop in the stream eventually, and we can ask her. Does it look like MK World might have less content than 8 Deluxe to you? I mean, it definitely has less than like Endgame Deluxe, like that has booster, course pass, and everything. But I think eventually it'll even out. I would say the base game content is equivalent to, if not a bit more than original, because you have about 30 tracks, and the open world itself has all the mission mode stuff, and we're gonna have Knockout Tour. So I would say like it's probably like I would consider like almost like base Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, without like the booster course in terms of content, So I'd put it in terms of that. In terms of total content, Plus, you're thinking of all the characters. It has like triple the character roster. So, yeah. So, the only thing it has better is the amount of tracks. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing about 8 is literally that's it. It has like more tracks, which again, this game's gonna get tracks. And yeah, I hope they don't milk World like they did for 8 over a decade. I absolutely do. I hope they do. But my hope is that if they milk it consistently, like I at least pray that like it's we're getting content every like few months, and not because remember, people forget with Mario Kart 8 we randomly got the booster course pass like 5 years after the game came out, when like I'm like what? I mean, it was hype, but I was like, where did this come from? And so I hope that this time around that like we're gonna get content consistently. I'm sure I'm more excited for the base gameplay. 8 can have more tracks, but World seems to have more tech and saucy. I agree with that, dude. My brain's still wise to that one clip from that direct where like you saw Birdo like do a jump onto the side, onto a grind rail, onto another wall. I'm like, oh man, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy, bro. Do you think they'll add more maps? I think they will. I mean, it's just the nature of. I feel like it's just the nature of Mario Kart. They're gonna add more stuff. Would love to see new content based on Zelda, Metroid. Yeah, it'd be cool if like, if because like the DLC is islands that like you have to, because that's the thing is like now. I mean, it depends how they want to do it. They don't have to be part of the open world. There could be like a stupid thing where you go down a pipe. I wonder how they're gonna handle like the DLC. Is it just gonna be stuff you can access in versus and not open world? Is it gonna be like a DLC island, like you go down a pipe and there's like another island? Are you gonna explore those? Like, I think it would be exciting, and it would be a lot more work, simply not have DLC. Well, okay, well, that's just not. Now we're in a different. I like that. DLCs. I mean, I think DLC in games is fine. I'd rather a game live for a while. Just Kingdom Sky Islands. That'd be fire actually if they did something like that, unironically. Or the depths, which would be cool. They could add it for free though. We'll see about that, Ivan. We'll see about that, Ivan. I hope so. I'm sure for a while it'll be free. Do you think we could see a Wonder Seed effect in a map? Honestly, I thought the gimmick of World was gonna be the Wonder Seed, but yeah, I don't think we're gonna see that in that game at least. I don't think people who don't have high excitement or more par to Deluxe. I think people who don't have that high excitement were expecting more par to Deluxe or more than Deluxe, like the amount of stuff. I get it. Free and MK in the same sentence. I know, bro. I know. The only thing you're gonna get free is probably a character costume. So Kamek kind of works. Yeah, I kind of agree with Mixers. Kamek is kind of a Wonder Seed, right? Like the whole thing with Kamek is like they'll do a random effect, like items will fall from the sky, or everybody turns to the same character. Or remember the gimmick? That would be 3 unique laps for all stages. I know, bro. I thought it was gonna be very Sonic Core. I've been super obsessed with it. That who knows about Lala Dog video? I don't know what that is, but man. I can't wait. It should be perma-free. You're paying $80. It should be. Will it? Completely other question. We'll find out, man. Unique laps to the A boost tracks were EU. Okay, but that's different, right? That's like kind of lazy because it's a mobile game where it's like, oh, now you go left instead of right, As opposed to if they did something like Sonic, where like the entire lap type changes, you know? Oh, this DLC is gonna be a Mario costume with a new design on it too. Yes, sir. Well, no, it's not gonna be Odyssey too. You know, but now that I think of it, do you think they will bring back the MK Tour maps again? No, I hope not. I hope not. I'm okay with them not bringing them back. You know, I know we meet him. I get it, BK. I understand, my brother. I understand, bruv. I get it, you know. I mean, to be fair, like 80 is such a high price. I don't think anybody could see like what $80. I mean, I think to be fair, everything. We said this before. I think everything is subjective. Someone could see I mean, I think Smash Ultimate is worth $80, and someone could be like, "Why? I just have characters," you know. So, worst case scenario, they'll just do DLC costumes and hold nothing else. I mean, the game is gonna get content, bro. There's no world where Mario Kart World is not gonna get content for years to come. I mean, that thing is gonna sell like crazy, you know. But anyways, chat. Welcome to the game stage. Listen, guys, this is debate night. Wait for it, you know, chat. Welcome back to the game stage. Monday. It's been a whole month since the MK World Direct. Oh my God, where's the time flying, bro? Oh, where's the time going, man? A month since that direct? Holy shit, dude. It felt like, dude, I mean, time flies, dude. I remember when the Switch Direct happened on April 3rd, 4th, and I was like, oh, we gotta wait 2 months for this thing now? And now we're less than 20 days away from the new Nintendo console. I'm excited, bro. I'm excited, chat. Welcome to the Games Cage, Monday through Sunday, Twitch.tv/GamesCage. Make sure to follow your boy, sub to your boy, retweet to your boy, get everybody up in this bitch. Make sure, of course, to sub to your boy, subscribe to your boy, chat. When you gift your 5 Aroonies, you get to choose the debate topic and potentially enter the debate room. I just set a bad precedent for other companies to price the games at $80. Like, that as the next COD's going to be $80 and no one's going to buy it. You think no one's going to buy the next COD at $80, Raylan? You're funny, buddy. You're funny, pal. You're funny, Real Envy. Alright, chat. Of course, you can sub to your boy, and if you can't sub to your boy, and I understand the streets be calm pain, well, you can retweet the stream for me and quote retweet the stream for me. Get everybody up in the, you know what I'm saying? I should say less people probably would have bought it. No, Real Envy. People that buy Call of Duty, buy Call of Duty. The price point doesn't matter. You know? I think Fidel will buy FIFA at 80 because he wants it to be a set. You're right. Actually, I might have to at this point. You know? I might have to at this point. I agree, you COD. I agree. COD being those will be the nail in common. That price will be normalized exactly the same way $70 is confirmed. Yep. Real Envy, I am telling you, like, the game price things for like games like that, it does not matter. People that wanted that game were gonna buy it regardless. You know? Of course it sucks. I wish it wasn't the case, but people are gonna find a way to buy it. You know? Doom being 80 hurts me. Was Doom 80? No, Doom, that was the deluxe edition, right? Doom is 70? Yeah, Doom is 70. Yeah. Damn. But I gotta play more Doom. It's all those things of like, I'm locked in Expedition. You know, God, Expedition is tough. Expedition, okay, is it? Okay, hold on. Am I bad or is Expedition hard? Like, I'm not even complaining. I'm just asking, like, is it like seen as a hard game? Because I think it's hard. Yes, both can be true. Yes, I know I give it, but is it like, it's supposed to be hard, right? You know? Because sometimes, like, the enemies are going back. Now, to be fair, I also have a debuff where I'm playing on the portal, and I know there's, like, a smidge of delay I'm accounting for, you know? It's decently hard if you're leveling up normally. Okay. Yeah, nothing has been hell so far. Like, most things have taken me, like, 2-3 tries. It was hard on expert. I have no idea how it's on normal difficulty. Are you mostly better RPGs? You play Metaphor on easy? I don't know. Okay, I put Metaphor on easy at the end, at the final boss. Where like, for some, I don't know why Atlas does this. The entire game is fine, then they're like, all right, fuck you. 20 phases, take this, you know, and then I move it. But I was fine like all that game, you know. I'm fine at most RPGs. Once you master the right pictos, you Gucci. Interesting. Okay. But yeah, the final boss of Metaphor is like, it's just not good, bro. You know? Normal's pretty easy. Yeah. God, some of those bosses are crazy. It's more like sometimes I think what my biggest issue with like Expedition is like sometimes the enemy telegraphing is difficult. I understand what they want from me. Like they want me to it's just like sometimes I think like I'm used to like for example in the Paper Mario, right? The enemies will do one type of move typically that you learn how to dodge, right? Whereas like you'll be in a fight and like there's 3 different types of enemies. Lightspeed. Yeah. All right, Lightspeed wants to be in the courtroom. My goat, Lightspeed, thank you so much. Typhon, if you could do me a nice favor and set up the Ace Attorney courtroom for us. Hold on. Join the court, our resident judge, you know. Join the court. Thank you so much, Lightspeed. And Alejandro with the 10. Much love, bro. Much love, much love, much love. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. The resident judges enter the courtroom. Thank you so much. Much love, much love, much love. CL even talks about how your eyes need to be trained. Yeah, I was saying like it could just be so hard sometimes because sometimes there'll be 3 different enemies and like each one of them goes for the attack. One guy one time does the regular move or one time does like the gradient move or sometimes you know the other guy like he attacks. I think it's over, but it's not over. Like it's definitely a lot, but it's really fun, man. I'm loving the game for sure. I am very much loving the game. I would say I love it. I don't know when is like the oh my god, but I'm loving it. You know, the game moves are peaked on. They're really good. I really like that new party member. He's very cool, gameplay wise and design wise. I really fuck with that guy a lot. So yeah. All right, if you aren't sure about enemy attacks, just don't parry, dodge the. Yeah, I think that's my biggest thing, Sonic guy is I keep going for parry instead of dodge when I should be safer and just go for dodge, you know? Did you do the dual wield fight? Oh, the duelist? The duelist is gas. The duelist is fucking awesome, bro. I love that fight. Whenever they were cooking with that, I was like, this is sick as fuck. Oh my god, bro. Sometimes that game be cooking, dude. Wait till you finish Act 2. I can't wait. I can't wait, bro. Can't wait. Chat. Let me see what's going on in the QRTs today, bruh. What's going on in the QRT? I'm trying to push it here. So requested game skate Yowie done by me. Let's do this.
Chat, is it just me or is it romantic?
This is crazy, bro.
Just 2 bros walking into the beach, 5 feet apart, just a
This is crazy, bro. Okay, so the context for those that didn't see our stream is there's this guy called Hunter where he was like, yo, can you do me a favor? I do this, you know, job where like I have my own like merch and all that stuff. I need you to take some. Here's $20. I need to take some pictures of me in the water. I was like, okay, cool, you know. So the guy was just yapping with me and talking. Apparently, people were saying this is Yowie. So we did not splash him. He was dodging the waves. Okay. But oh damn, bro. Okay, Fred, I see you, but shit, man. Okay. Good for him, bro. Good for him, man. We love that, bro. We love that. Good for him, bro. As Florida beaches, you find fish? No fish. No fish, bro. Damn, bro. Good ass arm, dude. You know, just lose a little bit of the weight over here, and then we're perfect, you know? But besides that shit, bro, the arm's bumping. Good job, Fred. You know, W fit. I got the physical version of Capcom fighting game guys, and here's the comic Maya's heavily featured in. Oh, shit. Where's she at? Oh, my God. Holy fucking Christ. Jesus, man. Oh, my God, bro. Well, it's my girl, bro. It's my girl, Mai Shiranui, bro. We love her for that, man. I found these last night.
Look, I made a mistake.
A steak?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mark.
Yes. He just sounds so sad saying it, bro.
I had a pretty
Why did they put it on the Game Boy?
day.
That could have been you if you without the physical copy. I can't do it, yeah.
Pretty sure.
Pretty sure. Thank you, Anya, man.
Guess who's finally getting his pop?
Thank you. Thank you for those arguments. Hot dog, taco, hamburger. Hot dog, taco, hamburger. It's true.
Hot dog, taco, hamburger.
I am the most
Hot dog,
sensible
taco,
discusser
hamburger.
of all time. Oh, how you feel about this? Let me see. Andy Bogart, my boyfriend, the cutest, handsomest, manliest player who's ever threw a punch. Interesting. This is untranslated dialogue. This is mistranslated. This is not translated. This is the wrong translation. Okay, this is the wrong translation, y'all. You guys, you don't get it, bro. It's the wrong translation, y'all. We're not lying, bro. Okay, this is the here. Hold on. All right, don't worry. Okay, I do have my actually, Loki. If you were here yesterday, you would have known I gifted 50 subs to reclaim my throne. Okay, hold on. Let's see. I got you, bro. I got you. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You know, Fred, they've been dating for 20 years. I don't know what you're talking about, bro. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about, bro. Don't worry, bro. I got you. Don't worry, y'all. I got you, bro. I got you. Fidel. I got you, bro. Games. Cage. There we go. Don't worry, bro. Don't worry, bro. I got you, bro. Actually, I misprint the actual physical copy. Monique says this. Alright, there we go. Okay. Don't worry, y'all. Don't worry, bro. I got you, bro. All in his head. There's nothing in my head. There's nothing in my head, bro. I got redeemed. Oh, why are they killing me for being right? Oh, no. I lived. Hey, guys. What's going on? We've known there's nothing in your head, Fidel. Don't worry about me, bro. You know, but it's crazy how many fictional characters have a lover more than Fidel. This is crazy, bro. Fidel, don't die. Don't listen to chat. Thank you. Oh, someone redeemed the flip. Flippy time. Whoa. Whoa. We love that, bro. We love that, man. Is chat not a fan of self-shipping or only because it's Fidel? They hate it. No, it's because it's me. A small store nearby where I live. Pretty good price and a shit ton of gaming items over there. You bought Sonic Rush? Hey, fire. We love that, bro. This does look like art. What the? Oh, you guys can't even see my fucking screen. God damn it. I just realized, bro. I just realized you guys can't see my screen. My bad. My bad, yo. There we go. Let me go like this. I've rated myself for the dumbest and yet funniest arguments of all time. Yes, sir. You know we about to go stupid with those arguments, bro. Johnny Loxon takes inbound. Not this freak, bro. Not this Johnny guy. Who else gifted for the courtrooms? It was Lightspeed and Alejandro to join the court. To join the official court. What's this? Mental illness, man. It's crazy. Fidel is such a kind soul. Reason why you got into ZZ in one pick. Oh, listen, I got you, bro. I got you. I'm glad Sonic Riders got you into ZZZ. You know, I'm glad I got you into Zenless Zone Zero because of Sonic. What's this?
You, bro. What the fuck is it? Sonic is cooked.
bro. Why can't Kai watch us? You know, with side. Why? Okay. All right,
If
man.
that android's set free, it'll be the end of all of us!
No! I should have applied. See, I thought of applying to that streamer university thing, but I didn't like. My thing is, I just didn't understand what the dynamic was there, you know? Because I'm like, is it for small streamers? Is it like I actually have to go to class and I don't have my regular stream schedule anymore? Like, is it for connect? Like, I get it. I was just confused, you know, of like, am I gonna have to give up like my regular? It's a gimmick. I get it, you know. To be students would be clip farming because I was thinking about it, you know. It's like a week-long gimmick. I feel like it might be jeopardize your streaming routine. But that's what I'm saying is like, you could also stream if you remember when there was a YouTube University thing with Magic. Yeah. Oh, is it only a week long? Because on one hand, I understand the benefit of like Kai's on your stream and he's gonna help you and all that stuff. You don't have to go to class. Yeah, I guess for me, I was just too confused on like what is the parameter here? So I did not sign up. I mean, I feel like I could have got in if I signed up, but I didn't want to. Yeah, I want to take a chance. You know, I posted you. You can't even see what's going on here, Zach. You can't even see this, bro. TLDR at socializing every week and stream all week. Interesting. One of the classes is how to clip farm. That's fire. That's a lot. It's a lot of things going on, bro. Switch to or $1,000 skyrocketing your career networking with some of the biggest creators in the world, learning basic education. Shit, bro. Shit, man. That's a tough one, bro. It's a tough one, man. I think I fuck with the Switch too, though. Hell yeah, do you say, bro? Hell yeah, bro. Cause like I'm genuinely gonna find out. I'm gonna see, cause I know some people that got in. I'm gonna see if their career changes after they do that thing. Cause I feel like it also might just be a gimmick thing of like people just watch Kai doing his stream of it, and some people watch the others, but nothing really. Kai Sonata or $80 Mario Kart. What's the context though? Am I like, do I get to stream with Kai or what? What's going on? You know, I fuck with Kai though heavy. I'm not gonna lie to you, but I do love Kai. Chat, I was thinking about this what if today, right? Would you be, if they messaged you, right? Kai calls you to be the best streamer on Twitch once. Oh, I'll do the Kai thing. I was gonna say, would you, if South Park approached you to say you will be on the show, you'll get like the royalties and stuff, but the like you'll get money for it, you know, but you're the butt of the joke of the episode. Like they're gonna make fun of you the entire episode, but you're gonna get paid, you know? You'll do it, Hattie? Sure. It's a tough one. In a heartbeat. See, that's what I'm saying. It's everybody's, but again, you have to remember, it's South Park. They're going to shit on you. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be crazy. I feel like you're more respected for doing it. How much the bag? I don't know. You know? Feel like you may not recover. They got money. I don't care. Cause I assume you'd get royalties. You know, why not run me my money? They gotta call me a slash for being Latino, but then I get money. Just change my online identity. No, but here's no. They know who you are, bro. You know, it's over. You can't escape. They know. Everyone will know it's you. Like Capio loved the weekend for doing that American dad joke, calling him a virgin. Yeah, that's true. That's true. South Park shits on everybody equally. I'd be honored to get paid. Yeah, that's true. Cause I was thinking like, would I do it? Probably. You know, I have zero self-con, so hell no, yeah. Because like, I'd imagine like they would tap into like your worst insecurities and things, you know what I'm saying? And it would be like brutal. I'd go to break shit, don't break anything, brick breaker. You call me broke every day, okay? But imagine that on a national scale, Sonico. You know, every time you tweet something, someone will reply to you with the picture of your South Park character, right? Looking like a freak, and it'll be really funny. You know, did you hear the new remix in Capcom Fighting Collection? I did not yet. I really do want to. I actually, funny enough, I bought it on Switch last night just to sit down and play it. Be awesome. It was awesome. It was great. Love that collection, man. Good for Capcom. You know, good for Capcom. Chat, it's a Saturday, so oh, hello, Peach. I doubt there was any news today, but yeah, this stream was very funny, man. Those waves do got hands, bro. Which game you lap? That's awesome, bro. That's awesome, bro. How to play Parcel with the gang? I know. My head's being dog shit right now. I'm sorry, bro. I retweeted Peach and Daisy today. I believe in both, bro. I believe in both. Oh, okay. Or I see you. I see you. And remember, chat, today I dropped the video of the GameCube and Nintendo predictions. So make sure to go watch that video. That video is gonna be great. It's gonna be lit. So go watch it. Yeah, go support them. Yes, sir. Okay, thank you. We did it 69K on YouTube. Nice. And that damn near big 7-0. Big 7-0. Didn't say you were gonna record it. I did. It's a video. It's a video on YouTube. Oh, did they show how the GameCube thing works? Hell yeah, we will be there. You can have Capcom fighting with a on. I know. Yes, I have the C button here. They have an extra button over here. The screenshot, the home button, sync button. Can't wait, bro. Yeah, C button, baby. Give me my game chat. Yeah, I wonder what this button is gonna be. Maybe it's so that if you use the controller for other games that you have an extra button. No minus button, we won't buy it. You're right. I'm gonna stick with the Pro Controller personally. Oh, that's just ZL. Okay, yeah, that's what I figured. Good shit, man. Good shit, bro. I will be using that. What else was there? I know there was a Yoshi's Island remix, right? Yoshi's Island remix. Let me. This is such a great screenshot at the beach. Let me see this. Oh, that's awesome, bro. Good. That's fine. It was this. Yeah, they had a binocular. Another binocular video, and there's a sick remix of Dennis. Yeah, Dennis. You will enter the virtual courtroom as well, and of course, Dennis, Alejandro, and Elites. You guys get to pick the first debates as well. Thank you so much, Dennis. Listen to this, bro. Dun dun dun. God, it's gonna be so relaxing just driving around this world, seeing what's going on, finding some challenges, discovering things. It's gonna be lit, man. I can't wait, bro. And Peach looks fantastic, bro. I can't wait. Just give me the fucking game, bro. I'm tired of waiting, bro. Come on, man. You know. Also, this link is in your DM signature. Oh, thank you. Thank you, typing. If I get 100, I'm saying that, dude. That's what I've been saying. Ace Attorney, objection maker. Let me get in the room myself. Yay! Hold on. What's the? Oh, you gotta give me the password. Typing. Let me see. Type. What's the password? We do not raise. Oh, that's a crazy password, bro. It's a crazy password. Shit. There we go. Join. Yeah, I'm in. Yeah. How does it work? Cornered. What the? Where's my thingy? If I check. Oh, there it is, bro. Cock plaster. We love that, bro. We love that. Game. Hold on. Gooning. There we go. Perfect. Perfect, bro. That's it. Let's see. So yeah, chat. We're gonna 10K. Yeah. 10K. Thank you so much, 10K. You also get to join the virtual courtroom. Thank you. Let me also here. Perfect. Yeah, that's what I love to see, bro. Just want to see if it's working for you. Well, thank you, bro. I appreciate it. So remember, if you gift 10, you could be in this room as we debate such topics. You know what I mean? Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. Oh no, I gotta write it here. Boom, boom, boom. Does it work? There we go. Yeah. You say you're going to Summer Games Fest, or you're staying home? I am gonna go to Summer Games Fest. I am going to Summer Games Fest. So I forgot I could pick a bunch of different characters, bro. Yeah. Hi, chat. Play Earthbound. That is, chat. They are right. That is true. Perfect. Amazing, bro. Fredo's gonna play the Sonic Heroes remaster there. Fuck, I hope so, bro. Shit, why not? Pick the bird. I could pick the bird. Yeah, Alejandro, you gotta type down here. Remember, not in this chat box. Type in this chat. Oh, there you go. There you go, bro. Where's the clown girl? I actually don't know. Where is the... Oh, there's the... What the... Is that Full Metal? Zaki with the 10. Thank you so much, Zaki. Much love, much love, much love. Enter the virtual queue. Kaka. Did it work? Behold. Kaka. I love the virtual courtroom, bro. It's like my favorite feature, bro. It's my favorite feature, man. Here, I'm gonna put it. I gotta put it like this. Yeah, yeah. There we go, bro. Someone give 10 on my behalf. Who's gonna do it, bro? Who gonna do it, bruh? Who gonna do it, me? Who gonna do it to it? So it's giving Crossroads will be at Summer Games Fest. I sure as shit hope so at this point. We need to see that game. I mean, they're in love with Jeff Keighley, so it's probably gonna be there. Chat. I think it's time. Without further ado, let's hit up the crew. Let's see who gonna be here, who gonna not, who gonna pull up. I wanna join the crew, but I wanna give you 10. Well, Wednesday, at least you're in call.
Damn.
Hey, buddy, how you doing?
It's Saturday. You know how it is. I took a walk today. I haven't taken a walk in a while.
Oh shit! Okay. Oh, where's my? I need to. Although I messed with the volume to make it lower. Yeah.
You kicked poor Vic?
What? Oh, did I? Oh, yeah. I can bring Vic back in. Shit, why not? Where's Vic? I forgot
crazy.
I kicked him. He wasn't here. He wasn't here.
Vic
man.
offered you free factor meals, and you kick him from your call.
I should have actually taken the factor. Do they even send to Canada? I have no idea if they even ship to Canada. I got no clue.
Dead ass, probably not.
They probably
For some reason, a lot of even before all this nonsense, they weren't shipping a lot of stuff to Canada. I tried to get Lacosta a couple things, and they were like, "Nope,
yeah,
dirty
that's
American
always,
company will not bring it to our nice Canada land." It's
that's
too
always
cold.
the frustrating shit, man. I feel like could you actually make a server for streaming instead of kicking people? I really should. But then, yeah, that's true. Whatever, man. It's a lot of work in this room.
No,
whatever you.
Fidel likes being able to kick people just in case something happens in the future. So
Exactly.
he doesn't want them in the
Boosts his ego.
Discord.
Exactly.
Because if they're in the Discord, then he has to kick them, and now it's a big deal.
Yeah, exactly.
Nah, he likes to stroke his ego, man, publicly.
No, bro.
Then he can't say, "Oh, well, we only have 10 people in the call if it's a Discord call."
I'm not joking. I don't know if I can watch shoot tonight because my internet's lagging. I understand. It's okay, Brick Breaker. You can live. How are you two?
Fired.
What y'all up to?
Nothing, because me and Amatsu have been playing through Kiwami essentially together. I can't play it right now. So
Oh, do you have to wait for him?
chilling. Well, we're both we're watching the story together. So at this
Okay.
point, it's we're
Now you
committed.
have
We're on the
to.
last 2 chapters. So it's
Okay.
I can't just play the ending and be like, by the way.
Yeah, here it is. You know? Lock in, boys. Whoever in this call wants to join in may join. Oh, Typhid. Hey, Typhid. What's going on, buddy?
How do you get in? How do you get to that queue?
Oh, you want to get in the virtual? Here, he can give... Oh, Aru. Yes. Do you want to say hi to your friends? The gang? There's a Wednesday and
Aru?
a Vic and a Typhon. Do you want to say hi to them? Okay.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's all right.
You get your... Huh? Oh, yeah. Hold on. Take these. Aru.
Oh, she's joining the live call? Damn, this is going to be quick.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Oh, this is awkward.
Yeah, they're like, oh, sorry, this is awkward. You can join live call. Yeah. Okay. You want me to call your phone?
I'll find out who my real friends are by the ones I
Well, they said they're gonna join, so they're leaving. This is crazy. I can't believe she did this, bro.
Listen, she has seniority.
I know.
You know how these unions are.
I
You know,
know.
seniority, it sucks.
I know.
Gotta have at least 5 more years under your belt. She's gotta move on to another job
Yeah.
for you to take the priority.
Is she gonna answer this phone call? Did she find her phone? It's probably dead, to be fair, which is why she won't be able to find it. Hey, Roguchan. Hey, it's the mermaid. It is the mermaid.
Your call has been...
Ah! Shit, what was that set? Okay, it's the courtroom. Hold on, let me ask her if she found it so that I don't.
Chat, have you seen the new Final Fantasy Magic cards? They keep releasing new ones every day, like in the previews. The newest ones they dropped last night, I was losing my mind. I could not believe how good they looked. Because they're doing more of the in-game concept arts, or at least the old concept arts as cards. So they have the concept art from Final Fantasy 1 as a card. They have the promo art from Shadowbringers as a card. It looks so crazy. They have one from 16, and if they model all the 16 cards the way they did the Hugo card, it's going to look crazy. It's going to look insane. Yeah, the Chocobo cards are pretty fire. What sucks is that you can't get some of those cards. Yeah, there are certain cards you can only get at tournaments. Some of them are only in the collector's boosters, which are going up every time they get restocked, dude. They are going up. I looked yesterday, they were 5 something. It was gone today. The next cheapest was 670. They just keep going up. Yeah, no, I mean, they're going to be worth money in the future, especially if you pull like one of the rare ones. And they're going to be worth money. That gold Chocobo, they're only making, I think they said they're only getting 77 of them. So if you get one of those gold Chocobos that are numbered 1 through 77, that's going to be money in a couple years. Scalper is going to ruin it for us fans. Yeah, well, the problem is you're not just competing with Final Fantasy fans, you're competing with Magic people at the same time. People who were going to buy the set regardless of it was going to be Final Fantasy or not, now they're going to make money from it. And you have Final Fantasy fans, and you have the scalpers that are trying to make money, period. So you're competing with a lot of people for this set. And with that, I must bid you all adieu, at least for now, but I will return.
This is awkward.
Ow. I lived. Ow. Oh. Hey, buddy. Did they abandon us? Typhon. Chat. Hello? Is anybody there? Can you do the courtroom on mobile? I think this is really awkward. Oh, hey, buddy, what's wrong?
My Discord was set to the wrong thing the whole time. I was literally talking to chat and responding to Wednesday that whole time. This is crazy.
I'm so sorry, bro. I'm so sorry, man. Shit. I already have plenty of cards, so I don't need Balacho. Oh, shit, man. Well, we made it alive. We have the virtual cube. Dun, how you been, Typhon? What's going on?
I've been pretty good. I've been lazing around. I've been playing Doom.
Okay, I see you.
I've been I pulled Hugo in ZZZ. Very happy about that.
Okay. By the way, chat, is he cutting in and out, or is that me? I need to know if I have to take my AirPods in and out. I might not be. It is me. Because the music is jumping. Oh. Hold on, I gotta reconnect my AirPod. Hold on. Where we at? Connect these. Connecting.
I told you guys I'd be back. You guys didn't believe me.
Come back.
Oh, welcome back.
Yes.
Approach me.
Dog. She literally goes,
Return
well, I was going to talk
bus.
to you guys while I was walking my
There's no worse
dog.
than taking a friend on calling, getting air, becoming angry, the rest they've been muted the whole time.
He doesn't have his thing in.
That is the worst.
Oh, okay. I'll wait till you guys just think it.
My shit.
I don't want to just like, you know.
He wasn't
Come
just
back,
like deviously
AirPod.
airing you for no
Return
reason.
No,
to
you're
me.
good.
Once you came, my brother. Where? Oh. Okay, wait. It says it's connected. No.
Could avoid all this with just wired headphones.
No. Oh god, so I'm pressing
Yeah,
every wrong
but
button.
I also
Oh,
understand, you know, because it's like, he gets, like,
No,
walked
it's
around
not.
and shit, so.
Oh god.
That is true.
Chat.
For him and
why
me.
do AirPods do this to me? What are they doing in this virtual courtroom, bro? The mug. You see, connect. It says connected. Oh, there it is. Hold on. There you are. Hey, buddy. There you go.
Yo.
Oh, hey, Wednesday.
Yeah, dog. She literally joins the call. She's gonna take out Palmuk, and I think I heard her mom go, "Oh, can we come?" And she was like, "Yeah, of course." And she, well, I was gonna talk to you guys while I walked Palmuk, but now my family's coming, so sorry, guys. So she left.
Crazy.
I said, "All right, I'm going back to what I was doing."
That is very hardcore shit, man. Yeah, bro. How's Tenkai doing that? I actually don't know. Did you join the digital courtroom? Wednesday.
I'm doing it now.
Hell yeah. I mean, you can participate in the regular debate, but it's fun being in the virtual courtroom.
Yeah, hold on. I wanna have my own picture. So.
Yeah. There we go.
Wait, you need a password? Oh, the
Type and
password.
put it.
Yeah, okay.
There we
Yeah,
go.
right there.
Hold on, chat. Should I
How
make?
do I change who I am? Okay.
I think it's the on the bottom left, right?
There he is.
Yeah.
My goat.
Let me chat. Where's my Ace Attorney courtroom? Where's Ace Attorney 7? That's what I'm saying, bro. Where is Ace Attorney 7, man? It cannot be that hard.
Fuck.
What did they do? Hold on. Let me put this chat or put in the JPEG in here. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Boom. Easy. Easy, bro.
Hold it!
Perfect. We love this, man.
What the fuck?
We love you, Mr. Gator. Please have a nice night. Thank you, bro. Thank you.
Wait.
Eh.
Why is Josuke there?
I don't know. Yeah, you type on the bottom Wednesday. On the bottom where it says type
Oh,
your
I know.
text. There you go. Perfect. Aru is superior.
Crazy.
I love the virtual courtroom, bro. These guys are living their best life, chat. Remember, you can be one of these people. You can be one of these people, bro. You know, get the
That's
Fugies.
crazy.
How do I... Yeah, Tyvin, do you have the Fugi link?
The Fugi link.
I don't know.
Sure, man. I mean, you just Google Fugi. I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know
is
why
that
this
is that?
such
You
a-
know, sorry, okay, my bad. Yeah, whoa, I did it. Whoa. Hold on, let me go. Fugies.
I still Taylor Swift? No.
I hope not. Fugies. How do you? No. Fugi. Ah, there's Discord reactive. Let me see. Log in with Discord. Chat, we're living our best lives right now. Ace 30 comes on 2007. It's called You May Cry. No, it doesn't count. You know it doesn't count, bro.
Yeah, no.
You know it doesn't count. I should probably
Also-
hide this.
That's in 2007. That doesn't even make sense.
Wednesday, have you played all the Ace Attorneys? Or do you just like the original
No,
trilogy?
I dead ass. I have finished Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney like 4 times now, and I still haven't played Justice for All, and I still haven't played what's the other one? Trials and Tribulations. I still have to beat them.
Dude, I know. I'm like that too. I've played the main trilogy, but I haven't played the others. I played 1 or 2 of the others, but that's really it.
My boy Miles has his own freaking game, and I haven't played it.
Jesus Christ. There we go. I found Fugies, yo. I found them. I have received the Fugies. Trials and Tribulations is my favorite game of all time. Wow. That's bold. I like where your head's at. Hey, hey, Manada boy.
Oh, hey, what's up?
How you feeling, pal?
Yeah.
Okay, I understand. All right, chat. Here's what you're gonna do for me. For the people, I guess, yeah, you can give 5 for a topic, or the people that are in the courtroom that gifted 10 could also pick a debate topic for us. Type them out. Typhon will grab them, and I'm gonna use the bathroom really quickly. Yeah, sure.
There it goes again.
Oh, they got the dude's bird on here. That's awesome.
Yeah, I think it's like every sprite before the 3D ones.
Oh yeah, no, you're right, because I recognize most of these. I've put most of you in jail.
Whoa. What have they done to you?
Well, some of them shot people. Some of them got others accused of murder. Whole ordeal.
Oh, that's valid.
Oh shit, they got the cowboy guy here. I like the cowboy guy.
Cowboy Kai is very Wednesday court. Oi. All right.
He's actually not. He's too cowboy for me.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, too much.
Prodigy with the 5. Thank you so much, Prodigy, with the Cinco de Mayo. All right, what are the topics we got? What topics at hand do we have?
I don't think anyone has given one yet.
Oh, okay. Listen, let's see. Hold on. Let me grab my Twitch activity feed over here. Are we still gonna be able to sub for characters to the courtroom? You could, yeah. Yeah, Jerry. If you wanna give 3 subs to add a character to the courtroom, who am I to stop you, my brother? Is it 2 or 3? I don't remember. It was one of those numbers. Sea salt. There we go. Let me open a new tab over here. Perfect. Oh yeah, we do need the sub count. Thank you guys. It was 2. All right, then it's 2. Yeah, I trust you guys. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Debate topic: Ethan versus his son. Joke. The real debate is Rebirth's ending is a good ending. Oh shit! I think what we do this time around, chat. Maybe you tell me. Should we do what we usually do, like each side argument, or should we do like just a free form debate? What would you prefer? Would we prefer free form debate, or we do one by one? Free form? We can try free form? Because we can, I think we should still have teams, but it should be a free form debate. We can try some free form. Okay. Alright, so free form means like instead of waiting for like 2 minutes, for like instead of doing the thing where one person gets 2 minutes to argue, the other gets 2 minutes to argue like on a timer, it's like we actually just have a back and forth and discuss it, but we still have a team of who's on whose team, you know? Freeform, who else was it? That is also a classic. Just go through the motions. Alright, bet. Thank you. Alright, so I'm gonna go. Alright, who wants to be on my team saying Rebirth had a good ending?
I unironically think it's a good ending, so.
Okay. I'm putting Wednesday on my team for this one.
Well, I also think it's a good ending, but I'll be a hater.
You gotta be a hater for the cause, bro. A hater for the cause. Yeah, Monado boy, you have to be a hater for the cause too.
All right.
You two are haters for the cause, bro. Y'all are. Where's Johnny?
I enjoy the ending of Rebirth because I think it tries to play both sides of it, trying to like trick the audience into thinking, oh, Eric's gonna be alive, but it doesn't. And also, I'm like, well, now my boner's here, and I'm like, well, what do I do with it now? What do I do?
Okay.
For those wondering where Johnny is, he says he's gonna be here soon. That is the rage baiter of all time. That is true. That is very true. Also, yeah, remember, the people that are in the courtroom, you could also pick a topic if you'd like. So Lightspeed, Alejandro, Danis, and Tenkai, and Judai, apparently. Well, Judai just wants characters on screen, which I understand as well. Thank you so much.
You can turn down the sound effects in the court. Found the
how did you do it? Where is it?
It's in settings on the right, and then a little icon at the bottom of it next to preload resources.
Oh, thank you. Perfect. Perfect. Killed the Monarch, thank you so much for the sub. Your debate will also be locked in over here. Thank you. I gotta put my courtroom music. Hold on. Ace Attorney OST.
Oh, you want music? I got you.
Oh shit. He's gonna do crazy shit.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, new vibes, don't forget to put the Twitch chat in the corner. Oh yeah, Twitch chat in the corner. Thank you. Let me do done.
Oh, actually, you're supposed to put the Twitch chat in the middle.
You're right. I'm gonna put them right here. Where they belong. These little freaks. You know? Are y'all gonna put a spoiler? We're past the who joined? Johnny!
Johnny!
Johnny.
Hey, Johnny.
Can't have a debate. We can't have a debate night without the debater of all time. How you doing, Mr. Johnny?
Doing good.
I miss you, man. How's life treating you? Chilling today?
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah. All right, what team do you want to be on, Johnny? Rebirth had a good ending or Rebirth had a bad ending?
Yeah.
Think about it.
I say a good ending.
Okay. All right. We're gonna 3v2 them. We can beat these guys. We can beat these guys easily.
No.
All right. Yeah, we're gonna do. Also, yeah, we decided this time we have the teams, but we're gonna do a free flow discussion so people can like chime in when they feel, and we can have a nice back and forth. It'll be great. All right, guys. Rebirth, good ending versus bad ending. Look, I would like to say, starting this up, I'm of the mind that the game had a good ending. I think, one, in terms of spectacle, it has the advantage. Two, now I know people like to point out the whole the story's cut up and it leaves itself ambiguous. which is frustrating to some people. But I mean, I think ultimately, it's still the original game's ending. It just has the added the original game's second half ending, right? But just with the more changes. I don't know if you guys want to chime in.
Because my perfect example is the Demon Slayer movie, right?
Yeah.
Demon Slayer movie is it's not finished, but the ending for it was fucking fantastic. Even though what's gonna happen after,
Right.
Just because they have a lot of unanswered questions, a lot of build up, doesn't mean the ending is bad.
Yeah.
Because I feel the ending makes it more exciting, especially with Cloud get the Black Materia. You get hyped up for what's gonna happen in the third part.
Yeah, I think to say ambiguous ending equal bad ending is a smooth brain take any way you slice it. Especially when there's going to be a third part, especially when that third part is going to be different from what we know as the story. So, in my God's honest opinion, I think the ending is just fine the way it is. I think it is a good ending.
Okay. Typhon, Minato boy.
Okay. All right. Let me tell you
Hey, Vic, how are
why
you?
you're all fucking stupid.
Does.
All right. Let me
yeah.
really. Okay. No. No, I think
broke his mic before talking.
No, I think because I said I like the ending, but I can see where people have their problems with it because it falls into that category, right? It is the middle part of a big trilogy.
Yeah.
And those always have an issue with feeling unsatisfied because it's not meant to be the big satisfying conclusion of everything. It's always going to leave you wanting more. And in this case, I feel like one of the biggest parts of contention is how they handle Aerith's death.
Yeah.
In the long run, it's probably going to make more sense, right? Because they're going to fully explain it. We're going to know her real fate or not.
Yeah.
But you take one of the most iconic and sad scenes in the original game.
Yeah.
And you make it extremely confusing, and it's confusing, and you're trying to. They make it into you make it into a mystery box when it's supposed to be an emotional moment.
Right.
Yeah.
But
I'm supposed to be very sad at what's happening on screen, but instead my brain is wait, is she dead? What the fuck is happening? Can Tifa see her? What is going on? Did he block it?
Yeah, I mean,
and I feel like that leads to a lot of gut feeling reactions. A lot of the time when you see people the more negative reactions to the ending, it's usually their gut feelings upon seeing it because they're just confused.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, because it's a character's death.
I feel I understand your part, but I feel it would have been bad if they had those feelings and there wasn't a third part.
Yeah.
Oh,
so I feel I feel knowing that you have a third part, I think that people be, oh shit, I'll just find out at the next part, that's just how it is.
Yeah.
And you won't even find out that until 2027, though.
Well, don't you?
That is the
because number 7.
Yeah. Well, then.
I mean, again, you can say that about a lot of things, a lot of movies.
I mean, think about is Spider-Verse's ending bad then? Because it's a middle part,
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you. I have always loved the ballsiness of because Spider-Verse doesn't even try to make it an ending. That's the funniest part to me about Spider-Verse's ending. They don't try to make it a big conclusive thing. You don't get some kind of resolution to something. You don't get a big fight that they're all surviving and they're all the battle ahead will be strong. No, that shit just cuts off. It stops right before the next part of the movie and it just gives you to be continued.
Yeah, I can see what you mean. Where I understand Aerith's death is iconic. And so leaving it to oh, maybe she's not dead this time around, or is she? Can be, can take away an impactful moment. But I still think they did the impactful moment. They still do the death scene. Even if there's an open path to her being alive. I still think we get the blood, we get her dying, we get, her in the water. It's weird that they cut out the part where he puts her in the water.
Yeah.
But
yeah, that was really strange.
Yeah, I don't know why they did that. Maybe yeah,
that's in the trailer for the original game.
I know, dude. That's like
strange.
Reality.
In Smash Bros. That's like when you finish Cloud's classic mode. That's like the image they use too. It's weird.
No, they use the one where they give Sephiroth the black materia.
That's true too. Sephiroth would have the black materia. Love in the trailer. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, obviously, I'm gonna say I think. I don't know. I just think it's still a good ending.
You can't have your cake and eat it
Well,
too.
what do you want, buddy?
I want because the thing is with the devs, it's like, okay, we're gonna make something new. Oh, wait a minute, the fans didn't like that. All right, we'll stick to what it happens and then like play around both. And it's like, well, what's the point of the remakes then?
Right.
If I could just play the OG.
I can kind of agree with that. It feels like, of course, until the third part comes out and we actually get to see the whole thing in full, it feels like they are being a little bit fence city with the whole, oh, we're defying fate. It's not gonna go the same way.
Yeah.
And they do the exact same thing.
Big emphasis on
I feel like that's the point though of the game.
Yeah.
They're trying to defy fate, but it's just like the universe just not allowing them.
But they already killed the whispers that was defying them in the first part. That's the whole point. That's what
the whispers are still in. The whispers are still in part 2.
Exactly.
Well, now
they say that in part 1. Then it says like to the unknown journey at the end of the tagline of the first part.
Yeah.
I think that's one of the reasons why people are so
confused.
Yeah.
They're gonna create a timeline where everything is all hunky dory and okay. That's just what's gonna happen.
Yeah. At the end of Rebirth, there's literally like we see like about 13 timelines. Like
give me
different
your
universes.
thing. Yeah.
Need I remind you guys that Aerith's death in the original game is the end of disc 1. We still have a whole other disc of content to go. We still have to go through Wutai section.
Yeah.
We still have
Rocket Town.
Fair, we still have that. We still have Rocket Town, but now Sid's with them. So I mean, the whole back half of the game, because they've already introduced the weapons, which don't get introduced till towards the end of the game. They've already added Sid to the party, which is where Rocket Town's where they had Sid in the first place.
Yeah.
So it's
They've already defied fate. Boom.
And they've already done the Tifa's walk through Cloud's memories thing just with Tifa. So part 3 is going to be like, that's all like uncharted territory for the most part.
Yeah.
That is true.
Well, damn. I think.
Also, I want to say this, right?
Yeah.
There's 2 ways you can do an ending.
Yeah.
You either make a hype as fuck to make people excited for the next part,
Yeah.
or you can make a satisfying ending where you tie up all the loose ends.
Yeah.
And it's impossible to tie up loose ends in part 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's. I mean, I can see. I think it being a bad ending is an extreme. But I think it being like, I can understand why someone would be dissatisfied, because this is always the problem you're gonna have with a remake. Is like, there are people that want it to be the original game and just, a modernized version of it, and there's some people that want something new because like that exists,
Yeah.
So, okay, all right. Well, chat. Based on the arguments presented by both parties, did Rebirth have a good ending? Yes or no? Hit us with a poll, boys, if we may. I'm gonna put Beatrix right here, next to Jaden, just for you. Just for you. Virtual Courtroom, what do you have to say as well? Thank you, y'all.
Losing their mind.
Yeah, they're having a whole war in there. Whichever chat, 10 subs to get in the virtual war over here. Okay, they put Beatrix in FF9 son. I don't know who I am. Why is Jaden there, bro? You said mine in Discord DMs? Let me see what you got. Let me see what you gave me, Elvis.
See, if you wanted a debate, you would have said, what's better, remake or rebirth? That would have been a good one.
That would have gone kind of
No,
crazy.
you know what better debate is?
What?
Is Shaw Shimmer lost in the Big 2025?
Let's really talk about it,
bro.
Let's really talk about it.
No, wait, we have to go with the people.
His Super Saiyan Force
It
thing
was fire.
ass.
It was not.
Slur, Slinger, Shamel
I'm
getting
gonna say
exposed on the Big Games Cage stream.
Hold on, let me do these hits.
Wait,
Kill.
what you do?
Kilth, do you want to give me your topic? Either Kilth or oh no, I did Prodigious. Kilth, Zaki, Tenkai, or Danis, or Alejandro or Lightspeed. One of you guys, give me your debates. Gimme. What y'all got?
Bro passed out 4 times, but notice how he hasn't surpassed his SAJ3 score.
He is not getting enough of this. You're sick. Go ahead, one of you guys make that debate. I dare you. I fucking dare you, bro.
Pull up the leaked Funimation recordings.
Yeah, when did he dub the Super Saiyan 3? Like 50 years ago? Yeah, of course he's gonna sound better 50 years ago.
Yep.
I don't know, man. The Japanese Goku still got the pipes.
She does. Nozawa does got pipes. That is true.
No, that was AI. That was AI generated.
That's true. That's true.
Also, women's voices don't carry as fast as men.
Okay, Danis is still the Kilth. Hey.
Oh no.
One of you.
Your own version of Darth Vader.
Kilth, Lightspeed. I'm lazy. I don't really know what to put. So debate that. Which is worse, Sonic Heroes or Mario Sunshine? Oh shit. Okay.
Oh wow.
Lightspeed. By the way, Lightspeed asked who the definitive rival is, Metal or Shadow.
Oh, that's a good one. Okay. All right, we'll do that one after.
Yeah,
all right.
Metal then.
Oh god. Okay. I can do. All right.
I'm about to Sunshine.
What? So which game is worse, Sunshine or Heroes? Ooh, fuck.
Sunshine.
Johnny, you think Sunshine is worse?
About to obliterate the fuck out of this.
Okay, so Johnny thinks. Okay, who wants to be
stupid
on
ass
what team?
cartoon ass Sonic game.
So, Johnny wants to say Sunshine is worse. I'll say Heroes is worse.
I'll say
also
Sunshine's
say
worse.
Worse.
I think
Wait.
Heroes is worse.
Okay. Vic, then it's Vic, me, Wednesday. I know, Vic, me, Vic, me. Hold on, my brain's breaking. I know Wednesday hates Heroes, but he doesn't care for Sunshine, does he?
I've never played Sunshine in my life.
Okay, hold on.
Put me on the judge's stand.
All right, I'll put you on the judge's stand. Wednesday's going on the judge's stand, chat. Wednesday's going up in the virtual court.
Chat, let me tell you how Sonic Heroes is the reason I stopped believing in Santa Claus. There I was, blue-eyed 13-year-old Wednesday. Not even 13, I was like 11.
Form. All right, I'm gonna flip. There we go. All right,
Yeah,
so
Johnny, you're the ace of spades right now.
well, Vic, if you're with Johnny, then you have to say that Sunshine is worse.
What? No, I'm saying I'm under him. Like.
Oh yeah, you're gonna.
Is that the Blancho man?
That is.
I sprained your fingers. Oh shit.
What'd she do?
Because we were when we were in the water, I had the surfboard and a big wave hit.
No.
I
put the surfboard horizontally right in front of me.
Okay.
And then a big wave came.
You shattered Aru's fingers for fun?
Bro, what the hell?
Yeah.
Bro.
That didn't happen.
Wait, what happened?
Your fingers for?
Yeah, why would you break her fingers?
I didn't mean to break her fingers. I wasn't trying to break her fingers, okay?
It's crazy, man. Oh, when I get my
I was holding it.
If you were holding it, it wouldn't have
I was holding it, but
my abdomen or
okay.
my fingers.
No.
The crazy thing is, chat, I'm the only one who got injured.
No, I bumped the shit out of my nose. It was
Good,
bad.
you deserved
I
it.
did deserve it. That's true. Who's the...
I think he got off easy.
Dramatic or anything.
Is there anything I can get or we can do about it?
Bro, you broke your fingers. You just gotta
They're
heal
not
now.
turning purple.
No. What is unironic wrong with her
They're
fingers?
not swollen.
Yes, look
Let me
at
see.
them compared to these ones.
They're swollen apparently.
You sprained them.
Yeah, she
It
did.
might be- It might be swollen because you were just walking out in that heat, bro.
That's placebo hitting you.
It's not placebo. You just don't want to.
Nah, bro, you sprained her hand. Her fingers, no
I
less.
know. I mean, you can ask your brother, but I don't think they look swollen. No, I'm sorry.
Telling you straight up. Tell your brother that.
No.
fingers.
Tell her I think she's gaslighting herself.
Alright, Johnny says you might be gaslighting yourself.
Because like, if you actually like broke or like hurt your fingers bad, it would have been worse. Like you would not be moving them.
It's
To be
true.
fair, we haven't even seen her fingers.
Yeah, she might have just sprayed
No,
them
because she
on-
said.
How did she sprain them? Why is no one giving me an
swollen?
answer?
Like,
Oi.
They're sprained. She sprained them.
No,
Or Fidel sprained them.
How?
I was holding the board in the water, like with the armband, and a massive wave hit. The band ripped off me. It went right in front of her, and it like smacked her hand onto her chest. So, yeah, that's how. So, but I mean, it could be sprained. I don't think it is, but we'll see.
Damn. As a man, you let that happen.
I know. I can't believe it. Also, Sonico.
A man, how dare I disrespect men? A boy.
I know. No, Sonic, I just didn't want to be like, well, she's mid.
What?
Huh?
You're calling her mid?
No, I didn't want to mid-sentence do this to her. All right, I didn't want to mid-sentence be like, hey, thanks for the sub, bro. You know? All right, yeah.
Where am I?
Hold on, Vic. So you're gonna be on Team Sunshine, of course.
No, I said.
Okay.
I said Forces.
Then Monado boy, you're gonna be on Team
Forces.
Forces? No.
We are not talking about forces.
No, not
Yeah,
Forces.
yeah.
Sorry, heroes. You know what I mean.
Heroes.
Okay, fine. There you go. Come here, Vic. Come here. You're gonna be an upside down owl right here.
Do you want me to slander Sunshine?
You and Johnny are on Team Sunshine Slander. All right.
I fire your ceiling.
Order in this court. I will have order.
Thank you, Mr. Wednesday. Thank you. All right, let's do this, chat. Let's do this. We have. What is worse, Heroes or Sunshine? All right. Listen, man. There's a few reasons why I think Heroes is the worst game than Sunshine.
There's a lot of reasons.
There's a lot of reasons, right? One, imagine you had to play Mario Sunshine 4 times through to get the real ending, which is already a problem. And each playthrough had like all its different quirks and problems. Some of those levels even worse and harder, you know? And some of those like with new types of missions that are ass. Right?
But let me counterpoint that, right? You have to like you want to actually fully complete the game.
Yeah.
You have to play the game 4 times, right?
Yeah.
But with Mario Sunshine, there were some dog shit ass fucking stars. For example, the fucking not gambling game, but like the fucking
Pachinko.
The pachinko.
There you go, the pachinko machine.
Yeah.
Fucking dog shit.
Okay.
Even if you almost like finish it, you get fucked over by one thing.
Okay.
Like the game is buggy as fuck,
but you can,
which won't allow you to get stars sometimes.
But here's the thing: you don't have to do the pachinko mission, but you have to do the.
If you want to do 100%.
Oh, that's
because you want to do it. It's on Heroes, right?
Okay, but see, I would argue. Yeah, go Tevin.
Yeah. No, here's the thing. All right, Sonic Heroes to 100% Sonic Heroes, quote unquote, you would have to do all the hard missions and everything like that. You don't got to do that shit. I'm talking the core progression. The core progression of Sonic Heroes is that you play a shitty ass, buggy ass Sonic game 4 times. You have to play it 4 times over and do the worst special stages of all time so you can get the true ending.
That's true.
That's the real truth of it all.
And it's,
all right? It has a useless. Literally, there's no reason for the level system to exist. It's just taking moves away from you for no reason. Just so you have to like scrounge around and beat people up to get the level ups.
Yeah.
See, I just don't like the fact that you got to play the same fucking stages multiple times. With the 4 different teams. I mean, it's only slight like variations between the objectives and story too, so it feels hella grindy.
Yeah, and not only is it the slight variations in question, by the way, are making the levels way shorter, making the levels normal length, making them unbearably long, and putting bullshit ass, stupid ass objectives in them.
I agree.
By the way,
here's the thing, right? Here's the thing about
Sonic
Heroes. You do know there's one comp to just cheese the whole fucking game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're literally making the game harder if you don't do that.
But see,
if you're doing that, you will have the game is legit easy.
No, because see, the cheese thing you're talking about applies to only bosses, whereas like the main
bosses, everything.
No, it's the
even
bosses.
normal enemies.
No. But what I'm saying, but that's what I'm saying.
Spam that move
yes,
over and over.
Yes, you can spam it with that, but like that's if combat was one issue of the game, it would be enough. Sometimes the grind rails don't work. Your controls are slippery. You're falling down things left and right.
Yeah,
like,
you can say the same thing about Sunshine. This controller's slippery. When you're on that fucking blooper,
right?
That shit's fucking buggy as fuck. Like, there's so many bugs in that game. But and it makes it even harder for fucking more ass because like you almost get a star and you're like, oh, flood doesn't want to work. I get fucked over. Oh, flood. Oh, the star is right there. Oh, flood's not high enough. Fuck.
Okay, but flood
works.
The amount of time
flood does work, Johnny. Flood works. Yes, he does.
The amount of time flood doesn't work is incomparable to the. I could literally be playing a Sonic Heroes stage, move slowly up to a lineup of rings, and press the specific button to do the lightspeed dash and fly off in a different direction, kill 5 children and die.
That is true.
Baby work compared to what Sunshine has. There is a mission where you have to get the big watermelon from up the hill all the way to the hut. And
that's
you have
one mission. That's one mission.
Okay.
One mission.
Well then,
several others.
Okay, but here let's do a ratio here. Okay, so you have the watermelon mission. I have
the pachinko.
I have
the
bingo.
leaf boat,
Okay, I have bingo highway.
Which
I have
also,
real canyon.
You can't get these coins in like one mission. You have to go to a specific mission to get 100 coins.
Yep. Let me tell you about this though. Let me tell you. Let's go down the list. I've played this game 6 times in the last month. I'm going to give you the specific list of the missions in Sonic Heroes to let you tell you exactly how ass this game is. You get the first 2 missions in Sunset, or not fucking, in the very nice beach area that I'm forgetting the name right now. That's fine, right? Metropolis. Chaotix Metropolis is like the definition of cock on the fucking block. You have to find 60. It's literally the arc mission from Shadow the Hedgehog, but worse because it's the second fucking area in the video game.
I kind of agree with that. That's the thing. It's like
no.
Because also like here's the thing though. Like with like at least. Like with Sonic Heroes, like okay, yes, if you play Team Sonic, it's like the best of a worst case scenario. But if you're like, oh, I love the Chaotix, I'm playing this game with the Chaotix, you are subjected to every level being awful, you know. And don't
play them.
Well, but that's not make the game worse. If you're telling me to not play most of the game.
Okay, but you tell me that in Sunshine, don't play those levels.
Yes. Okay. That's valid.
Here's the thing: to get the ending in Sunshine, you can avoid a couple of those levels. Not all of them.
Yeah, right? At least you can skip some.
But you can avoid a good chunk of those shitty levels, right? In Sonic Heroes, if you want to get the real ending, like the actual ending, the Super Sonic fight, the cool one,
which people want,
fucking Metal Sonic, you have to play all 4, and you have to fucking.
Yeah, it is a cool one. It's a cool fight. It is a cool. Yes, John. It's a cool fight. Yes.
Aren't you arguing for this game, by the way, motherfucker?
Yeah. It is the cool one. It is the cool one.
No, ours is not cool because all you have to do is ground pound 4 buttons and that's it.
At least you guys have, a decent ending. I already had these fucking dog shit.
Okay, but at least your ending is...
You get the cute moment with Flood.
Okay,
and you get the cute moment with Bowser.
Let's not get ourselves... Okay, let's not lie to each other, Tyven. The ending of Sunshine is not a good final boss. But at least you could get to the final boss without, like, killing yourself. You know?
Fidel?
Yes?
I'm afraid to tell you, but I think a lot of people end their lives over that.
Okay, but Johnny...
What?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes, Nathan. Hey, Ian.
That is actually just a skill check. If you're not good at the levels, that's just
not the actual Nintendo talking. The nigga that played all the games on fucking Nintendo Switch.
How did the 2 Sunshine Defenders show up at the same time?
Johnny, go over to Joe right now. I'm just kidding.
Hey, Ian.
Sonic Heroes versus Sunshine.
Yeah, help me coach Johnny, bro.
Ian, what's worse, Sonic Heroes or Mario Sunshine?
He loves Sunshine, so he's gonna say Sonic Heroes.
That's about right.
All right.
So
you said Sunshine or Sonic Heroes?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a good question because they both have their flaws, but then they also have a certain amount of soul that makes me look past those flaws and then really good experiences.
I feel like Sunshine at least.
So Ian, that's answer the question.
More as clunky as they are.
That's all.
The controls and the camera. At least Mario feels,
Roy Kansas because they keep
No,
jumping
he
on.
takes
together.
I can actually
Heroes inch.
Yeah, I can list specific fucking like pressure points, the pressure points of assness that this fucking game has. In fucking Chaotix Metropolis, where you have to find 60 enemies, I'm pretty sure it's unironically 60 enemies. 2 of the enemies only spawn if you walk slowly down a hallway.
Okay, hold
in
on.
a Sonic video game.
To the swimming controls when you have to find the red coin and it's just flying away. In fact, it even goes through the floor that you can't even get
Both
the
of
point.
these guns are kind of booty.
So I stand there where it was and I get it when it comes back around.
Damn,
because it swims.
We're arguing which game is worse, Koei.
No, I go into where the lineup of the path and then I wait. You know.
I feel like
Okay,
Heroes.
you know,
Just like you do is just beat the game.
Yeah.
It's like a triathlon.
You know what makes this even more insulting?
Mm-hmm.
Because Mario games have a 10 out of 10 game, right?
Yeah.
9 times out of 10 times.
Yeah.
With Sonic games,
you expect it.
you gotta expect this type of game.
Whoa.
So I feel like playing Sunshine just makes you have a bad taste of Mario. Like, oh, I have all this gourmet food, but I have fucking dog shit fucking dessert. No. But if you're playing fucking Heroes, you're like, oh shit. I always have this, so I don't mind.
Let me tell you the truth.
Okay.
I'm going to drop the hottest fact of all time. The reason Sonic is the way it is because of Sonic Heroes.
That's true.
This is the best-selling Sonic game of all time. Everything that we hate about Sonic from this point on is because of Heroes. Because it sold the most, and they were like, oh, so we have to put in more stuff like Heroes. We have to act more like this. We have to put in more objectives. We have to put in more bullshit.
That's true. Sonic Heroes is the reason that Shadow the Hedgehog has 10 endings. It is true. You know, it's.
I see. But
Okay, listen.
Yeah.
Talk to me.
Yeah.
I think the downfall of Sonic happened on Sonic Adventure 2.
Kill yourself. Wednesday, listen. Based on the 2 dog shit games you just heard about, which argument was better for which game is worse?
I don't even know who was who.
Based on these arguments, what video game sounds worse to you to consume?
What do you think, Wednesday?
I like how Wednesday looks so angry.
I know, it's great.
I want you to consider finding 60.
I'm a judge.
Wait, hold on. Let me add this thing.
Yeah.
The reason why Sonic Adventure 2 is a downfall of Sonic because they can, for the Sonic fans, they can never top it. So releasing that game fucked them because everyone wants Sonic Adventure 3.
Because Twitter.
Everyone wants Sonic Adventure 3. They would never be satisfied with a mainline Sonic
That's
game.
not true.
It's not SA3.
No, listen.
That's just true. It's true.
SAU.
Come up with a verdict.
That's how some people do.
That's Wednesday.
Chat, let me tell you the story about 11-year-old Wednesday.
Let's go.
You're being biased. You're being biased.
Little 11-year-old Wednesday. He woke up for Christmas one day.
He did.
And he walked to the Christmas tree, and under that tree was Sonic Heroes.
Yeah.
Now, Wednesday, you would think, would be very happy, little 11-year-old Wednesday. But that was not the case.
It was not.
It was this day that little Wednesday found out Santa Claus was not real. I will never forget that day as long as I live. I did not ask for Sonic Heroes, but it was gifted to me by Santa as it said on the label.
Yeah.
But I know Santa would not listen to me.
Yeah.
And get me something I did not want. And I played that game, and I hated it.
Were you on a naughty list?
Yeah, potentially.
Irrelevant.
No.
The information is relevant if you were a naughty party that you might have received something
arguing.
No, he's worse than Cole. Why are you arguing against them?
Oh, you're right.
But now I have watched enough gameplay of Sunshine, and I have heard enough of the arguments here to come up with my own conclusion. And that conclusion comes to Sonic Heroes being the worst game.
Let's go.
Fucking go.
You know how that black guy jumps the fucking judge?
Yes. Well,
this judge is packing his piece, so bring it, bitch.
Oh shit! All right, what was the next debate we had here?
I'll say my unbiased answer.
Yeah.
I was gonna say Sunshine.
I'm gonna grab some water.
I wanted to think about it.
What?
Because I wanted to think about it, but like off the top of my head, the only thing I think Heroes is better is that it has a way better final boss. But to be fair, the bars and health were like a better boss than Sunshine, because I think sometimes it's like really bad final boss.
Yeah, and also that final boss in Sonic Heroes is the only good boss in the entire game.
That is true. But Heroes has a lot of annoying levels, a lot of annoying movement. The bosses are kind of just enemy swarm or super heavy, super strong robot. Sunshine has a lot of annoying stuff, but at least some this like very like I like the vibes of it more.
Yeah, the vibes are.
But what did you do to your chair?
And also,
What was our next
1/4 of the
topic?
game sucks. So
He farted on that
Heroes.
chair and I just
Farting
exploded.
on your chair, bro.
What am I topic here? Who is the more definitive rival, Metal Sonic or Shadow? Okay.
Can I just say really quick? I love how
Yeah.
Nathan's Fugi. He looks all nice and calm, and then he says one thing, and he's just,
He's just killing himself.
I know it's I know it's
That's me when I
persona.
want to talk to Johnny.
That's true.
It just explodes.
Every morning it's physical versus digital.
He turns into that guy from Smiling Friends.
I like that when Johnny says like digital games, and then I'll end up wanting to kill myself.
Who's debating for Shadow as the rival versus Metal?
Or he'll call me white.
Can I get the next debate? You can, Tenka. What's your debate?
I'm Metal Sonic.
Metal.
I'm Metal Sonic.
Okay. We got some metalers.
Alright, Nathan, your Shadow.
Let's see.
I've had enough of debating normally. I'm going to be mean now.
Hey, dude, let's go, man. Hey, man, this is what Shadow's here for. This is what Shadow's here for.
Wait, on Wednesday, did you try your Pac meal yet?
No, not yet. We family got takeout, so I'm trying it later.
Wednesday is Metal Sonic the rival or is Shadow?
You're ripping me off the judges stand. I like being up on the judges.
Okay, stay there. Stay there. You look good up there.
I will stay there.
Ian, are you on my
I will,
team?
I will be the voice of chat. I will be the voice
Oh
of
no,
chat.
I just want to talk about Sunshine. I'm leaving. Freak you.
Oh,
No,
okay.
yeah.
So you don't. Okay, he doesn't like me.
Okay,
I
there you
get
go.
it.
That's wild.
Yeah, no, it's
You
okay. It's
messed
like I'm
up
used to.
Fugi order.
He did miss up.
All of that for Sunshine? Come on,
I
man,
know,
he's
bro. I
fucked up.
know. Wait, so Monado boy, which team are you on?
Metal.
Okay. Well, Nathan, I guess you're my shadow partner.
Oh fucking hell!
I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry, I have no one else. You.
Chat, everything from now on
You
is going
know.
to be an act. Don't take this seriously.
Everything will be.
I just want to put that disclaimer out there. I really do not give a fuck about each of these
Fair.
characters. I'm just here to fill in a spot. That's it.
Yeah, there.
I don't
there
know
we go.
enough about metal.
Vic. What is it?
I don't know enough about metal. So
Like, I
it's
shut the fuck up.
shut up.
Okay. So you're gonna be shadow with me.
Yeah,
Let's
don't
go.
fuck with the series.
He does. Chat. He does. He does.
You can be dual judges
know.
with Wednesday.
You can do.
That's
do.
true.
That is true. Do you want to judge
We'll
with
be
me?
we will be a tribunal.
Okay. Yeah, chat. That does make it fair.
Yeah.
There's the chat. There's Wednesday, and then there's Vic.
Yeah.
How do I fucking? Yeah. How do I? Oh, bro.
Yeah, basically.
Can my? Is it control? Oh,
I'm
I
talking-
forgot how to stream. I forgot how to stream. I forgot how to stream, bro. I don't even know. Okay. All right. Vic is gonna.
I miss,
We
I miss
can-
when we
we
could
can
ban bad
be
members,
these.
bro. I miss that.
You know what?
They're
I'm
calling
just-
me
Hey,
Sonic
bro,
fans.
ban them, bro. Walk in.
I
There
would,
it
bro.
is.
Dude, I was gonna get mad at me, bro. They're calling me
It's
Sonic
you.
fans.
Oh yeah, no, I
Amen.
forgot. We can't express ourselves in chat anymore.
No, I
Exactly.
Oh, you
Exactly.
can't.
Thank
Oh,
you.
you can't.
You
touch
can't-
the other.
You can't touch. You leave them alone.
Wrong.
Wait, how do I?
Fucking wrong.
Oh, they
They're
can tell us
not
to kill
being
ourselves,
wrong.
but we can't.
No.
I'm upside down, man.
I know
Right
you're.
fucking now.
I don't know how to fix it, so
Bro,
you have to live
what
upside
you do
down
is
for the rest of your days.
Pick upside down. It's funnier.
All right.
Just delete that one. Put a different one up.
I don't, dude. They're not. None of the Fugis are not like. They're not doing that thing where I can slide. It's not even. Oh, I can't even press back restart. It's fine. It's fine. You're gonna have to
But
live
I
like
hope,
this.
you know,
Uh-huh.
when Koei goes full yandere and ends up inside your house, it
I'll,
was
t-
our
I'll take
timeouts
care
that
of
were
him.
stopping them.
I'll take care of him. Okay. I'll take care of him.
Yeah, no,
All right.
He'll take care of you, all right?
Let's do this, bro. Let me tell you why Shadow is the definitive rival, okay? So when it comes to rivalries, we talked about this, right? A rivalry is more than just like, oh, we're friends now. It's a way of life. You know what I mean? Hi, Cat. This setup makes me want to kill myself, Cat. I missed you. Come here.
I don't want to kill myself.
Get over here, Cat.
That makes sense.
Hope we're doing well, Oomphy. This setup makes me want to kill. Hey, it's a very important setup, okay? It's chaotic for a reason. Hello, Catopia. What was I gonna say? Yeah, Listen,
Why did you read that twice?
we all know because listen, we all know that very overstimulated. I'm sorry. We all know that Shadow is the definitive rival because a rival is more than hey, we're just friends now. It's a lifestyle. You know, it's like that scene in Sonic Shadow Gens where they meet each other and they start beefing, even though deep down there's no real issue. But they will beef if the time
That
is
doesn't make
needed.
them rivals.
You know, yes, it does, bro. Because they literally
they're
fought.
enemies now.
No, because think about it. That moment in Shadow Gens was a choice where Sonic and Shadow were fighting for a Chaos Emerald. That's them fighting over who has priority.
For Sonic.
Yes, but what I'm saying is like.
Yeah, but here's the thing.
We take turns.
Look at the rivalry of Goku and Vegeta, right?
Yeah.
They're always trying to one up each other.
Thank you so much.
With Sonic and Shadow, they never want to one up each other. They just
That's
fight.
not true. That's not true.
Every time they fight, they just fight.
But he says in Shadow Gens that like I'll beat him in my own terms. That's why he didn't use the Doom Wings. You know?
Yeah, but he never sat one up like, oh, I want to get stronger just to beat Sonic.
That's true. That's true.
Metal Sonic's whole existence is being the real Sonic.
That's
like, he
crazy,
wants
Cat.
to be like the real Sonic.
Does Metal Sonic even have a personality?
What?
Does Metal Sonic have a personality?
Genuine question.
Wait.
Genuine question.
He's saying line doesn't help you, man. What am I lying about? Neither of them ever said they want to be stronger than the other.
Yeah, no, I see what you mean.
Is it Metal Sonic
Shadow's
has no
not
personality?
because with
That's just the
Vegeta he wants to be stronger than
Exactly.
Goku. That's one of his whole flows, you know.
The
Whereas
Shadow
it's
doesn't
not
give a
a Shadow.
fuck about being stronger than him.
Yeah, Shadow just wants to live life on his own terms. In fact, let's talk about it.
Okay.
All right? This is the real reason. All right? Metal Sonic's whole existence is dedicated to being the better Sonic. Like that's his whole thing. He thinks he is Sonic and he wants to be a better Sonic than the Sonic that exists already. Shadow
That's
is
crazy,
a
Cat.
pet that's scared of not living up to his little owner's wishes.
Okay, we're being mean.
His whole planet
By the way,
blew up, and the very
that
first
argument
thing on
applies
Shadow's
to Metal
mind-
Sonic. Metal Sonic is Eggman's little pet. He was his little
but
pet,
his whole-
and he still works for
Shadow's
him.
whole planet blew up, and the first thing on his mind was his little sister's wish because he's
Okay.
a scared little pet that can't do anything without her. Yep. Metal Sonic would killed Eggman. He had broken out of Eggman's control multiple times, and he will again in the Sonic Heroes remake coming out 2026.
And the Sonic movie 4.
That's valid.
I mean, he kind of spinning though.
Catopia, that's crazy. Thank you, Ken, for gifting us up to Milo. I can't believe this. I can't believe this.
You give it to Milo.
Metal's whole flow is trying to please Eggman or replicate Eggman.
He is right.
Locked Eggman in a room and then
Okay.
became Godzilla.
Yeah,
How
and
is
now,
that replicating
okay, and
Eggman?
now he's sitting here wearing a little T-shirt that says "Best Dad." Okay, so we're not gonna sit here and talk about pets like that. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, with the most deadpan face on his head.
You're seeing that one moment of they're just sitting there chilling and all that stuff, right? But literally, Eggman, dead ass trying to destroy the whole fucking earth.
Yeah.
And Sonic Unleashed. So
Okay.
yeah, you can have silly moments. Look at fucking Shadow. Oh, I'm gonna be a barista employee.
Okay,
Oh, I'm
that's-
going to a fucking birthday party. Like,
Okay.
oh, I was
Okay.
Sabrina
But listen, bro, let's give a spade a
Sabrina
spade,
Carpenter,
bro.
like,
Sabrina Carpenter. Okay, first of
Metal
all,
Sonic
hold on.
ever used a gun?
No.
Yeah, his hand's a gun.
Exactly.
Yeah, look.
Exactly. He's like, he is the guy.
I think first of all, Sabrina Carpenter.
He uses black shield to reflect any bullets at him.
Sabrina
Let me say
Carpenter
this.
is wrong.
Let me say this. Shadow is not Sonic's rival. The fan
Okay.
base sees him more as his lover. All right?
No,
He's not
no.
wrong.
We
He's
can't
not
let
wrong.
Twitter manipulate the
That's
masses.
true.
Twitter is not
not-
representative
it's-
of true
it's the fan
information.
base. That's fan base,
Cat,
not Twitter.
Shadow likes
You
no,
can
it's
find
not.
it
It's
Tumblr,
Twitter.
You can find it at Facebook.
Okay,
You can find it
I could
anywhere.
find the most heinous things possible on any of those applications.
You know what?
That doesn't mean
But
anything.
I'll look up
Yeah.
Sonic X Shadow in Google Images.
Yeah, you know what?
It's
Hold
gonna
on.
give me-
I'm
it's
actually
gonna give
go
me
to
screenshots
Premiere
of a very
fanfic
happy
website,
video
and I'm
game.
gonna look this up.
Okay, that legacy. Listen, I'm just saying, like, okay, look, guys, just look me in there. You know it's Shadow. All right, the whole hype of movie 3
No,
was
you
his
cannot make
rivalry
your
with
argument.
Shadow.
Please believe
Come
me,
on, no,
please.
guys, it's not about
actually,
that.
Metal
We
Sonic
literally
didn't have
watched
an
an
entire movie based off of it,
exactly. Guys, we literally watched an entire movie where they were rivals, and their rival fight was peak, bro.
Yeah, how'd that movie end, by the way?
Yeah, how did it end?
They're not friends. He is gone.
Yes,
They worked together. They literally
Okay,
worked
they worked
together. They were
together.
making jokes
Okay.
together.
Okay,
They were
they were
literally cuddling
bantering.
together on the moon.
No,
talking
he
about
wasn't
their
cuddling.
love
Okay, no,
for
no.
the herbs.
Listen, you know what
They
Shadow
comfort
tells
each
Sonic?
other.
He doesn't just try to keep up, bro. That is rivalry, bro.
Yeah,
It
I would
is-
say that to my partner.
No, you
No.
wouldn't. Yes.
That shit. That
Yes, I
that
would.
shit talking.
You're gonna tell your girlfriend, try to keep up, babe? Is that what you're gonna say?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's
I
what
would.
I'm saying.
Actually.
Instead of actually keeping on pace with her,
Actually, hang on,
you're
I
an
can
awful
see that.
person.
For you, but I always let the girl finish first.
Hey, yo.
What's
Okay.
happening? What's
okay.
happening?
This is,
I don't know what
Order,
happened.
I will have order in this courtroom.
I don't know what you're saying.
Order in the court.
Monado,
doesn't know
one
anything
more
about that.
though,
We can't
and
bring
you
that
will
in.
be removed.
You'll be held
Thank
in
you.
contempt.
Get him. Get him. Penalty on play.
But
I was actually.
I would say-
I heard that.
I would say, is he wrong?
I'm not gonna answer.
I don't know. I feel like that's
See?
another that's another debate, you know? Who
I got
finishes
you. I
first?
literally got you right now.
Uh-huh. Who's
I cannot be a part of these misogynist conversations.
Okay,
It's
hold
crazy.
on.
How's it misogynist? How?
Yeah, it's a debate of who
I'm trying to see.
Uh-huh.
Who's on first?
Yeah. All right, I got you. There is
Okay.
over 10K stories on the
Okay.
premier fanfiction website of
Okay.
Sonic and Shadow making out and having a lovely.
Okay, and how many has there
There
with
is
Metal?
no stories between him and Metal.
Okay, but
It
that's
is
what
all
makes
beef,
the
all
rivalry
blood.
so spicy. Letting your woman finish first is very gentlemanly. I agree, Captain. But that's what makes it so much more rivalry. It's
You get it.
it's a lover and enemies to lovers. It's rivalry. It's romance.
No, it is.
No
enemies.
one-
Yeah, it's enemies to lovers. They are no more enemies.
Okay,
They're no more rivals.
let's talk about this,
The-
right?
The one time, the
Uh-huh.
one time Sonic tried to be nice to Metal Sonic,
Okay.
Metal Sonic killed himself.
Okay.
It's like, he said, I want your petty. Like, bro,
Okay.
that's raw as fuck.
That is raw. The Oravar is getting into you stuff about Yaoi. I'm not listen. But can you move the Fugi so you can see the courtroom chat? There you guys. You guys. Oh, you're talking about these. Yeah. You're talking about like here. I'll put them right here. Sorry. Yeah. This rival debate or sexual tension debate? I don't know anymore because they're kind of.
And now-
The thing is, they're the same thing. Because think about Goku and Vegeta are rivals, but think of those viral videos where they're like, "Oh, Kakarot, I want you so much." Like you get that
Shadow.
because they're rivals, and so I think because of that argument of which one has. Rivals will always have the most yaoi, and therefore, you know what? That actually wins my argument.
You know what?
There's literally a
No,
title of the game called
No,
Sonic
no.
X
How about this? How about this? How about this?
Yeah.
How about
The
We're
Yaoi.
missing the big third factor,
Yeah.
and that is Knuckles and Sonic.
Okay. But
Because
okay.
like,
Okay.
with both of them, they're always trying to one up each other
Yes.
all the time. Even in fucking Frontiers, like you know how like they're fucking like bantering back and forth.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now that's like a rivalry I can agree with.
But then are we rivals because we
Knuckles?
banter?
Yes.
No.
I mean, no, because I'm not trying to one up you, and you're not trying to one up
that's
me.
fair.
Okay. That's valid, you know? But they're more brotherly, right?
Like,
And when you think about this, look at it in like a wide perspective thing too,
Uh-huh.
right? Look at Shadow. What does Shadow have when it comes to like super form, right?
Probably Catopia.
Shadow
Yeah.
has Shadow,
Yeah.
Super Shadow,
Yeah.
Wing Shadow. If you
Wing
want to count that as a
Wing,
separate
yeah,
form, right?
Wing Shadow, yeah.
Metal Sonic has Neo Metal. He has
Okay.
Shard. He has Super Neo Metal. He has
He has
fucking Metal Overlord.
Okay.
All this shit because he is the real Sonic. He's the real copy of
But
Sonic.
he-
Sonic's always
okay.
getting new forms and new powers, and Metal Sonic is keeping up with them by
Right.
giving himself new powers.
I think, yeah, I guess for me, like, what makes Sonic and Shadow rivals is, like, for example, again, like, I point back to that Shadow Gens moment where they're both fighting for the cast emerald. I'm like, damn, like, these two characters, instead of working together to save the world, are actively okay with, like, fucking over the other to make sure their thing goes right. You know what I mean? So,
Well, no, because Sonic is just dumb.
okay,
And
that's
Shadow
true.
knows that.
Okay, but Sonic was
Shadow
like,
knows like if he try to talk to Sonic, Sonic will
Uh-huh.
not listen.
that's true. That's true. Well, listen,
And now let me put this on the line for you real quick.
Yeah,
New
yeah, yeah.
mainline game. All
Okay.
right. New mainline video game of Sonic gets announced. Right.
Yeah.
would you rather have Shadow show up randomly as like the weird, like he shows up to fight Sonic for no reason, despite like their beef being settled?
Okay, but you
and then he
say,
just, like,
see, you're
vanishes?
setting him up by saying for no reason. If there's a damn good reason for him to
he
be a
has no
rival
reason.
fight,
What?
it'd be
They would have
fire.
to- They would have to go out of their way to make a new reason for Shadow to fight Sonic.
Yeah, and maybe
Metal Sonic, you can throw Metal Sonic in there. He is ready to scrap. He doesn't need some kind of convoluted like, oh, I saw you standing over Maria's grave and you were smiling and laughing and pointing at it, and I'm gonna beat you up now. No, Metal
having a
Sonic
reason
sees
to
Sonic
follow him.
and it's it's
I
on
still
like
think
Donkey
that-
Kong.
No,
That-
because okay, here's the
Is that happening there?
What makes someone a rival is you always gotta have one have like beef with them, right? With Shadow and Sonic, they could just be chilling and be like, okay, chilling the whole day.
But that's alright.
Metal
But rivals
Sonic and
do
like
that.
Sonic.
Actually, no, hold on. Shouldn't there be a reason why they have beef instead of just being like, oh, I'm just gonna go fight you now for no reason?
I feel like the best
No, because-
rivals
no,
are the
but-
ones
but-
that have.
but again,
yeah,
like-
yeah.
With Metal Sonic, his whole reason is to one up Sonic and to fucking like beat him in a fight.
Yeah.
That's his whole reason, right?
Yeah,
with
to kill him.
Sonic and Shadow, they can go through a whole game without even fighting.
But Metal
Because,
Sonic
like,
just
if they-
wants
if
to
they
kill
have no reason,
Sonic.
why fight?
But Metal Sonic just wants to kill Sonic. His whole thing is,
It
I
goes
want
further.
to kill
He
him.
wants to be Sonic.
Yes,
He
but
wants
he
to
wants.
replace Sonic entirely.
but he
Yeah,
thinks
he-
original Sonic should be dead. You know.
Exactly.
Exactly. He wants to be better than him. He
What
wants to one up
makes
him.
Sonic and Shadow's rivalry so good, the same way it makes Goku and Vegeta, is they don't want the other dead. You know, they will have their battles, they'll have their conflicts, they'll have different ideals, but they'll always get against each other in some way.
This what happens
You
with
know?
Super. This what happens. Goku hires Hit because he thinks of him as a new rival. When
Okay.
Vegeta's right there to make him stronger. No, he wants a
Okay.
super rival.
Yeah, Vegeta cheats on him.
Wait, Vegeta. Okay, that's
No, but I would say this.
Cheats on Vegeta.
Goku cheats on Vegeta.
With Goku and Vegeta, right? They literally ask each other, "Yo, you want to fight?"
Yeah.
And the other one said, "Okay, let's go." With Sonic and Shadow, that never happens. Never.
Okay.
When has Sonic ever told Shadow, "Okay, let's fight," or Shadow tell Sonic,
You're all,
"Let's fight"?
That's valid. You're all wrong. 26 months in the
They
cage.
don't have
Thank
to
you.
find a reason to fight.
Okay. Okay. What about Sonic Boom? Doesn't he do that in Sonic Boom where he pulls up? He's like, I'm mad at you.
Yeah, for like
No,
no reason.
no,
But
he-
he's a
there's
big
a
part of
reason
that
to.
game.
No reason.
And you know who else shows up in that game and actually has a reason to fight? Metal Sonic.
Lyric. Okay. Okay. Well, listen.
All
listen.
I'm saying is,
Uh-huh.
I think, and it's probably because it's more meta reasons,
Mm,
right? But
mhm.
I would be more hyped to hear about a new mainline game where Metal was like a rival that was actively competing with Sonic for the gold than Shadow.
Okay. Listen. Then let's see what the people say.
You ever
all
play
right?
Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games?
And the judges. Let's see. So.
Fidel, I gotta break character for a second. Can you check your DMs?
Yes.
It is important.
Let me see.
Just a weirdo being a weirdo that I cannot deal with on my end.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna mention that. I got that too.
Wait, which one?
The most recent video. The one from like a month and a half ago.
Oh. Is it on her YouTube or mine?
Dude, the fucking.
It's hers.
Okay. Let me see. Where is it?
The fuck in the live chat.
It's all replies. It's all replies.
It's on YouTube?
Yeah, because I didn't see it at first either, but you got to go into the replies for comments.
Okay. It's like one person just being annoying.
Yeah, but they're doing it on every single comment, so that's why yeah.
Oh, let me see. Oh, okay. I get it. What the?
Yeah.
Off with your head.
All right, hold on. I'll go bring it up there really quickly. Yeah, 1 second.
I'll give a judge speech while we wait. Now, chat. What is a rival? But two people striving for the same goal. At least that's how I view it. We have Vegeta aiming to be the strongest along with Kakarot. We have Bakugo aiming to be #1 with Deku. We have, even for my mid fans out there, Yuno looking to be the Wizard King over Asta.
Yep.
These are what rivals are. Now, for me, with Sonic the Hedgehog, it is weird because Metal Sonic and Sonic aren't necessarily aiming for the same goal, but neither is Shadow and Sonic. What they are to one another, to me, is defined differently. But that is not the question. The question today is which side of the fence made the better argument. I did not see who won the poll. This is where I would announce who won the poll and who won the argument.
It was Shadow. They won by 1 vote.
Oof.
Let's fucking go.
Well,
Now,
it's because like they're just Shadow dick riders. That's why.
What is popular?
Bro, hey, whoa! I'm not a dick
What
rider.
is popularity
Yes,
compared to
Yes,
God, kill yourself.
What is popularity in comparison to rivalry? That is what Shadow the Hedgehog has. That palette swapped Hedgehog is not Metal Sonic. Metal Sonic is the true mirror to Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh no.
Simply because one color scheme.
Oh my gosh.
One color scheme is different.
Write your name on the board.
Simply because one color scheme is different does not mean that one is better than the other. From this side of the judges' table, the tribunal deems Metal Sonic to be the rival. Vic,
let's go.
What do you have to say?
Now, I think Metal Sonic sounds like a very angry individual who does not like, regular Sonic, and he sounds like a really bad Mamma Jamma. So I think he would actually be the better rival, if I'm being honest with you, based on your arguments. Fidel's didn't really come up with any arguments, really.
Well, no.
It wasn't concrete, if I'm being honest with you. Your guys' was much more solid arguments.
Okay, I'm back.
I have to give it to Metal Sonic.
I brought it up to her. She's just gonna handle it.
What the fuck?
Okay, cool. I figured you would actually, because if I messaged her, there was no, no guarantee it'll be right.
You know what it'd be.
Yeah.
All right, Tenkai, what's your debate idea? What you got, buddy? Talk to me.
Tenkai debate idea?
Yeah, I've gifted.
Wait, was it Tenkai? Oh, Maddie, thank you for the 5. What's up, Maddie?
Fidel versus Johnny. Which is better, Hunter Hunter or Yu Yu Hakusho? Well, I don't think Fidel's seen Yu Yu Hakusho.
Yeah, so I can't really debate that.
I'll debate him.
Yeah,
but you said Fidel and Johnny.
Yeah, well, Tenkai, he can. Wednesday could do it. Wednesday could do it. I could be a judge if you really want to hear the debate.
Put me in the judge because I've seen neither either.
Dun dun dun.
I haven't either.
Dun, dun. Or you could change. If I had money, I'd throw up the debate on whether they should be a Boo Repellent in Mario Party or not. I agree.
Do Maddie's
All right,
Tenko's got to think about it.
Maddie, why are you DMing it to me and not just telling me in chat, you freak? Why can't you? I'm sending it in. Why are you sending it? Bro's gonna send me a slur, I think.
Ooh, SKA. Spoilers.
Wait, what?
But then how are you going to be able to debate it if it's going to be a spoiler? Because who else is going to say it?
Where are you DMing it to me?
People who chat up, you are now spoiling.
Rock Easy, thank you so much for the fact.
How are we supposed to debate it? Also, what is it spoilers for?
It's a Oblivion. Thank you for the 5. Okay, thank you guys.
P5R's been out for a while.
Yeah, you can spoil P5R. Now we can spoil Persona 5, bro. It's over, bro.
Whoa, man, whoa.
That game's gotten 5 sequels.
It's only been out for 5 years. Come on.
Yeah, man.
Come on, man.
Okay, I know the remake is coming out next year.
That game has been out for 5 years, and it's getting to the point we're about to have as many side games as Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah, no, we
where is Persona 5 Royal Dirge?
Yeah.
Can we get that? Can we get the first person
That's
shooter
what I'm
mode
saying,
with
bro.
Mikachi?
Oh my god.
I think that's not funny.
Catchy game.
Is it laggy?
He kills Haru's dad.
Lag.
Yeah, no, it's literally him.
Oh, there we go. We're fine.
The fucking Okumura palette screening up.
Chat, are we still lagging? Or are we okay? Are we lagging or are we okay?
A little bit.
Okay, no, you're fine. You're fine.
Your camera is
Were we dying?
a little off.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh, your spider.
They're saying it's good now. We're good now? Okay.
Oh yeah, no, you're good.
All right. Yeah.
Refresh.
Chat, don't spoil FF7. It's only over.
Maddie,
20 years old.
it's Persona 5 Royal. You can spoil it. Give me your debate topic. Go ahead, bro.
I mean, I guess.
Sorry, Nathan. You're the only one, bro.
If you're playing Persona 5 Royale,
mute
don't
for
listen
7
to
minutes.
The next debate.
Yeah, mute.
Someone in the courtroom chat say we're done when we're done. Don't type you're
Talk
done
about
now
how
because we'll ban you.
spoiled
What?
Persona 5 for someone.
Oh, hey, SK. What's going on? I see SK in the courtroom. I sent my debate in Discord. Why Pew? What? Okay. All right. Let me.
I
I'll
did
live.
spoil Persona 3 before Reload came out.
On behalf of Prodigy,
Right,
we're
you're
doing an
supposed to-
Elden Ring debate. Okay. All right. Well, Maddie's doing the DM thing, so we're gonna do Oblivions first, and then so Prodigy, we're doing Prodigy's debate. So Prodigy, what's your debate about Elden Ring? What is it?
Prodigy.
Wait. Oh, they were talking about something about Elden Ring, so that.
Nathan hasn't played Persona 5
I
Royal?
have-
No, he
I
has.
have Maddie's.
You want to see a screenshot of my PS4 save file? I
He
still
has.
have it.
No, he has. He was just being facetious.
Nathan played Persona 5.
Nathan hasn't
played
finished Metaphor.
Yeah,
You haven't finished
that's
Metaphor?
Which is crazy.
Yeah, because here's the thing, I got stuck with.
Are
like,
you
5 more
stupid?
PCs.
Well,
What is wrong with you,
Yeah,
bro?
no, you have no.
Don't play it.
I can't believe
Yeah,
you, bro.
maybe it's time. Maybe it's time to put that gun to use.
This is crazy.
Bro,
This is crazy.
okay,
Nathan,
what is your reason?
you can't let this happen to you, bro. Yo, Ultima. What's poppin', buddy? Wow, we're about to debate, is Elden Ring overrated?
I should consider quitting my job.
Oh, sorry. The tribunal's got to come off the stand for this one.
There he is.
Ultima. This debate was made for me.
Ultima, I missed you so much, buddy. How was Japan, pal? How was Japan? We miss you, man. I miss you, bro. Lock in.
Why did you just retype that?
All right,
Actually,
so
Ultima, he texted me telling me that he hated you.
that's not true. I love that guy. I miss him, you know? All right, so Wednesday is obviously, yes, it's overrated. Who wants to be on team? It is overrated.
Wait, what are we talking about?
Elden Ring.
Elden Ring being overrated.
Oh,
I'll be the judge.
I don't really know
He had to
much.
dox himself to enter the Nintendo Museum. Good, as he should. As he should. Who?
I will rejoin the tribunal after this debate specifically.
Okay.
There's only like
Um,
3 things I would actually debate, and this is one of them.
You know what? Who wants to? Okay, Johnny, do you wanna be on? It's not overrated. Who adores it? I know.
I'll be a
Typhon-
dickhead. It's overrated.
Okay, so Typhon. Okay, so Johnny and Wednesday
Oh,
can
I
work
got
together.
Johnny on my side. Y'all are cooked.
Okay,
Put me on
Typhon
the-
loves
I don't know,
Typhon
we-
loves Elden Ring, so I'm gonna put him on my side.
We got logic and anger.
Oh God.
Hell
Okay.
yeah.
We got Vic on the
I'm on the
stand up
team with the
here.
white people.
Minato boy. What would you? Oh God. Oh God. Oh my Fugies. Hey Ultima, what's going on, buddy?
Hello, Ultima.
There's a tall guy here.
Ultima, how you been, buddy?
Fuck it,
Oh,
someone get Ian in here.
Dude, it was a fun 10 days. It was a very
It's
fun 10
peak,
days.
right? It's fire.
It's peak. Yeah, no, I think like, it's everyone's like, oh, place Japan.
It's
but they
life.
don't tell you that the meme is true. That
It's
meme is
the-
entirely
it's the
true.
best place,
Everything
man.
about it is true. Everything
Did you
about
go
it is
LeBlanc?
true, actually.
It's the
true
best
and
place
real.
ever, man. Take us back, dude.
Yeah, it was really cool. It's kind of surreal because it's like you're like I know you want to be like, oh, it's just like is that a Yakuza reference? Is that a P5? But it's like
Dude.
it's surreal walking around all those places that you've seen and like all this stuff. It's like, oh shit, like I'm actually here. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean?
I spent 100 hours here.
It's peak,
Yeah,
bro.
I wish I could have shown
Perfect 10K.
more of the inside of Nintendo Museum because the security was tighter than the airport.
Yeah, that's so fucking weird that they're so uptight about it.
Like let me explain to you the process of
Tell me.
getting in.
Uh-huh.
First off, you can only get tickets if you win a lottery system for a specific
Yeah.
date and a specific time.
Yep.
So
That's bullshit.
4 people in my group, we all tried to get in at one time. Only one of us got the tickets.
That's crazy.
So then, when you pull up to the building, there are security guards outside the building, and you have to be like, hey, I have an appointment. I have a time to get in. Okay, they let you in. Okay, then you have to put your shit in a locker. Then you have to go into a line. Then you have to show the lady at the line, I shit you not, your passport and like everything on your tickets individually. Then you get in another line. Then that line takes you through the security where you go through a scanner, and then you also have to put all your shit into like a fucking security airport scanner individually. Even if it's like a clear bottle, they'll make you put it through the scanner.
Christ.
Then you get on the other side. Then they print your badge. Then you have to confirm like with your passport again that this is the right information, and then they give you your badge, and then you go in, and then they're like, you can only film in specific areas.
That's crazy.
And there was security and staff every corner. If you like, there's no way you could get away with filming anything.
Why?
Where you could film.
Nintendo's
It's
crazy.
Nintendo, dude.
But was it fire?
I went through the airport security and had an easier time than going through the Nintendo museum. Like,
That's
genuinely.
crazy. But was it fire?
Yeah, so the shit you couldn't film, you like go up this escalator and it plays the startup sounds of every console.
Oh, that's cool.
It's like how they
That's so
showed in the
cool.
Direct. They have like every console. They have even all the mobile games. And the cool shit about the consoles is that they have every, like they have a little thing of all the games. They show you like the inside of the console, and then they have every variation of the console ever made.
Oh my
they
god.
had like they had like the Target Game Boy. They had like the Char Asinable Gundam GameCube.
Nintendo
That's
New York
crazy.
because it's not there anymore.
Oh yeah, they're right. They
Yeah.
did. They did. Nintendo New York did used to have the museum stuff. They took it.
Yep, all that
Shit.
shit is in there. They had and then they had it by console, and they also had like by game series of like, here's like every
Yes.
game in like thing
Hey,
thing
Soros.
from the game series. And for Mario, I shit you not, they had the fucking live action movie there.
That's crazy.
Wait, what?
They had
God
a
damn,
DVD
bro.
of the live action Mario movie in the case.
Wow.
That's funny.
Damn.
And then they had prototype consoles, which is also very cool.
Oh, that's cool.
probably
shit.
like one of the things I'm most interested in.
Damn. And how's the big controller thing?
If
Did
they
they actually
have
work?
all of that,
Yeah, no,
if they
that
have
shit
all
you
of that,
could
then
film, that shit's
understandable why so
fire.
much security.
Yeah.
That shit was fire. They had big N64, they had big NES, big Super NES,
On
and then they had the
Twitter?
big Wiimote.
No.
But you could only do so many of
Because
them
when you tell
because
someone to
it
kill
costs
themselves,
play
you'll
coins,
get
and
flagged.
so they literally put in like microtransactions into the fucking museum.
That's funny as fuck. I heard that if you try to install Dolphin on the big Wii, they actually like publicly execute you inside the museum.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, you couldn't leave with the big remote. It's very sad.
Oh.
Right.
I wish I had room in my bag to get the plushies.
You are so miserable, bro. Maybe at this point, just do it. Just do it at this point.
Oh.
Oh.
Is that okay? 'Cause I didn't
Oh,
actually
you didn't
say
actually
yourself.
say. I mean, that's fine.
But I definitely implied that they should kill themselves.
But you,
Also
I already
trying
have
to
this
tell us about
person
the
blocked.
nice trip he had.
Yeah, I had you block them.
Oh, then why didn't you have him
Yeah,
blocked?
it was.
I'm blocking them now.
Museum was
Oh
awesome.
yeah.
I forgot to block them.
Well, that's
Okay.
good. I'm glad you had a good time.
Wait, Ultima, did you buy the Wii U t-shirt?
That's fine. I mean, you didn't say
I
the
did buy the
words.
Wii U shirt. I did.
Let's
I bought a
go.
Virtual Boy mug too.
I would,
Minecraft,
of course.
Yeah,
I mean,
they had a lot of cool shit.
I would in
a lot of
case
cool shit in
delete
that
it,
store.
because I'm not gonna. Okay.
Whenever I go there, I'm buying Wii U.
That's
But I
bad.
can't get in trouble, right?
No,
I
They had a
can't
whole
confirm
section of
that,
you.
that's what I'm
No,
saying.
no,
One thing was sad,
tell
they
her
didn't have a
to
big
delete it. Tell her
plushie
to
of the
delete
Wii
it.
gamepad. I wish they had a big
Giant
plushie of the Wii U.
Because she will get
No
in
one's gonna
trouble.
try to
That'd be
cancel you, but
so
you,
cool.
it can be like that guy can report the tweet.
Good, let him report this to you.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you guys. No, I mean, but you're saying that, but I mean, your Twitter is more important than some loser.
Well, what's Twitter gonna
Exactly.
It's
You
Yeah,
don't
don't be
wanna
like
lose
me
that
where I
show
get
for
my
one
you
call
know,
out
you
for
know
a
how
week.
it is, bro. With the website,
Yeah.
Our bots from this website now. It just takes one bot to flag you, and you lose your shit. It's not worth it.
Yeah.
You're right,
That's
and they're
super
not
easy.
worth it, but yeah, just because you're asking me to be honest about it, I'm like, I can't promise you that your account won't be in trouble because of it. So I would block them and delete it.
I don't know the context, but I would just block them on site and then just move on.
Who?
Getchell.
Gutcho's a freak.
And Getchell never gets banned.
Wait, what?
But I'm not gonna debate this on stream. You're
Fucking watch
crazy,
that.
bro.
Oh my
Crazy,
god.
bro.
Oh my god.
Block them and leave. That's crazy. Yeah, block them and dip. That's the end of it. That's what you do.
Yeah, they're racist. Don't give them energy.
Yeah.
Wednesday says they're
I just
racist.
came
Don't
back.
give them
What
energy.
happened?
Oh, are they racist? I'm not surprised.
I think he's just assuming.
What room
No,
tonight is that image?
I looked at his profile. He's racist.
Oh,
I
he
wouldn't
is
be
racist.
surprised. There's a lot of racist people on Twitter.
I got it.
And
If you look at his
confirmed
profile, he's
racism.
Wait, what happened? I stepped out. I missed
Some
a few
guy on
chapters.
Twitter just being a dickhead.
We found out Ultima's racist.
Oh,
Yeah,
fuck.
Ultima's racist too.
Relax.
Ultima's back.
Ultima is racist.
Like, okay. Yeah, he is.
Okay,
Ultima's
see?
back.
Just because I think
Yeah.
Japan is better
He's back
than
from Japan. Here. Oh, here, Ultima. Talk to
I'm gonna
Aru.
become one of those people. I'm gonna be one of those people.
Ultima?
Japan
He's
is
actually real
strictly
bad.
better. Hi.
Can you hear her?
Did you?
Yeah, I hear you.
Did you get me anything from Japan?
I got you a little something, a little something.
Yay! What is it?
Fucking lying through his teeth.
Zachy,
I'm
stop
not
putting that
lying.
image.
I got you something from Evo Japan
What'd you get me?
Oh.
I got you like a little Tekken thing.
Which character?
I got you like a little Xiao Yu.
You promise?
I think we got a problem with the courtroom right now.
You
What's
promise?
up? Yeah, I'll give it to you next time I see you.
Wait, what did you get me?
Yeah. Ultimate has damn well he ain't seen her
What?
in years.
What did you get me, bro?
Don't worry about it.
Ultima.
Bro, if he have gave me a Nikkei thing, I'm gonna be very upset.
Ultima Kitten. Did you hear that Fidel sprained my fingers today?
On accident?
Not on accident.
It
on
was on
purpose.
accident.
On
It
purpose.
was on accident.
He absolutely did that shit on purpose.
He did.
Malice.
Malice in the
Ultima tells
workplace?
people to kill themselves all the time on Twitter.
Yeah, and how many times has he gotten
And
suspended?
guess yeah, he gets.
How many times has
Yeah, he
Ultimate
gets
gotten
suspended
banned on
24/7.
Twitter?
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, Atlas loves him. Come on.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
No. Unironically, how many times has Ultimate lose an account for saying that?
But he was trolling other
Yes,
things.
but he just got him banned for dumber.
Oh
Fidel,
no, so,
you're just
so
jealous.
I've gotten suspended twice for saying that David Zaslav needs to die. I said one time he needs to
Well,
be
that's
thrown
true.
into a volcano, and they got suspended. And then
Well,
the other
that's
time I
true.
said something else about David Zaslav, and I got suspended. And then the other time I got suspended was because of when the Twitter copyright system was fucking bullshit, and like if you posted like anything that if it was like anything that had like a song or like 30 seconds of a song or whatever, they'd be like, oh, you're suspended for copyright reasons.
They
That
used
shit
to
was
care.
awful.
Yeah.
There's the one thing Twitter is better about now. They do not give a shit about
I agree.
copyright anymore.
They don't give a shit about anything.
That's how my old
anymore.
account got suspended.
It's
remember?
not just copyright, Ultima. It's anything. They don't give a shit about anything.
Okay,
anymore.
well, the good thing they don't give a shit about is like copyright shit. The downside is like Nazis. You know what I mean?
I will never forget that
Full
right
price
at the end of
to
last
pay
year,
to
I had that
post
account
whatever the
impersonating
fuck I
me,
want.
saying like the craziest, insane shit, and he didn't get banned for like a month.
A small price to pay for being able to upload movies in full on Twitter.
Yeah.
Thank you for the food.
Yeah, you also got
I
shadow
already
banned when
saw
you
it.
tried to be Nintendo.
That's true, I did.
You did. Oh yeah. You did get.
By the way, I don't know if I ever showed the image because I was shadow banned. Where like I didn't lose my account, but like my account wouldn't show up. But like you could see my posts if they were new on your timeline, but you couldn't like click on them.
Yeah.
The thing is that like to get unshadow banned, because I was like, I'll just wait it out and see what happens. And it was like a week and nothing happened. So then I wrote to Twitter support and I was like, I was falsely reported because of the woke mind virus, and I shit you not, I got that shit fixed in 3 days.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
I was like, I am a conservative, and the liberal mind virus got my account suspended, blah blah blah, and they fixed that shit in 3 days.
I missed you,
Punched in a
buddy.
website.
You ready for Switch 2? We're locked in.
I am. I have to get a capture card, but I have my
You do.
Nintendo fucking emailed me while I was in Japan, like, hey, you can get a Switch 2 from us now. I'm like, okay, I think I kind of took care of that already.
Yeah, I know. Like, hey, remember? Crazy, bro.
Imagine they were like, hey, we
get
see
a
you're in our
GameCube
country now.
Hey, your printer was canceled.
Yeah.
You want to get it from us?
The only thing you could film from the like top floor of the Nintendo Museum where they had all the displays, they had a display case with the Switch 2, and that was the only thing you could take pictures of.
Oh,
was
that's
the Switch
cool.
2.
That is cool.
She should tell someone around her to do the deed when she gets spent. Tell them the woke mind virus. Exactly. All right. Elden Ring debate.
Wait, before we move on,
Yes.
Ultra,
Yeah.
I got a bone to pick with you. I was out with my normie friends, and one of them was like, "Oh my God, did you hear about this?" It was one of your stories that you told on Twitter.
Which one?
I don't remember because it was back during New Year's Eve, and I remember I laughed. I was like, "No, I know the guy. I know the guy who wrote that story. It's not real. You're
I feel
tricking
like
my."
it probably had to be the Disney Blank Sega one, because that one got.
That was it.
huge.
It was that one.
was it.
Yeah.
That was it.
Thank God
I
that
had to
didn't
tell
happen.
my friend's normie girlfriend that it wasn't true. You can't keep tricking my friends.
Dude, the amount of TikToks that one had was.
I
okay,
know,
that was a
I know.
big one.
Funny.
I love seeing Ultima's
Powers are
tweets.
getting too strong.
Really as well. I missed you, buddy. Are you ready to join us on some debating?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go, chat. Is Elden Ring overrated? Me
Yes.
Ultima and Typhon are debating no, and then Wednesday and Johnny are saying yes. So
I'm no on Elden Ring.
yeah, you're saying that's not underrated.
I've never played Elden
Monado
Ring.
boy, you're I can't see your Fugi, bro. Which one do you want to be, Monado boy?
Where are my testicles? Fidel Games.
Where do you want to be? What do you want to be,
Has
buddy?
Monado Boy actually played Elden Ring?
No.
Okay, so he's gonna be up here with
well,
the
it doesn't
judges.
matter. Neither of us have, so we have to be on each side.
Hey man, we're locked in. The certain thing is good. Ultima says a journalist that is blind routinely does serious posts, which people take as real. The comments show it's obviously true. It's part of why we have no problem with information. Listen, man. Ultima's whole brand, and I've explained this to people and people get mad at him. I'm like, the whole point of Ultima is that literally anybody can make up dog shit, anything, and people will believe it without checking for a source.
Dude, the funniest one was the Chrono Trigger remake.
Oh, yeah, did you? Yeah, that one's crazy.
There was like one dude at like a talk with like Yuji Horii,
Yep.
and then like the guy was like, I was at this thing, and like he said that Chrono Trigger remake's happening. Oops, I shouldn't have said that. And it was like one guy on Reddit said that happened, and then all these journalists were like, guys, Chrono Trigger remake confirmed.
It's happening.
This is like one guy on Reddit who said it was like he said that.
We love that,
Oh,
man.
what?
We
I
love
missed
that.
something.
Amazing, man. Well, all right. Go ahead, Wednesday. Why is it overrated? Try.
All right. Chat, what is overrated? Overrated means over the rated score, right?
Yeah.
Something like that. I don't know. I'm just
Yeah.
saying shit.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
So,
you're right.
all right. I'd like to start by
Wukong
saying
disgrace.
Elden Ring is like Wukong. Great answer. Great answer.
Yeah.
That is correct. Elden Ring is like a 9 out of 10. It is not the 10 out of 10 people say it is. That's my genuine opinion. It's a fantastic game. I actually unironically do like the game. But everyone just proceeds to overlook these issues, man. The issues that it has. What are those issues? This is Dark Souls 3.5. That's all it is. It's Dark Souls 3.5.
Also, all the reused bosses. They show like a bunch of little new moves.
There is over 100 bosses in that game. And what is it? 7 of them are unique, and every other one has an echo boss. It's crazy stat, by the way. Now, mind you, people are gonna be like, "Oh, you like God of War?" Yes, God of War, same problem. Yes, 100% agree. God of War. Yes. Echo bosses suck. Where's my creativity? I want creativity.
Wait, what do you call an echo boss? What's an echo boss? Is it
just
like the
it's
Smash
what
thing?
I say for it.
Okay.
It's the word I use for it. It's basically just it's the same boss with a different name.
Okay. Okay. Got it.
Even Godric has an echo boss, which is crazy because Godric's like the first main story boss, second main story boss, whatever.
Sunset, I'm so sorry.
So you have that. All the caves are basically the same. They're just little mazes run through. And this is like amplified for me by Shadow of the Air Tree, because you walk into a cave in Shadow of the Air Tree, it's like a completely different like dungeon each time you walk in, even though there's only like 3. And in Elden Ring, you walk into the cave, they all look the same. They all feel the same. Same with, what's the other thing they have in that game? I'm blanking. Not the caves, the other ones. Help.
The dungeons, the castles.
The dungeons. The
Yeah.
dungeons.
Yeah.
Yes. All the dungeons, same thing, same problem. Catacombs. Thank you. That's the name I was looking for. Catacombs, same thing. They're just a maze. They all look the same. Not aesthetically pleasing at all.
My thing with the game is like, okay, maybe there is a hint of like, of some things are used, but I think the whole aspect of why that's valid. But I think the reason why it's not underrated is like it took this genre and type of game that it felt like was built for like a specific audience that people didn't want to get into, and sort of broadened it. Like suddenly this game has now sold 30 million copies. Like suddenly everyone wants to like learn this kind of game and play it, you know? And I think you took a genre that like felt inaccessible and something that is like really like the thing about Elden Ring is that is a gamer ass game. Like that is not something like little Timmy can beat or be good at.
Hold on.
Yeah.
The reason why people say that is because this is their first Souls game. And that's the only Souls game they're gonna play.
The marketing for this game was astounding. And I'm not even saying that like I'm not saying it's a detractor. It's like they marketed the shit out of this game, unlike they did with the other ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like, is
Like,
it
for example,
is it bad if a
actual-
game is like a good entry point game? I mean, I think for me, that's like, I think a lot of hardcore players, like who have been playing Souls, like still really enjoyed Elden Ring, but even though Elden Ring was a good entry point for a lot, because generally like some games are like, oh, this is a good entry point. It's like because they're easier or like they dial shit down, and I don't think Elden Ring really does that. You know what I mean?
Well, no, because
it was
Elden
easier. It was easier to grind in that game.
People say like Elden Ring is the best Souls game, but again, there's games like Sekiro out there, which Sekiro is like 10 times better.
Right.
Oh, God,
but see,
you're gonna piss them off with that.
See, but I get it. I just think like it's kind of like the same thing about like.
Where's the lie?
It's the same
You're
thing
not
as like
lying, but
Breath
you're
of
gonna
the
piss them off.
Wild to me, where like it's not necessarily a 10 out of 10 game. Like there are gameplay issues. Oh, there are gameplay issues with it, but in terms of what it did is what makes it like not overrated. Like that's where the praise come from. Is like it made this formula and took this thing and made it something like that reached a wider audience and changed, like it effectively changed the game industry. Like everyone wants to make a game like Elden Ring. They can't do it, you know, but they want to get to that level. You know, think of how many.
I feel like we had a lot of Souls likes after Dark Souls 3 to begin with.
That's true, but it definitely exploded, right?
I think another aspect of it is like, I think it basically like, okay, it's very obvious that like Breath of the Wild is a big inspiration for a lot of games. I feel like Elden Ring did that whole formula better because I think it's more focused on the combat. I think Breath of the Wild is like way bad. Like I think Elden Ring is why I like think Breath of the Wild is like overrated, because I think what Elden Ring accomplishes with that open world is like same thing that is in Breath of the Wild, but because of the depth of the combat, etc. It feels like, you know, you could stumble upon, it's cool you can stumble upon a boss that's like way stronger and you can kick your ass, but it's also cool that because of the system mechanics in Souls-likes, that if you like are good enough, you could still win. Like you could, sure, it's like that in like Breath of the Wild but it's like more environmental as opposed to like actually skill-based combat, right? Because like in Breath of the Wild, it's like, oh, maybe you could just avoid it, or like you could just use fucking, I don't know, some object in the environment. I feel like in Elden Ring, it's like it's all up to like player skill, unless like, you know, oh, what can I do to like just avoid this fight or something entirely. It's like if you're good enough, you could beat it. You know what I mean? Yeah. Because the combat in Breath of the Wild is like fucking nothing.
I hear you, but I think it helps that there's so many reused enemies that if you run into one that is stronger than you, it's like, oh, well, I just fought this thing 10 levels ago and it was giving me problems. But you have the same moveset because you're the same guy. So yeah, of course, it's going to be easier to go up to it and kill it. But
it's like, again, but then this is where my argument comes from, is like, wouldn't it be a fair argument to say that it's not overrated? It's just not like a 10 out of 10. Like it has flaws, but like, how can a game that like,
I know because it's overrated because people treat it like the second coming of Christ. Like Christ.
But I think for a lot of people, it is the second coming of Christ. You know?
That's where I'm telling you why.
Yes, but
He's right. Let me tell you why. Because every game goes through this cycle. New game comes out.
Yeah.
New people get in. Super fucking exciting. Everyone's talking about it. Game is actually good. Then a game gets older, slightly older. Discussion of like people diehards is like, it dies down a little bit because, you know, they've either beaten it, they played it a bunch of times, they're doing other stuff. Then the people, that's because those people, like, those voices get quiet. Then the people who, like, have all the issues or, like, didn't like it, then their voices get propped up. And then you hear, like, this was overrated, this was never good. And then it comes back. All the people who played that game were, like, said it was the GOAT. They come back and, like, actually the game was always good. You guys are wrong. Happened with P5. Happens with Undertale. Every big game, it happens with. Sometimes the praise is deserved.
Yeah,
you don't have to video essay this shit on.
I kind of agree.
It's flawed.
I've been
saying this from the beginning. Man.
Has Elden Ring done
that?
I've
been saying this since the week after the game came out.
Okay, that's valid, which is valid. That's true. But like,
my opinion has not changed. It has been 3 years, and I'm telling you, my biggest reason why I'm even more hardcore on it is because of Shadow of the Erdtree.
But then,
because Shadow of the Erdtree did everything I had a problem with Elden Ring, Shadow of the Erdtree came in and fixed it. Every problem. Shadow of the Erdtree, for me, should be better rated than it is. Because people bitch that it was too hard. And I have to go get the Skidoo tree fragments. I gotta do this. I gotta do that.
I guess for me, like...
I have more uniqueness.
Yeah. But so then, but I guess for me, the argument comes from the fact of, like... For me... Like, okay, let's say Expedition 33. Let's say I beat that game, and I'm like... I end up being like, all right, that was pretty great. You know, but I still feel like I wouldn't be able to call that game overrated when I see how people are enjoying it, how it's a shift for like an indie type genre game, and how, you know, how it's doing super well. It's introducing people to Western turn-based games that aren't really a thing. Yeah.
You just said it. You just said it. 33 people made that game. Yeah. Like this game should not look as good as it does, should not play as well as it does for how much support it had. FromSoft is established. I mean, God fucking, I gotta hear about a Bloodborne remake on Twitter every 3 days.
True,
you know?
that is true,
all I hear is how great FromSoft is, and they are. I'm not saying they're not. Before the cops get me.
Yeah.
It's FromSoft at the end of the day. I expect greatness. Elden Ring is greatness. Yes, I will say. But I feel like constantly its flaws get overlooked for the people saying this is the greatest thing they've ever put out. And also, I saw the open world in this game. To me, it's cool, but like in comparison to a Tears of the Kingdom and a
See, you don't think the open world is like gorgeous? Like I feel like even as someone who's not a big
nice. It's not gorgeous.
It looks
nice.
Suck my dick, bro.
It's not gorgeous.
It is, bro.
No, wait. Before you jump me, hold on. The game looks phenomenal. It looks great.
Yep.
It looks amazing. But I wouldn't say like the environments are gorgeous. It's just like, a grudgy world.
See, I'm the opposite, bro. You find these like kingdoms that have like these destroyed like cities in the sky. Like you have literally a sky, like a tree on fire. Okay, well, I did beat the first boss.
Okay, no, you know what? I'll give you one overworld that's better, Bloodborne. And that's funny because I don't even like Bloodborne like that. Bloodborne's world is gorgeous. Dark Souls 1. Dark Souls 3, Anor Londo, and what's the Sunset? Help me out. The snow level. Can't think of the one where you fight Sullivan. What the hell's the name of that area? That area is...
Snowfield.
Not Consecrated Snowfield. No, Consecrated Snowfield is buns and ass and cheeks. No, there's the snow level where you gotta fight the berserk dog on the bridge. Someone in chat's gonna know.
I did the ER.
That area is like the best area they've ever created. Elden Ring overworld looks good, yes. Irithyll, thank you, it's Irithyll.
Yeah.
But I just feel like a lot of the open world exploration for me, it's okay. I feel like it's a lot of go here, do the same thing I did 3 areas ago kind of ordeal. And again, Shadow of the Erdtree fixes that. And again, I feel like the game that they're coming out with in 2 weeks, Night Rain. Night Rain has a way to feel a little more unique, but I think that's because of how the game is per se.
Yeah.
See,
but
I don't know.
Also,
I think it's not bad. Like a game is okay. The way you describe it's like if you I understand that probably a lot of like longtime Souls fans probably have their issues like you and say like with Elden Ring because it's like you have other frames of reference.
Yeah.
But for me it's like I don't think a game I think a game in a series could do some things different and do some things the same but worse.
Yeah.
And that doesn't necessarily make it like overrated. It's just a different experience. And like you said, if you like what the DLC did, and like,
it's crazy.
Doesn't that mean that like, okay, maybe the stuff that you wanted or liked wasn't in the base game, but it was stuff that they were able to fix and get into the game later, right? Like, I don't have a problem with that. It's like, I definitely feel that way. It's like, that's how I feel about FF16, where like, that game's big DLC. I was like, oh, this is like everything I wanted from the main game. Does that make me say like 16's overrated? Like, I don't know. I thought it was pretty rated. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes the game can just be rated.
Well, let's see.
Man.
What does chat
the game
say?
can just be rated. It doesn't gotta be over or under. It's just rated.
I agree with you on your Final Fantasy 16 analogy. But I think the difference is, yes, while I have frames of reference for Elden Ring, it's when I see everybody going in, and again, second coming of Christ, this game is. I've been raptured to heaven. This is my experience. I will never experience something like this again. I didn't feel that way. I really just kind of felt like, okay, this is like Dark Souls 3 could have been this if this was open world. And then we'd be saying Dark Souls 3 is the greatest game ever, but because Dark Souls 3 is a linear experience, people don't say that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you know my brother has
also like
the physics. I agree.
I was gonna say like with the ultimate comment about like people switching up their opinions and all that stuff. I feel like the honeymoon phase is a thing. Like it's just a thing.
Yeah, that's true.
100%. Yep.
I think it's like
take advantage of the
I agree.
honeymoon phase.
I agree.
Still should. That isn't true.
Yeah, I think of course there's a honeymoon phase with everything in life, you know. But it's some people that just take it to an extreme, you know, where it's like
because like for example, right? I even tweeted about it. I tweeted that Frontiers was like the best song game ever.
Yeah.
When I actually had time to think about it, I was just like, damn, I was frustrated at a lot of parts. Like animations are like whatever, like then I just started like I don't hate it, but I started disliking it.
Yeah, it's just about
So I feel like, people just like their opinions just change over time.
Yeah, no, that's true.
Once they actually like, sit down and think about it.
There's an opposite of a honeymoon phase where the longer you don't like touch a game because you beat it and you're leaving it alone, your thoughts can sour maybe even too much. And when you go back to the game, you're like, wait, why the fuck?
Yeah,
why did I think this, that, and that?
Yeah.
Right.
Well, all right. So
Here's my opinion.
Yeah, tell me, Ty.
They're right. It is the second coming of Christ.
All
Let's
right.
talk about it. All right? No, it is. Consider this. There is no IP
That's crazy,
that
Kat.
you cannot put into Elden Ring and it would not be good.
I mean, you can say that about Breath of the Wild.
No.
Yeah, but I mean that's
Zelda would be better if it was Elden Ring.
Okay, let's calm down. Let's calm down. Let's calm down, pal. You know.
Yeah. Okay.
Kat, you're wrong, brother. You're crazy. I don't even call Breath of the Wild Revolution because it changed the scope of Nintendo not gaming overall. Kat, that is so cap because after Breath of the Wild came out, every game had a stamina bar. Every game had gliding. Every game wanted to be go to. Every game definitely.
Genshin Impact exists.
Yeah, no.
That is your game, Kat. That was your game. Genshin Impact.
No.
They called it Breath of the Waifus for a reason.
They did call it Breath of the Waifus. They did do that, you know.
Now here's the real thing, all right?
Yeah.
The only game that Elden Ring can't beat. Tears of the Kingdom. You can't make cars in Elden Ring.
That's true.
You tell me I gotta ride that.
Fly Elden Ring either.
Thank God you can't make a car. Thank God.
Horse everywhere.
Thank God, bro.
Yeah, if I have to teleport
Look
everywhere,
at me. I made a
teleport
car.
and hear the music that I remember from the Doctor Disrespect.
You know what? I hope.
Oh no, I'm making a car and I'm flying my way out to the final boss and I'm bombing him.
Adds a build your own stuff mechanic. Say you go fight like Grimble the fucking psycho lord and you pull up with a car with an ye old cannon and a saw. It slowly moves to him and you don't attack him.
This really cool thing sound really not cool.
It is gonna be not cool because I'm gonna stand back.
You know how awesome it would be if you could build your own weapon?
And then I don't have to fight the boss. I could just and then I don't have to fight the boss, Johnny. I will stand back and let that mech fight the boss. I'll be like, hey, man.
You're not smart enough to build that mech.
You were a Pokemon fan.
You're a Pokemon fan. You finished Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, and I didn't.
Yeah. You're a bitch.
Yeah, because you're a bitch. What the fuck? Well, Chad, that was a fun debate.
You're talking about watching something fight something. That's all Pokemon is.
I'm crying. All right, Maddie, what's your debate? That was a good one. Maddie, this debate better be the greatest debate of all time to have been this hidden about Persona. What happened, buddy? Or did they send it to you?
They did
Sure,
send it to me.
Okay.
This requires innate knowledge of both Sonic and Persona, so lock in.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, Nathan's on Sonic's side. We all know this.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Yeah, by default, let's pill my Sonic. Yeah.
Fidel's a Gen 1 through 5 fan. I'm a Gen 1 through 6 fan. I like X and Y.
I like X and Y. I like
So, the question is, Maruki's whole thing, right? He makes a perfect world for everybody.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Right. 5 roll spoilers, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very. Okay. Yeah. That's
okay with
Persona 5
Sonic.
spoilers, by the way.
Yeah.
You don't wanna hear.
Years.
Yeah. That's his whole thing. He makes a perfect world for everyone in it. Now, the question Maddie is asking.
Okay.
If in the Sonic universe Maruki also did this, would Mephiles come back and would that world be screwed because his wish is for everyone to fucking die?
What the fuck?
Does anyone even want Mephiles back?
Well,
What the
okay.
Okay.
So no, because
Lore-wise, no.
Yeah,
Fan-wise,
lore-
yes.
No,
He
because
couldn't
no
come
one
back.
wants
Nobody
him.
was wishing for him. Yeah, if nobody's wishing for him to come back, then he's not going to come back.
Yeah, no one wants
no.
Mephiles. I mean, some people want Mephiles to come back.
If
You
they're
know,
fucking free.
I don't.
That's
I mean,
what I was given, Chad.
yeah, I guess you could talk about. I don't know. What do we?
Wait, so is Mephiles confirmed dead?
Yes.
No,
So let me explain.
Uh-huh.
Because Sonic 06 undoes itself, that the events never happened, so technically he never existed.
No, but
From
no,
what I
he's in the
understand.
stick. No, he's stuck in the stick now.
Yeah, but because it undid itself, he basically never escaped and never like got released to begin with.
Right,
That's why he's like,
right.
I want to exist. Correct?
Yeah. Yes,
So
correct.
If he never
Yeah.
existed, then it wouldn't. There could be nothing that could wish him back because
This
he never
also
existed.
implies the memory wipe happens. Well, Maddie,
Nobody
then if
even
there's a
knows he
memory wipe, then we
existed.
all forget him and we all live happily ever after. Is
Yeah,
anybody gonna be
exactly.
upset? Does anyone here want Mephiles back? Yeah, Aru.
I feel like
What
with
do you feel?
Mephiles is like, if they wrote him correctly, he would have been a good ass villain.
He is. Are we talking
The only
about
good part
Mephiles?
about
Wait a
him-
Do you have
minute.
an ice-
Wait a
do
minute.
you
What's
wanna
going
put
on?
ice on it?
Mephiles.
Shut up.
Mephiles.
Like, he is a good villain.
I think you could see it tomorrow.
It's
Yeah,
just
he's
he
super
just got.
great.
Only thing that's
You know,
good about him is that
My,
he's voiced
my
by.
See what I
issue
said?
with
Yeah.
Mephiles is that his plan is fucking
I'm
stupid.
sorry. Put ice
He's
on
like,
genuine.
here's the thing. He's
When
like,
it's spring,
I
you
have
just
to
put
make
ice.
Elise cry for some reason. I'm gonna go through all this bullshit in the game, right?
I've done
And
it.
at the
Put
end, he's
ice
like,
on it
"Oh,
before
what if I
bed,
just
and
killed
it'll
Sonic?
be fine the next day.
Bro, I think
Oh,
you
yeah,
could have
to-
done that
yeah,
from the
to make
start,
Elise
bro.
cry.
I'm not gonna
Yeah.
lie. I think you could have done
I'm
that from
sorry.
the start.
No,
Do you want me to give you,
ultimately,
like, make
that
it
was
like
his
a
goal
ice
to make
pack
Elise
with a
cry,
Ziploc?
so he killed Sonic.
Okay.
Yeah,
he
but he
does
could have just like done that for him one.
No, it couldn't happen because
Chat. If you sprain something, how long does it take to get better?
5 years.
no, because Sonic has to
not
develop
that long.
feelings for
I
Elise.
feel like
They have to develop
I'm
feelings
gonna say a
for each
few
other. That's
hours.
why it couldn't
Yeah.
work if he did it
I'm
first.
saying a
Depends
few
on
hours,
that.
Aru.
is she not going to stream with the sprained
I think
fingers?
But make sure you do not sleep on your hand. You know, I don't know, like if you usually have a routine where you like have your hand under your pillow. Just leave
Oh,
it
that's
like
what I do.
this.
I put my hands
Yeah.
on my pillow.
Yeah.
Oh, you
But
might
I
you're
can
cooked
see-
then if you sprain your fingers.
Yeah, I can see what Ultima's talking about because why wouldn't he just pop
Sorry,
up during the
man.
flower scene and shank
I'm
him?
so sorry, dude.
Yeah, it just
Yeah,
I owe
an
you.
overly complex plan.
Fidel,
If
did you
he
lose
killed
her a day of
Sonic
work?
first.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's not.
Look at
that.
it. It's like it's yeah, it's
It'd
like
be
what it
nothing.
says. Like Elise and Sonic don't even know each other. I think by the
Yeah.
end of the game,
what?
when like if like when
I did tell
Mephiles
them.
actually
I
kills
did tell
Sonic,
them.
that's
They
when
told me
Elise and Sonic had like
I'm
a
an
bond.
asshole.
Like they're actual friends.
Am I a misogynist?
I feel like
There's
If
easier
someone
ways
sprained her,
to
tell her
make him her
it takes a bit to
cry
get. Yeah,
than
you can take the
fucking
night.
Like what?
relying on Sonic to show up and becoming her best friend. Like, dude, like.
Like
you-
look, Ultima, like what?
kill her best
If
friend.
it's- I've
Her
had
best
it
friend
there
that is like
before, 'cause
openly
I've
alive
fucking
and talks to
shit
you
on my
multiple
hand a shit
times.
ton of times when I used to swim.
Not in the
Um,
cutscene. No one cares
wait,
about anything
wait,
if it's
is this-
in the
That's not.
cutscene.
That's,
Wait,
But like,
is this
But-
guy's real true like
I know,
thing
I know.
is to make this
but
person
I
cry?
genuinely
Like
think
that's
putting
their whole
ice pack
motive.
in the morning
Because
of-
Because when the girl cries, she like her
do-
her
yeah,
crying
sorry.
unlocks like a fucking
can I
beast
do?
basically. Like,
Alright,
it's
I'm
basically
not,
like
a
I'm
devil.
not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. What is stopping Mephiles? And this is not an endorsement
You
for
going to
anyone out
bed?
there. What is stopping her from just walking up and going, slapping her across the face? Like, well, I feel like she cried.
I'm back.
She's trained not to cry. That's what it is. She has to make.
Oh,
taught
She's
to-
trained not to cry.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was
she's
the
trained not to
explanation.
cry, bro.
Yeah.
Okay. Fidel, she not trained.
Says you can't.
She's not
You can't
trained.
cry.
Sonic 06 is not the best written game. There is something there. If I genuinely believe if we rewrite
Yeah.
Sonic 06, there could be something really cool. Like I
Yeah,
feel
I
like
agree.
she's so depressed that she doesn't have anything to cry over because she's just like nothing, and then she gets
Bro,
something.
Yu Yu Hakusho. Well,
Yeah,
yeah, you're right.
Can we go with a different debate since like I don't know if this one can even really work.
Yeah,
I know. I mean, we've been debating
Has
it.
this been all like 7 of us shitting on
I was
Mephiles?
gonna say because with Maruku's reality, the only reason why Wakaba and Akechi came back is because Joker wanted Akechi back and Futaba wanted her mom back. So,
Well, Mephiles is just a psycho. He's like, I'm him. Yes.
Well, I
Nobody
feel
wants
like that
Mephiles
there'd
in
be
them.
I feel like the loophole would be he would be back, but the girl would just cry a lot, and she wouldn't unleash the beast.
Yeah.
Where the
You're
beast
like, what the
just
fuck?
be like, yes, she's crying, because that seems to be his whole gimmick here.
And also, don't forget, chat. The reason Maruki made his reality like at all was because he wanted everyone to be happy. So like, if you were bringing a villain back to like cause destruction, that's not making everyone happy.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
Meanwhile,
And if he didn't bring Mephiles back, he'd probably just like lobotomize him.
All right, let's
He
do.
would.
Let's do
No, did you
our
see,
two we
Did you see
need.
what happened at? Okay. Also,
do.
I just want to say this quick.
Yeah, tell me.
Type. Did you see what happens in the dark ending of P5 if you like don't finish in time?
Oh yeah.
Wait, what
Yeah, no, you literally are
Dan,
sleeping in your bed
Thank
forever.
you for the sub.
Like, you see spiderwebs in the blocks.
Michael.
It's so, dude, it's so like unsettling. Like Joker's just sleeping in his bed forever, and you just see cobwebs up there.
That's crazy. All right, so we have Tenkai. Give me your debate, buddy. So we're gonna do Tenkais. I know there's Rocky Z's. Let's see. I got 2 free-for-all ideas. A part 2 show. Okay, well, you get one of these because you technically gifted to be in the room, so you get one. I got 2 free-for-all ideas. A part 2 shonen debate. You can't pick the ones you got. Our best fighting game series. Oh. We could do that.
fighting game series.
Yeah, we could do. What do you? Yeah, a free-for-all debate for best fighting game series. I'm gonna say I can.
Did you say free for all debate?
Yeah, they said free-for-all debate. You know what that means?
Yeah.
Everybody yaps at the same time. Yes,
not
sir.
hearing shit, dude.
I pick Smash.
You would, you fucking Nintendo drone.
Sorry.
Bro, pick Street Fighter 4 fighters.
That's crazy.
Tekken.
Hold on, let me look at my
I
Switch.
feel like me and Ultima are considering the same couple ones.
Well, I know more series than you guys, so I'm letting you guys pick first.
Yeah, you do. Hold on.
Ultima's gonna sit there and be like, Dark Side. Not
Darkstalkers.
Darkstalkers.
Actually, I changed my vote. I'm picking Persona 4 Arena.
Huh?
Fucking vote.
Good choice. I appreciate the choice.
I'm picking Capcom Versus, which does count as a series.
Ooh.
It does.
Okay, that is a
I
series.
Nathan pick Mortal Kombat.
Ultima, when are we
Fuck.
playing Capcom Fighting Game
Stole
Collection
Mortal
2?
Kombat from me. I guess I'll do Tekken.
No, you can have Mortal Kombat.
I will take Mortal Kombat.
Okay.
I choose
Who's
Injustice.
left? Vic picks Injustice. Okay.
Has no one picked like fucking Street Fighter in general?
No. Johnny picks Street Fighter.
Oh, Johnny Street Fighter. I guess I'll go.
Guilty Gear?
I guess I'll go.
No.
Guilty Gear.
Oh, there you go.
I don't think anybody picked that one yet.
Damn, no Tekken reps? Now I feel guilty.
No, someone said Tekken.
I thought Minato Boy picked Tekken.
I was gonna pick Mortal Kombat. Minato said Mortal Kombat. I
Okay.
said Tekken. And he said no, you can have
Okay.
Mortal
I didn't pick
Kombat.
one yet, but like I don't know which one to go because all my choices are taken. So, like...
What's one that you can do?
I've
What's
only
that you
played
can
one
do,
Tekken
Nathan?
game and it was on Wii U.
Damn.
Shit.
Pretty good one.
Oh, Tekken Tag 2, that's what it was.
Tekken Tag 2 is actually honestly pretty good game.
That one because
I
it
have
had
a
the
argument,
You know what,
but,
look,
like, I
look.
guess
wasn't
I'll
a
take
game
Tekken Tag 2, the game that almost killed the series.
Oh, fuck.
Unfortunately.
Hey, it had
Yeah.
Nintendo costumes.
What are you gonna pick? What are you gonna
Is
pick?
that even its
Okay.
own fault, or is it just like?
I don't think it was its own.
No Breaker's Revenge? I know.
On Wii U.
What will the Breaker's
Guys,
Revenge
who's
be?
fighting for guys?
Guys, who's
Yeah,
fighting for
that's
who's
the
fighting
FF7 fighting game ever made.
who's fighting for Eunice? Come
Oh,
on.
you're right. I can't be a
Bro,
judge.
where are the
Hold on,
Unistards?
Blaze Blue?
I can't judge.
Where's Blaze Blue?
But back. Laurent
I
open
just
today?
don't
Oh
think
my
no one
god.
wanted
Okay.
to pick
Might
Strive.
have to do a stream.
I grew up with that series.
No, Virtual Fighter is crazy. I have only played Virtual Fighter Evolution, unfortunately. I
I've
will
only
be
played
playing
Mortal Kombat.
P5 when they update it on PS5.
P5. Oh, you mean V5? VF.
Oh,
VF.
V5.
Yeah,
V,
V5.
V is Victor.
Alright.
There is a P5 version.
Alright. Well,
Alright.
we all have one except for.
Actually, you can just make me a judge.
Okay, you be a judge. Alright.
No.
What?
No Dragon Ball.
I picked Smash. What do you want from me?
Yeah, we know about you. You're about to get cooked by.
I'm about to win this easy, bro. All right, guys, let's just come on. We don't come on. It's Smash. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. All right.
Your game picked Banjo over Dante.
And we have a Dante costume.
Your series would literally be nothing if it wasn't for the guest characters, bro. It'd be so
That's not even true. That's not even true.
Your series' most relevant thing in the past 5 years is the allegation.
My series, Captain Falcon and Mr. Game & Watch. All right. Okay.
These. See, that's the thing. Your character is carried by collabs. That's it.
Oh, so that's what
all
we're
your
doing.
game is good for.
So that's what we're doing.
Oh, that character's in Smash. That character's in Smash. That's the only thing it's good for.
But
you guys are the Fortnite of fighting games.
No.
Yes, exactly.
Because we are a celebration of video games
too.
You're a celebration of video games.
Okay.
So
yeah.
Oh, is that what we're calling it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's like Fortnite, a celebration of video games. All video games. It's in the game.
It's a celebration or a funeral.
No, Fortnite is a celebration of anything that makes money. Oh, here's fucking Deku. Here's LeBron James.
Oh,
here's
we're celebrating. Let's celebrate Mario by giving him the same moves for 5 games.
For marketing purposes, isn't that?
Yep, for Fire Emblem.
Okay.
Corin.
It's a celebration of Fire Emblem.
It's okay. It's
and 5 of them have the same moves.
Franchises, bro. It's still Nintendo's franchises, man.
Yep. Fidel. Literally, Nintendo gives like Sakura a list of like, characters to put in the Smash.
And he chooses the ones he wants
to promote.
Yes, but
of the DLC characters in
so you say
Smash
he
Brothers
chose
Lifespan
for
or advertisements?
Johnny, why do you think Street Fighter is better? Go ahead, bro. Go ahead. You only like JP. So what do you want?
Chun-Li.
Okay.
Jury.
He's got you there. He's got your Chun-Li. I ain't never seen
You can't be
Charizard
talking
large.
character design when fucking Guilty Gear is the fucking goated character designs. Everyone's fucking insanely cool in Guilty Gear, bro.
I don't know. Mortal
Everyone's
Kombat's got some
sick.
pretty dope ass designs too.
I
just
don't
saying.
know, bro. I don't know.
Let me tell you this. One. In Guilty Gear, you can whitewash the black people. I don't know about that.
He threw the white paint over in your direction, bro.
Well,
am I wrong? Chat, Ramutho, you make her white.
I am just saying. Let me just make a point here. All of your games have ratings from the ESRB. You can thank me for that. You can thank us over here for that.
But
because
see,
we were pushing boundaries. We were out here pushing boundaries when y'all were too scared.
No,
y'all
because
were too scared.
We don't need an ESRB. Okay, we would just buy games.
You have one though.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay,
don't your game got 0?
Yeah.
What
Fidel,
game?
the reason your mother had to be with you when you walked up to GameStop and little Fidel wanted to buy, his first M-rated game, your mom had to be there because of us. Because of us.
Okay. But like the
also,
ESRB
Sakura had to nerf my in that game.
Again, notice how like I can talk about the nice merits of my series. You guys are just attacking. I haven't even attacked any of your series, you know?
Fidel?
Yeah.
Fidel, real quick?
Yeah.
Who's your favorite black character in Smash Brothers?
Oh yeah, tell me.
My favorite black character in Super Smash Brothers? The Black Villager that you can pick as one of the alts for the villager.
That's your favorite. That's your favorite black character.
The Black Inkling.
Say Black Inkling.
Okay, well, I like the
you
villager.
had to hesitate.
No, I didn't have to hesitate. I had to think about it. Okay, because I didn't
both
remember.
Of those are alts.
You just
alts for characters who default to white.
Okay, but but that's nothing to do with the gameplay, you know.
The gameplay.
So I want to have representation, and now I'm the best.
Johnny, try being me, motherfucker. Find me one Palestinian character in a video game, and I will take you to dinner.
No, Street Fighter.
He's not Palestinian.
Wasn't he the MC for
He's
fucking
not Palestinian. He's not Palestinian. He's not Palestinian. All right, I'm trying to look.
You said he was.
No, I said he's Arabic. He's not fucking Palestinian.
No, he's just like you.
Yes, he's just like he acts like me.
Fidel, I'm not going to lie to you. I looked up Palestinian Street Fighter and Rashid.
Oh, is he actually?
See, like.
Is he actually? I don't think that's true. Is that true? I'm pretty sure he's Saudi Arabian. Yeah, I agree with Singular. Where is
Birthplace,
Rashid?
Middle East, unknown specifically.
That's racist. If you're gonna say Middle East and just assume Palestine, that's more racist.
I looked it up on Google, and that was the first thing that popped up.
Okay, no.
I looked
He's
up Palestine, Street Fighter, and Rashid showed up.
No. Okay, people are saying the most evidence points to either UAE or Saudi Arabia, which I've always thought the same thing. I thought it was from like Dubai. And
Yeah,
shit.
I thought it was.
Okay,
I
but
thought it was
hear
from
me
the
out.
UAE.
There's really good representation in Guilty Gear.
Where? Name me one one Arabic Guilty Gear character.
There's
Name me
LGBT.
Name me one Arabic Guilty Gear character.
Okay, Fidel, we don't.
Besides Grand Blue.
Yeah, no,
Why
yeah.
not fucking argue about Grand Blue? Wait, what the fuck? I'm stupid.
No one
anyway.
picked Grand Blue.
No, there may be no Arabic character in Guilty Gear, but there's a black vampire. There's another black vampire dude who's gay with a robot. There's a trans woman.
Bro, you're not even
multiple
fighting for your
black
own
women.
series. You have to defend someone else's series because you haven't even defended your own series.
Let me tell you why. Because all of your series can be mixed with mine. Every single one of your, we could get Capcom versus Nintendo. I'd be so.
So if it's for your argument, then it's okay to be a crossover.
Yeah, and you know what? You can also mix yourself in with Fidel because nobody knows any of your characters from anything except what they're from, not from your game.
Exactly.
No one's saying
That's
Capcom.
true.
But it's Capcom.
Yeah, Capcom from their own Capcom games.
Yep.
Exactly.
People only like Morgana because of her tits. Let's be honest.
Oh, you wanna come at me, bro? I got arguably, John's the only one who can probably argue this. I've got the two most famous fighting game characters.
Not Morgana. It's Morrigan.
In my game. And the crazy thing is, they're originally just palette swaps with one another. Now they're both unique characters because.
But you're
Mortal
saying
Kombat.
like, Mortal Kombat's got the hardest designs, bro. Okay, the ninjas are cool, but half of them are recolors of each other, bro. You can't be like,
Not anymore. Not anymore. Not anymore. Not anymore.
We got
Incorrect.
red.
Not anymore.
Oh, whoa,
Not anymore.
holy shit.
Look at where we're at.
Reinvented a
Yeah,
wheel
maybe
here,
in Mortal
brother.
Kombat 1 and 2, motherfucker, maybe 30 years ago before you were born. But no. Fucking now, they're all sick with their own designs. Bro, from game to game, while yes, Scorpion has his spear, they change the animations for it, they change how it interacts with things.
She's crying.
Bro, you're sick,
with
bro.
the freeze ball.
Stanky leg, bro. You guys
Yeah,
got
she just showed him the Terminator kick.
Kids playing with action figures, brother. Guilty Gear animations would never be on that
All right,
level,
listen here,
Get your game up, bro.
Listen. Even that nothing is perfect, okay? Yes, we had to have some misses, but let's not forget. We got Predator, we got Alien, we got fucking Jason.
Right.
We got Jason Voorhees.
You got what?
We got Jason Voorhees in MKX. We got Leatherface. We got fucking Freddy Krueger in one game. We had Kratos. We had the crossovers. We got the crossovers. We had Kratos.
Let's even fight Jason.
Speaking of crossovers, having crossovers
Guys,
is not a bad thing.
question.
All right, having crossovers is not a bad thing.
Intermission
Having
question.
crossovers are bad.
Intermission question. Can Aru do the fucking Sand Temple off stream and then just do the finale tomorrow? Because she did the Sidon Temple off stream.
I'm cool with it. I mean, if the viewers are cool with
I think
it,
so.
then,
Everyone just wants to see you.
I mean, the
Honestly,
big thing is they
everyone
want
wants
to
to
see
see
the
the
end of the
finale.
game. They want to see the end.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, her fingers.
yeah.
She might aggravate her fingers.
But careful because, yeah, your fingers.
Or digits.
But you're going to be using your thumb. I mean, check.
What's in check?
Yeah, because you're just using your thumbs.
Oh, well then, yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, they just want to see the end of the
They're
game,
saying, have you
so-
seen Kingdom of Heaven, chat? Here, talk to them while I set up the Switch.
Oh, Kingdom of Heaven?
Okay.
Apparently, Kingdom of Heaven
His
is
name is
decent.
Edward Norton. He plays King Baldwin in the movie.
Yep. He's the best
Oh, Edward Norton. That's the Hulk from 2008.
Yep.
Oh, mid.
Whoa, hold on, time out. Edward Norton has not starred in all those films where you didn't remember him as just the Incredible Hulk, sir.
That's who I.
American History X, anyone?
Make her cry.
Nope.
You did.
Edward Norton
I
is
heard,
Fight Club,
I heard
right?
when you cried,
Yeah, he's Fight Club.
So I know you.
Is that
so
her
I
niece?
know you
Yeah, that's one of
made
her
her
nieces.
cry.
He did make her cry.
Wait,
You
yeah,
made
he
her
did.
cry.
It's that little Timmy. No, it's not little Timmy.
I know. Okay, I already know
That's
that.
Tim, man.
Tell him not to do that.
Is that
Why
me?
he's a bad man. Don't ever trust this man.
That's crazy.
Is that me?
Bro, talk your shit.
Yeah, talk
I won't
your
make her
shit.
cry.
Let him know.
Let him know. Here, say it in here. Say it in here. Say something in here.
Why?
It's
Now she's shy.
It's a microphone.
Yeah, why?
Why?
You guys are trying to. That's crazy. They're trying to get a track to cancel her in 20 years right now while she's still too young to understand.
Set her up.
Yep.
Trying to set her up. You recording? Are you wired? You wearing a wire, bitch?
You're not ruining our internet.
I want to ruin your internet.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
We're trying to set
Throw
her
the
up.
slur. Throw the slur. Get him banned.
Hazel,
Yeah.
there's one thing you could say right now, and he can never stream again.
Do it.
Don't say it, Hazel.
I will.
How many subs?
No, don't say it, Hazel.
She will.
Crazy.
Say it, little one. Say it.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
What's it? What's it?
Call him a poopy face.
You're a
getting
poopy face.
Just say it.
Let's do it together.
Say it, Hazel.
Let's do it together, I think.
I'll say it with you.
I'll say it with you.
You're a poopy face.
Oh. I was hoping.
Got him.
I was kind of hoping he'd like blast black, like he just got fucking destroyed with like a Fisher dog.
Fidel?
Yeah.
Never recover from this.
You're a poopy face.
It's not a poopy face.
You're a poopy face.
You are.
It's actually worse than that.
True, actually. That is true. He is worse.
Yeah.
She's too young. She's too young to know the worst.
Yeah, we should wait till she's gone so we can say it to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You did?
We're all gonna say it together.
Yeah, let's all
say
say
it
it together, guys.
All right.
All together, folks.
Do you want to talk to my friends or no?
Well, but they know
Don't let her talk to us.
Yeah.
Tell her
Why
talk
are
to
you
Johnny.
shy?
Oh, she's shy. She's shy. She's got social anxiety. Come on.
That's true. You've never
She's
you've
like-
never
yeah,
met
she's
them
like
before,
our-
but they're all very nice.
I don't know if
Well,
Besides Nathan.
most of us are.
What?
Him and our boy.
Ooh.
You like physical games?
You're too shy.
Alright,
Okay,
That's true.
You'll talk to them later then, okay?
Aww.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna go.
All right,
All right,
bye.
man. See you. Oh, rest your fingers.
I hope you guys enjoyed
Bye.
hearing
Bye.
my niece.
Oh,
she's funny.
Yeah.
It's
Very
cute.
cute.
Does she sound? Doesn't she sound adorable when she laughs?
Yes.
Something about toddlers and babies laughing is so contagious.
It is contagious.
Because it's the joy that we have lost.
No, it is. You know what? It is
Actually
actually
true.
that. It is actually that. It's like a real, true laugh, like 100% joy. And then when we laugh at any joke, it's like maybe 30% joy, and
I
like the
need to
rest is
laugh.
just racism.
I needed this.
Listen, that joyful laugh will disappear in 18 years when she starts working. Trust.
You don't gotta
No.
remind me.
Unfortunate, really.
I
What do you
pray
mean
she
eggs
becomes a
cost
billionaire.
$10?
Well, you gotta lay the foundations, man.
Yep.
True.
She follows the Aru legacy.
Exactly.
And she's in the right footsteps.
She'll be.
Wait a second.
Emu.
Wait a minute.
Wait, what?
Hold on now.
Coco Melon! Coco Melon's stuck in my head, bro. It's haunting
no,
my
not
dreams.
Coco.
Uh-oh. With the
Fucking
Coco
haunting.
Melon React stream, Aru.
Fuck no.
Please.
The fucking next art stream is just gonna be the dancing fruits
What did
on
I say to
screen.
Fidel? Mom, Hazel was calling Fidel a poopy face.
We should all say it together.
Throw under the bus.
That's crazy.
I'll rat out.
There's a snitch.
She's gonna start crying. She's gonna be like, no, she told me to.
Mom, I can't help it. Fidel is a poopy face.
True.
Or you can't. That is literally a slur on Twitch.
True.
That's
Okay,
not
poopy
nice.
face.
It's a really bad word. You'll be
You're
fine.
gonna go to jail
Genuinely have
now.
ice on it.
You're gonna go to
It'll
jail.
be fine. I promise.
Wait, this channel's been
If
taken
it's
down
not
due
fine
to
by the
terrorist
morning,
threats.
I'll get you
Oh fuck.
a yacht.
That's crazy.
Again?
Let me know if you need anything. Chat, hello,
Change your
hey.
name. Yeah, how many subs change your name to Poopy Face on Twitter?
Yeah.
Hell no, I'm not changing my name to Poopy Face.
Poopy face cage.
Poopy face.
Poopy cage. Poopy cage.
Poopy. I'm not changing my name to Poopy face,
and then when you change your when you change your name, your first tweet has to be oh stinky.
Poopy face. How about Discord? 20 subs. I'll change my name on Discord to Poopy face.
Chat drop it.
How long?
Do it right now, chat.
Now the real question
the
is
rest
how
of
long
May.
until somebody. Oh, that's like 2 weeks. That's a decent amount of time.
Until the Switch is out.
I will accept it.
Back to what we were talking about. Fidel, you're the problem with your series is not that it's a crossover, it's because every other person that plays it has allegations.
True. True.
Actually,
your game not only attracts children, it attracts the people that are
like
not good people.
This is crazy. I mean, what do you want me to do, bro? That's like
I
saying...
had to stop myself.
This is crazy, bro. Bro, 30 million people played the game. There's bound to be some freaks, okay? This is just the nature of the beast, okay?
That's crazy.
This is just the nature of the beast. What do you want me to do, bro?
I think the other issue with the crossover aspect is that they don't do anything with it. The characters barely interact with each other.
They don't do
Capcom
anything with
game is like, that's our quota. We can't have fun anymore.
In Capcom versus, you get unique intros with each character. They banter. They do cool shit.
Well, hold on. Hey, you want to talk about unique intros and unique banter. Bro, us over here in our section, we changed how all you people do your story modes in your fighting games. All that
Justice does it better than MK.
All that great. I don't know.
Interactions. I love when every character goes to Batman, says something, he goes, "I'm Batman."
I'm Batman.
A billion times over, bro.
I could be.
Hey, that's not. Hey, I'm Mortal Kombat. Okay, more MK.
Dude, okay. Here's the thing about MK though.
You know
the
what?
problem
It's raw
with
that he does that because that's canon.
No, Vic. The problem with Mortal Kombat is that everyone is, I can. Now there's a fatality. Now there's a babality. Now there's an animality. Like.
We've had babalities and animalities for 30 years.
Even worse, bro.
Mr. Listen here.
You would mention babalities while talking about
You're a fucking freak.
Let's talk about you for a second, okay? Mr. Everyone is here. Who
Yes,
did
sir.
everyone is here first? Oh.
Mortal Kombat Armageddon.
Mortal Kombat Armageddon.
Everyone was there. Everybody was there.
Oh, dude. How many characters
Years. 10 years. 10 years before you.
Ultima, how many characters were in Mortal Kombat Armageddon?
Like 63?
Okay, well, Smash Ultimate launched with 80, so that's more characters and everyone is here.
Guess what? Most of those just reused animation of
10 years later.
Your argument has been Chun-Li and Jury. You have not given me anything about Street Fighter. You don't respect Street Fighter.
Yeah, because that's a peak. That's peak. Yeah,
you got a hot lady in your game, and she broke the game so bad over its knee that they had to scrap that whole game entirely.
Okay, she's just a girl, bro. Can women not be powerful? God forbid a women.
You know where women can be powerful? In Capcom versus.
You know what? If a male
you get
character.
Mai Shiranui, you get Morrigan, you get Chun-Li, you get She-Hulk.
Hold on. Let's talk about you for a second, sir. Let's talk about how you had the formula for success, and we get Infinite. You gave us Infinite. Yo, you haven't had a game since.
You fucking poisoned the water supply, bro.
Poisoned the water supply, burned my crops, and delivered a plague unto my house.
Well, the only problem with Infinite was its visual design. That's the problem. The gameplay itself was great, but the visuals were ass. And now we're having a slow comeback. How many of you motherfuckers bought the Capcom Fighting Game Collection 2?
I think the Infinity Stone feature kind of ruined it, didn't it?
Oh, so you're saying I gotta buy a game that's like 35 years old to experience the peak of the franchise? That's what you're telling me.
And we're coming back. We're coming back slowly. We're building it up with Terry and Street Fighter 2.
Terry's in every game.
Also, Ultima, you picked Guilty Gear. The only reason your game is good is because of Goku from a different game. He is literally saving Guilty Gear. Goku from Dragon Ball Fighters, which is not from Guilty Gear, is saving the game's files. And so you have zero basis to save Guilty Gear. And your game,
but Goku will never be in Smash, so what's the point?
That's what I'm saying.
Never have Goku.
That's what I'm talking about.
Shit, man, he might have got me. He might have got me. Shit, I might tap out. I might tap out.
You guys could have had Goku, and who did you pick? We got Piranha Plant.
Get out of here.
Whoa, hop off the
You
PP.
could have. The closest thing you're gonna have to Goku is a JRPG character that only Japan likes.
Okay.
Oh no.
Okay. Well, so Johnny's argument is Juri and Chun-Li.
A pretty peak argument, if you ask me.
That is a pretty big argument. Wednesday's argument is campaigns.
Any SRB rating.
And the SRB. Ultima's argument is characters look cool. And Typhon is you all suck. So
my argument is that every one of your games could cross over with ours and it would be bigger and hyper.
And my argument is that my game is peak, but everybody thinks that minors are involved. So who had the best argument? Okay.
Well, also, I feel like your fighting game isn't even a fighting game.
It's
a party game.
Party game. Here we go. Party game.
The creator himself said that.
No, dude, the creator also balances everything and cares, okay?
He also calls it a party game.
Your balancing is a joke.
None of these series have Beatrix
actually true.
from Grand Blue, so the discussion... Yeah, actually, that is true. None of our series do have Beatrix from Grand Blue Fantasy Versus. That's true.
We had to gang up on it, Ryan, because we don't allow criminals in our midst.
No, because Smash is
the fact
peak
that
gaming.
Your publisher is so ashamed by the people who play your game that
This
they
is
don't
crazy.
allow tournaments.
No, they don't. Okay, but that's because... All right. Yeah.
You have to have a deodorant roleplay.
Unfortunately, I cannot let Smash progress because it has predators and also.
This is crazy, man. Okay, chat. Next time when they reveal Smash Ultimate, everyone in this call better be like, "I'm not playing it because I'm afraid of predators," and none of you can be excited.
I won't.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
when you guys are reacting with me, I don't.
Documented video of me playing that game. There's none. It doesn't exist on the internet.
This is crazy, bro. Every FGC that's better. We gotta. What the fuck is Gigas doing here?
When Smash got kicked out of Evo, they all had to go somewhere.
What is happening with
Actually, no. Didn't Evo smell better the moment they left?
Yup.
This is crazy.
Yup.
Yeah, legendary fighting game.
I give it to Johnny.
They kicked
Come on, Chad, give it to me.
They tried to have it at school, but seeing as how most of your players can't be within 500 feet of a school, they have to move it to a warehouse.
I don't play Smash tournaments. No, I'm gonna take this back. I deserve this. Smash is peak.
Chad, you know what a vote for Smash is.
They're not voting for your debate. They're voting for your game. They're voting.
Yes, sir. Because my game is PK gaming. Everybody, let's go.
Chat, y'all know what that means.
Also, you guys are always like, bah, Evo, bro. Bitch, just play the fucking game for yourself. You're not. Who cares, bro? Just because some 2%ers.
And it passed.
We know what you want, chat. We know what you want, chat. We literally know what each of you want.
We know what you're voting for.
All right, I would thank you.
We got 0 from Mega Man X. You got a different kind of 0.
Fuck you.
Yeah, actually true.
My game is better. Your game. This is crazy.
Dog, I guarantee you, everyone on that Not Like Us album cover plays
This
Smash.
is crazy. This is crazy. I can't believe
It's
what's
a
happening.
Spice House. Fun fact.
All right. Rockeezy, you were technically the last to gift for a solo debate because the people that gifted for the Courtroom, I was being nice to them, but they're already in the Courtroom. But Rockeezy gifted specifically for a debate. So Rockeezy, are you in chat for your debate? Where are you, buddy? Where are you, pal?
Also, Fidel, if you like Smash so much, why aren't you talking Hungry Box?
He likes Melee. He's in a different camp. Okay, he's.
Didn't he just win a tournament for Ultimate?
Well, it's not about him today.
Well, doesn't want to talk to him anymore because he's winning.
Yeah.
No.
You should commentate something with him sometime.
That'd be awesome. That'd be awesome.
Really cool, man. You guys should be like best friends.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah. You guys should follow each other back on Twitter, you know?
Oh, we should.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you should follow each other on Twitter.
But text him and bury that. I should imagine be like, dude, $100. Listen, dude, I've been fucking angry about this for years, but you
Alejandro,
unfollowed me after that tournament. That's crazy, Alejandro.
They not like us.
Rockeezy, are you still in chat? I'm on your site. You said Xbox won an Ultimate tournament. That never happened. I know, but they make things up, bro. We don't make things up. We speak in facts.
This is the Smash Ultimate.
$100 if it us still friends? No. I honestly, if I messaged him about it, he'd probably be like, "Dude, I don't even know who the fuck you are." So, and I would be even more offended.
There's no way that guy remembers.
I'd be even more offended. Actually, I'd be like,
This is the first thing that comes in my head when I think of Smash.
It's crazy. Is Rockeezy in chat? Rockeezy, unless you just gifted 5 because you love me. Let me see if they're even on the list.
That's crazy.
I didn't want to. I can't say it, but you know.
Oh yeah, no, Rockeezy's not even in chat anymore.
Shit.
Well,
I don't
alright.
even know if I want to put that in the group chats.
Why doesn't he like you again? He probably wants me dead. I don't know.
Here,
No, he
I'll
doesn't.
put
He
it
probably
here,
does
but
not
I'll
like
delete
you.
it.
Honestly, whenever someone like that unfollows it for a reason, I chalk it up to he was probably
That's
like,
why I
dude, this
sent
guy's
them.
tweeted 50 times a day. I'm gotta get out of here. That's crazy, Nathan. All right, Zaki, give me your debate. What is it? What you got? You can be our finale.
Well,
TBH, you are
apparently, Zaki sent it to Typhon.
Okay.
All you should know is there
wait,
is
I
a
got
string
you.
for the shuffle.
All right, they got
Like,
2 debates.
Okay, well they get
All right,
one.
they got
so.
2 debates,
Mhm.
but they want us to choose which one sounds more interesting.
Chad, have you guys had
Sure.
fun? Yeah, I love debate.
We were gonna do that anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many movies should Sonic have?
Or.
Or should E3 come back?
Ooh.
Oh, E3.
Let's do the E3 one. Let's do the E3 one. Because I think we've done the Sonic movie conversation. Yeah, we did that last debate night. I remember that. Because we were debating whether like a trilogy is enough or like if we should do more. I remember. Let's do the E3 debate. Okay. So who wants to be on the side that E3 should come back?
Me.
I'll do it. Me.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Okay.
everyone wants to be.
Alright.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
I'll think of.
Someone's like,
Be
we
a
want
hater
E3 back.
then.
I'll be an E3 hater, I guess.
I can be an E3 hater as well. I'll gladly be an E3 hater.
But I'll
be an E3 hater. I think I can.
Mostly so that Jeff
Well,
Keighley
everyone wants
doesn't
to be an
kick.
E3 hater.
Okay,
No, no.
well, okay. How many people are like
E3.
Listen,
vehemently- how many of you are vehemently that I want like E3 to come back? Because those people should get their angle first. Like,
Johnny.
okay.
I wouldn't say I'm vehement.
No one's vehement. I think,
Johnny.
listen, guys.
hate
I'm going to
Jeff,
Summer
so I
Games
want
Fest,
it
so
back.
legally I cannot say that I want E3 back.
I'm telling Jeff Keighley you do.
No, you can't tell. You can't do this to me.
I'm gonna tell him right now.
You
can't
can't. Don't
tell.
do this. Don't do this to me. Every year when I see it at Summer Games Fest, he's like, "Hey, we showed you Sonic. Did you excited?" I'm like, "Hell yeah, you remember? Let's go, man. Let's go."
Yeah, and now when you go there, he's gonna be like, hey, you tried to.
Yeah, you tried to bring back E3.
Hey, what's up with that?
What's up with that,
He's
bro?
gonna lead you into a back room with a
Okay,
firing squad.
hold on. So who's with me on E3 is gone?
I'll go E3 is gone.
Okay, me and Ultima. Is anyone else gonna be on E3 is gone, or is everybody else with E3?
They'll judge
I want E3 back.
Okay.
I want E3.
I will pretend that I want it gone.
Okay,
I
let's
hate
go.
Jeff.
Wednesday's on my team. Well, you hate Jeff because you're a bitch and you hate fun, so that's different.
Oh.
Yeah. Because you're like, they don't show me Xenoblade. They don't show me Xenoblade.
No.
You're still
That's how you
mad
love
that they didn't even take your Xenoblade soundtrack.
No,
You-
you are literally a Sonic fan.
You're still mad that they didn't give Xenoblade your music award. It's okay, bro. It's gonna be
What are you
alright,
talking
bro. I don't know.
They did. They showed
They
in
didn't.
the thing.
No. Alright, hold on.
No. Here's the thing. I know.
Actually, no, hold on. But how does it feel
Jeff.
not having Sonic get nominated for a single award? Ever?
It's okay because he's at every award show, so I have a good time, you know?
Yeah, where?
He shows up as a trailer. He gets a trailer.
Always the bridesmaid, never the bride.
Dude, being a bridesmaid is bad as fire, bro. Dude, you get to hang out at the
No,
party.
bad as fuck. You were gonna agree.
Yeah, no, bad as fuck, like a baddie, okay? Like, I want a bridesmaid, okay? So back up, okay?
You want a bridesmaid? You'll never
Yeah.
get one, buddy.
Why, bro? You have to be on my side.
Because you
That's
lust
the-
after women who have boyfriends like Mai Shiranui.
Mai likes me more. Let's calm down, bro.
No, she does not like you. She
quite
loves
literally
Andy.
does not.
I don't know, Chad, where does
She
this
don't
red-
even know you, bro.
She literally is
She
messaging me
literally
right
tells
now.
you in Street Fighter 6, don't even try, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
she's
we're
messing
not
you
like
to the
that.
restraining order.
We are not like that. We get that straight.
Okay, I think I got the order. All right, start the debate while I pee really quickly. Go, whoever
Oh
wants
my
to
god,
start
the
it.
pisser.
I am the
He always shows me the same damn thing every year. He always shows me a space shooter game, and I'm tired. I want variety. I want E3 back when it had like Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo at their best.
Okay, let me tell you why E3 being gone is like the worst thing ever. Because when E3 got put out back and shot in the head 3 times, every company has their own showcase. They have their own dog shit fucking showcase. Like, oh, look at our games. but they never have enough to flip a whole showcase for themselves.
You quiet yourself, Mister. I go on Twitter after every Nintendo Direct and give it the Gluck 9000. That's you.
Yeah, you wanna know why? You wanna know why?
Why?
They actually had games to show. PlayStation? What do you got to show? What do you got to show there? Oh, The Last of Us fucking remastered.
Y'all are just y'all are just mad that Kingdom Hearts 4 is a fantasy and it hasn't been shown yet. Oh, guess what?
Hey, who brought Kingdom Hearts?
Yeah. Nah, because that's all people bitched about last Direct. The last Direct was actually pretty good for PlayStation, but everyone just conveniently forgets that because there was
one PlayStation exclusive from there.
PlayStation exclusive. They don't show it, bro.
Yeah.
Bro.
Tell me one exclusive.
What exclusives are they showing at E3? They're not.
Are you kidding me? God of War? What?
Okay, they can show God of War at PlayStation and the Game Awards. Hello.
Hi, Aru.
I agree with whatever Wednesday's saying right now.
So you're saying this shouldn't be E3?
What the fuck happened to my face?
Oh wait, Wednesday's saying there should be no E3.
That's what he's saying.
I wanted to argue for E3, but there were too many people saying they want to argue for E3. So
here's why I am against E3, right? Sure. Here's the thing about E3. I can see the argument, but personally speaking, every E3 conference, there's gonna be like fucking shit that you care about and stuff that you don't care about. And like, you just will always skip the shit you don't care about. What does it matter if it's like a fucking Nintendo Direct or if it's Nintendo at E3? If you care about Nintendo, you're watching it either way. It's the same with it's the same with fucking Sony. It's the same with like fucking, you know, Xbox. And like, I agree, like some of these like presentations don't really have enough like anything interesting in them, but it's like there are also E3 presentations that don't have anything interesting in them. The difference is that they can show off their shit whenever they want, as opposed to like you have to wait for E3 to see shit. Now it's like,
that's the thing. That's the thing, right?
Never, right? Mm-hmm. Like,
no, that's the thing. That's the thing, right? You force companies to show their shit at the biggest event ever.
Yeah, actually, no, hold on.
No, but we're forgetting. Are we gonna sit here?
In 1 week. Everything's scheduled in 1 week.
Are we gonna sit here and forget, like in the days?
Oh my God! You ripped his face off.
I did rip his face off. I'm sorry, Nathan. Okay, what the? Okay, that just scared the shit out of me. Dude, remember E3? We would get E3 and then no news for like ever. Like that was it.
What's happening right now? We have no news right now. We're in
no. We had no news at E3 because everyone had their own presentation.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was all scheduled within a week.
Yes. But what I'm saying, no. But now we get news like all year long instead of waiting for 3 events. We used to just wait for E3, TGS. And then maybe Gamescom, and that was it. And then you would wait all year for news.
We still do that.
No. Now,
now we wait for Summer Game Fest.
Let me picture a scenario.
Yeah.
Sonic Cross World, right?
Yes.
With Sonic Cross World, we know it's gonna be at TC. I can't. TGS, right?
Yeah. Sorry.
It's gonna be at TGS. We know it's gonna be there, right? So I feel like having like all these.
You mean Summer Games
Fest?
You mean Summer Games Fest? Oh, sorry, you confused me. You said Summer Game. Yeah.
It's gonna be at Summer Game Fest, right?
Yes.
So like, I feel like what the fans know when like a thing's gonna be at a certain place, it gets them more excited. Kingdom Hearts 4, we have no fucking idea when we're gonna get that. But if E3 was still around, we'd be like, oh shit, it's going to be at E3. Like we know it's going to be there.
Yep.
I agree and disagree. I agree. Like what I miss about E3, of course.
Because you're literally just like wondering, like, oh, when will they ever show this? When are we gonna show it? But once we have an event that we know they're gonna show big games at, they get even more hype.
But see, I feel like Jeff Keighley has upped his game a lot over the years and has gotten multiple big announcements.
No.
Dude, literally.
Space shooter.
See,
why Awards was so good last year was because he was making fun of himself the entire time.
No.
Oh yeah, they were just forgetting about Okami and Virtua Fighter and that other RGG game that's unnamed.
Isn't Virtua Fighter? Isn't that literally just Virtua Fighter 5 again?
Dude, we are not gonna pretend the game.
Let's be so for real.
Virtua Fighter 6.
Let's be so for real, right? Summer Game Fest is basically E3. So if E3 was the size of Summer Game Fest, it would be the same. It'll literally be the same.
Well, actually, no, it wouldn't, Johnny. You want to know why? It would be better. You want to know why? because it'd be run by developers and not a dude with his own.
Oh
biases.
yeah, Typhon. All right, you know what?
That's
It's
true.
time. No, guys.
That's
Hey,
true.
it's time to attack Mr. Typhon. No.
Yeah, what's up?
It's
What's
then
up?
attacking
Why am I
on
being-
tables. Typhon.
Why are you
Typhon,
attacking the minority? Huh? What's up?
Listen. I
get
know
attacked
you.
by Twitter every day.
You're,
What's up?
yeah. You're Mr. You know, I love the developers, and the developers should have time to work on their stuff and not crunch it, right? Right?
Yeah.
Remember all the horror stories about developers fucking crunching their dicks off to make an E3 build of a game that would kill them for weeks, and they would literally have admitted that they would spend over 2+ months working on an E3 demo of their game to show on that stage, you know? E3
So now
cost
they
for
do
them
that for
dev
Summer Game
time.
Fest.
No, they
But
don't.
E3
No.
never forced them.
Yeah, they do. How do you know?
Yes.
How do you know?
Because they show
Yeah,
trailers. They don't show
never said
demos.
anything.
No.
Yeah, they do.
What?
They
No.
do show demos at
But
Summer
no,
Game
you
Fest.
literally,
No.
you feel you played them.
No. What
The
I'm
whole
saying.
point of Summer Game Fest is that you go to play demos.
Yes, but the selection of games is so much smaller. Whereas like an E3, every developer had to have something ready. You know?
No. You didn't have to have something.
Okay.
They could
but-
show
no,
something.
No.
But you didn't have to have it playable.
The development.
The pressure was on them to have something.
Yeah. Look at the God of.
That's on them. You don't have to be there.
No, but no. You have to.
you're right.
You have to be there. You have to be there. Yes. No. You have to be. No. You have to be there if your CEO wants you there.
And that's why. That's why everyone started pulling out and doing it at their own pace.
Because companies had to be there, even when they didn't have shit to show, they would just like their presentation would be fucking terrible. When they can like show shit on their own schedule, like the quality shit is like better. It's like how many like E3 trailers are like this doesn't even look like the final product in the fucking slightest. You know what I mean?
Because the thing about E3 is,
and how many of those games, and how many E3 games ended up getting canceled too? Because it was just like, oh, we have this build, and then oh well, the game fell through.
Also, like,
Yeah, exactly.
That still happens.
I understand,
Not as
like.
often.
Yeah,
Not as often. Yeah, that's because of general cultural shifts in gaming, not Summer Game Fest.
Yeah.
Got crushed up in. Oh Jesus Christ! I can't.
Yeah, because like people got shit. Like people were shitting on companies for crunching and all that shit. Like, oh, you shouldn't crunch like your employees. So yeah, it just changed.
Yes,
it doesn't mean like E3 was a concept.
But what I'm saying, but E3. What I'm saying is that like developers didn't have a choice when the CEO's like, you have to have this demo up for E3 and ready. That's not their choice. Like you're saying, like they can just not do it. The CEO doesn't give a shit about the employees. He's gonna be like, no, you have to have this demo for E3. We're spending millions to show this on stage. You know.
Okay, well, now those CEOs are going to be like, you better make a game that's good enough to be in the game awards.
But we're not beginning because remember, the argument.
Let's be so for real, right? Let's be so for real.
Yeah.
If you don't have a build ready for E3, you're not ready to show it in general.
Okay, but what we're saying is that
you're just not ready to show it.
The thing about E3
so literally
is
just wait until next E3.
But what I'm saying is, I agree that yes, it's always been cool that E3 has like everything. But what I'm saying is that I feel like the games industry is more exciting, where we can get announcements for big gaming news constantly throughout every month instead of just waiting one like month of everything and then this. No, it was not like that back in the day.
With each of these showcases, right?
Yes, you did.
Half of them are dog shit.
Nintendo Direct still happened, even like during the last of E3.
No,
there was one in April back in 2015 when E3 was still around.
Wait, but Nintendo
all the time in the winter.
But you're talking about Nintendo, and Nintendo pioneered dipping out of E3. Like they literally were the pioneers of we are not doing a stage presentation. You know?
They did their own thing, but they're still there.
Yes, but also
you are equating a cultural shift in how games marketed with E3's death. They happened at the same time, yes, but they are not. They're semi-related.
They are 100% a consequence, bro. The whole reason Nintendo got out of E3 is because why would we spend $10 million on a press conference when we could spend way less doing it internally and on our own terms?
That's the other thing is that the amount of price, the price that was charged at E3 is like exuberant. Like now, Nintendo can be like, hey, here's a fucking presentation just for indie games. You think any of those indie games could have ever been at fucking E3? You know what I mean?
Do you know how much money you have to pay Jeff Keighley for their trailers?
Yes, you have to pay a lot, but nowhere near.
Are you kidding me?
No. It is expensive, but at the very least.
The games are expensive, but Jeff Keighley also has like the fucking developer things where it's just indie games too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the indies have to pay too. The indies didn't complain about the price.
No, certain indies. He said there are indies that like he goes. There's two types of people. There's the companies he goes to. Yeah, there's the ones he goes to acquire something, and then there's the ones that go to him. You know, which I think is a very different thing. That's like a normal thing in life.
That's fuck. That's literally just biased. Then he just can't pick the companies he wants.
No, because if he's approaching a development studio and the development studio instead is like, hey, we want to come to your show, he would probably, dude. Okay, but if fucking Team Cherry comes to Jeff Keighley and says we want our trailer, he's gonna be like, by all fucking means, go get in here.
Yeah, they're popular. What was like a small indie company that has no money to fucking pay millions of dollars?
Okay,
for
then
that shit.
they're not gonna be at Summer Games Fest. That's it. But sometimes they are. But sometimes they are. But sometimes no. At E3, you're crazy, bro. If E3 had no small games, the whole point of E3 is it was dreams. It was the biggest things ever.
Are you
Devolver Digital was literally a thing.
Devolver Digital still does a thing. Okay, they still do it.
Yeah, they started it because of E3. That was part of the E3 showcase.
You can't talk about Devolver Digital. They are an indie publisher. No shit, they're gonna show indie games. They are an indie publisher.
Exactly. So that's my point. Indie games are still getting shown up. You can still get your indie.
But they own those games. Devolver Digital is showing their own games. They're not showing other people's games. They're showing their own games. That argument is so stupid. They're showing their own video games that they own. Of course, they're gonna fucking show their own games.
Yeah, but they're an indie publisher.
Okay, but they're not going to other indies and saying we're gonna show them.
Fidel, you're saying they didn't show smaller games, but literally Devolver Digital is a smaller indie company.
But what I'm saying, bro, you guys are not listening. Yes, bro, but they are doing a conference of their own shit. It's not like they're It's not like they're being nice to other indies and be like, hey, any indie want to come here and show the game? No, they're showing their fucking games that they own. Like they're not. You know what I mean? It's not like they're like, oh, any guy come here, they're showing their games.
There is a fundamental misunderstanding of how Devolver works. Devolver takes people's indie games and publishes it for them.
But what I'm saying is that like it becomes their game. Like, do you know, they're publishing it. Jeff Keighley's not a publisher. He is just an announcer guy, a marketing guy. Yeah, he's not a publisher. That's like that argument just doesn't make sense.
So what is the So wait, what is the point then?
You guys
brought indie games can market outside. No, you were the one that brought up indies. If indie games can market outside of the events. If indie games can market out of events, why are we even talking about them in the first place?
You guys brought them up. You guys were saying that like indies, it costs so much money for them to be at the Jeff Keighley show.
Yeah, because Ultima brought up the price of like, oh, it's expensive for games to be at E3. So you can't use the argument.
Yeah, that's why.
They both have to pay.
It goes both ways.
Jeff is kind of a journalist if you think about it.
But it is way easier for like an indie company or like an indie group to put out their own little presentation than it is for them at be at E3, and they don't have the pressure of like we need to be at E3 or anything to show our game off. They can do it on their own.
Yeah, okay.
Because fucking directs are
but
way
that's the thing,
bigger
right?
now.
Indie companies they don't need to be at E3. Like you said, they're
they
smaller
can do their
games.
own thing. There is no world where we literally have another E3 in the form of Summer Games Fest. It's just smaller and more biased, I guess, because one guy runs it. E3 was just a big event where a bunch of companies came together and showed their things, and then you can still have that come back and still have like personal developer showcase.
But I guess like again for me, because like the argument is just should E3 be back or not. My thing is it's like again for me it's more than Summer Games Fest. It's more the fact that like now developers can have their own like directs and conferences and things like throughout the year but what I'm saying Nathan is that wasn't the case when E3 is on. The whole thing about E3 and why because if you do realize if E3 came back, it would not be the same E3 you know and love, because the reason E3 was what it was is because it was the only place where you could market your shit. Now we live in an era where companies are always going to show their news throughout the year. So even if E3 came back, it would be a hollow version of what it originally was, because companies are still always gonna be like, we're gonna do our direct thing this month. We're gonna do this announcement this month. We're gonna do this month. Like that is just the industry has changed. And that's why E3 died, because it wasn't just Jeff Keighley, it was that the industry changed. You know?
Let me tell you this, right? For example, PlayStation showcases.
Yes.
with PlayStation showcases, we haven't had one for like 2 years.
I agree. But that's
if E3 was still around, we would have gotten so much PlayStation.
But see, Johnny, but like even if we did, bro, like look at the PS5 era. What the fuck would they have shown us? They have nothing. Like it
they kind of updated us.
But
where's
Johnny,
Wolverine?
on what? But they still haven't updated us on Wolverine. Like that's what I'm saying. Is like,
so what, if they showed the game, they kind of updated each E3.
But
they kind of said, "Oh, yo."
But I don't think they're ready, bro.
No,
no, because see again, this is where like the
why not then?
But what I'm saying is that like the mix-up is coming up of it's not E3's existence that is causing it. It's the fact that this generation PlayStation has no fucking games to show off. That's why we're not getting presentations, because literally like they've canceled they have not had their first parties doing shit except fucking live service games that have fumbled. You know what I mean? Like
here's something to consider then. Would it not then behoove them to have, if there was like a central month where every developer is like encouraged, not forced, encouraged to share a showcase?
That's in June, yeah. We still get that.
Yeah, that still happens because of E3.
Yeah, of course.
Not entirely.
No, of course. I mean,
the remnants of E3 is still showing.
Exactly. Yes.
But the big event of E3 put a kind of fire under the developers to be able to update, to be able to show something. And I feel like because we don't have that, now you see a lot of developers just clam up and they never speak about their games. But also,
like, again, like...
We barely know if... Wolverine could be canceled right now. We legitimately have no clue because Insomniac never talks.
Also, one thing, right? Halo Infinite, right?
Yeah.
Halo Infinite is dog shit because the developers were not like... They weren't pushed to do anything. They always said, here's a bunch of money, make a game.
Okay, but that has nothing to do with,
but
like...
if they knew E3 was around the corner, they would have actually got to work besides being fucking lazy asses.
No, bro. That that game that would have been way worse. Because
the devs said themselves they did not have to rush anything. They would just fucking sit on their asses. And guess what? The game was fucking ass.
Okay, but Johnny, the game being ass, but then them working on an E3 build for 2 months would not have changed the trajectory of that game's fucking life. Yeah. That game would have still been there.
Why would they actually make the fucking game?
I don't think so, bro. They would have just done a trailer, a tech demo, and just... Dude, they did the Halo 5 demo like on a random... Didn't they do it on like a random week where they did the gameplay demo for Infinite? And it was fucking dog shit? The one that showed Thrag, or the guy everyone makes fun of.
They showed it, and then they showed it.
But what I'm saying is, that would have been way worse. That would have been way worse if it was at E3.
Like an E3 stage would have been way worse, man. Like,
you know.
People here
it's the same kind of public stage. It would have been just as bad.
They didn't need to try
environment where they have total control over everything. They did not have control at E3. They didn't.
Okay, here's the thing about E3, right?
Yeah.
With E3, you have to show the best of the best, right? With a random fucking showcase like Halo Infinite, you can do whatever the fuck you want. You can fumble and all that shit. You don't get affected.
But dude, people fumbled E3 presentations all the time, bro. How many E3 conferences have we made fun of, or demos that drag on too long?
Yeah, but that's fun. That's
okay, but see, Nathan,
that's memorable.
But see, but this is, I think this right here, what you just said is the disconnect. Like, you saying it's fun that something was shitty. Okay, like, yeah, it's fun, but like, that's not good marketing. Like, okay, yay, it's funny that they showed a shitty game, but that's not good for the game.
Here's the thing, right?
You know?
With E3, you knew you were going to get at least, like, some good stuff from there, right?
And yeah.
With some random fucking event, that one little showcase that we have, like, every other month, it could be complete dog shit and waste our fucking time.
And remember how many Nintendo Directs have just been
think about it, bro.
Dick.
Moshi, thank you so much for the 29 months.
I genuinely think it's been better Nintendo Directs since E3's death than there have been at actual E3, though.
My thing is, like,
come on now.
It is true. Dude, bro, Johnny, you do not remember the last few years of Nintendo's conferences at E3. The whole reason they had that is because it was ads.
The farming fucking simulator? We're talking about the farming simulator?
Okay, we're going to talk about
direct?
but we're going to talk about the stage presentation when Nintendo Music happened, or when the Wii remote wasn't working on stage. Like, or Nintendo, or the Wii U reveal.
Okay, but reveal of Smash Melee, it had its W's too.
Yes, okay, of course.
And also, Fidel, that's when Nintendo changed their marketing. Nintendo learns from it and said, oh shit, so if Nintendo actually marketed the way like they did with the Switch at E3, that'd be a banger each year.
Dude, then that
was just their marketing. It wasn't E3.
No, but when I'm... Okay. I think.
It's like, am I wrong?
But I think both parties here are making good points. I think there's
Also,
like
the other point of that you guys are not making is like, oh, they learned, right?
It's crazy.
Okay, you say that, but because they learned, they just made better directs. Think about this. You guys don't remember E3 stage shows used to go on for like
3 hours,
and it was yapping and slow dragged out reveals. Now it's like directs and presentations are like boom, boom.
Yeah,
boom,
you get your
boom.
trailers. We get excited. No, we can't, bro, because
yes, you can.
How? I mean, we haven't seen it because now you're okay, but now you're making a what if. We're talking about facts. Like, you see what I mean?
The whole point is yes. If E3 came back now in this era of like quicker, more direct presentations, it would be different. That's
But it wouldn't.
That would have adapted it.
But I'm telling you, but what I'm trying to tell you is, it wouldn't. Okay, you have to look at the greater scheme of things. When E3 was a thing, the internet wasn't what it was. We live in an era where developers and companies can drop a game trailer on a random Tuesday, and that is the big viral news piece for the week. Or companies can tell people like, hey, tune in next week for the big gameplay reveal of X, Y, and Z, or a direct, or this showcase, or this or that.
You know what else they can do?
Not
talk about a game for 5 fucking years
but
because there's no event where they're sponsored to like say something about it, show some kind of thing.
What I'm trying to tell you is that if E3 came back today, it would not be the E3 that you expect and remember. It would be that the developers show some cool stuff and they're like, well, we're not ready to show the other thing. We'll show it later this year at a Square Enix showcase. We'll show it later this year.
I would rather have that.
It would be like, guys, tune in for more news.
I mean, but then that's what Summer Games Fest is. That's what Summer Games.
That's great.
No,
but that's what Summer Games Fest is.
Summer Games Fest only shows games that are like, be ready to be shown. They don't show up and be like, hey, some of them do, yes, but not all of them.
But the week of that, dude, the week of Summer Games Fest, we're getting an Xbox conference. We're going to get a State of Play. We're going to get the Summer Games Fest.
That's not Jeff. That has nothing to do with Jeff.
But what I'm saying is the industry is still respecting. No, that's not random, bro. There's a reason they all happened that week of June. We're not gonna don't fucking smart ass it.
Yeah, guess what? That was the same thing for E3.
Yes,
that was the same thing for E3.
Yes, but what I'm saying is like, it is a good thing that companies still respect like the week of June that people loved with E3. Like, of course, we all grew up loving E3, you know? But what I'm trying to say is that, like, there is still that spirit from the industry while showcasing games throughout the year, you know? Like, I just think, like, the days of a conference showing 20 crazy things, right? That's why that the Game Awards was so special, because I was like, holy shit, like, we are getting like 10 banger things tonight because it's his 10th anniversary thing. But it's like, the days of getting a conference that shows your entire lineup for 5 years, one, doesn't make sense because now we'd rather get games announced 6 to 8 months before release, right? And two, we are getting news all throughout the year. I just think like it's a different landscape.
Well, that's the thing, right?
Not get news at all.
You're betting on companies not revealing their games a couple years before. That's impossible.
But it is possible. We've seen the industry shift.
The only devs that do that constantly now is Nintendo.
That is not true, bro. I mean, there's a lot of.
What other developers do that? What other developers actually do that constantly?
Capcom literally announces an RE game, then it's out 6 months later. They do it all the time.
Okay, one.
Yeah.
Those are remakes.
Tell me another game.
Those are old games.
They're not. Okay, I'm just not any RE, even RE8, bro.
You're saying like development shift and all that stuff.
But
it didn't shift.
Okay, dude, Bethesda did that. Dude, Bethesda was famous at the time for announcing Fallout 4 at E3, and it came out in the fall. Like, that was one of the biggest like headlines when they did that. Persona 3 Reload does that. Like, Atlas does that. Like, we've literally talked about on this show how much more it's exciting for video games to be announced within 6 to 8 months before release, you know? It's way more
I'm
exciting.
like wondering how long it's gonna be, dude.
Dude,
like,
it's not.
that
It
was,
wasn't.
like, so many, like I said, so many E3 games just like never even fucking like
Dude,
come out, or
it
like,
wasn't
you're like,
fun.
what happened with them, and you gotta wait a whole fucking year to find out, or
What can
whatever.
you say about a random fucking showcase?
Yeah, we get
But-
that nowadays.
but
Where
E- no,
how
no,
many
but-
showcases
but
have we gone
E3
by
What's the
where a
difference?
game just doesn't show up?
The
How many
difference-
showcases did we go by with Nintendo where Metroid never showed up? How many showcases for PlayStation have like never showed shit about like Last
Where's
of Us
Elder
multiplayer
Scrolls
until we
6?
got the
Where's
random
Kingdom
announcement?
Hearts 4?
Okay, but you just announced two.
That
But
still
no, but
happens.
see, Tyven, your two examples are two games that literally went through fucking development hell. Like that's
Okay, Elder Scrolls.
which Elder Scrolls?
Elder Scrolls 6.
Oh, they- Yeah,
The one
and
they
that
announced
was an
5
awful
years ago.
decision, and they got made fun of for it. Like that was
Kingdom Hearts
but,
4.
but Tyven, do you see my thing? Is like that was a product of E3. They were doing a stage show at E3 when they showed Elder Scrolls 6.
No,
that was
Kid- no,
literally
no,
yes.
Kingdom
I'm talking about
Hearts 4,
Elder Scrolls. I'm talking about
it
Elder
dropped
Scrolls.
on random Sunday.
I'm talking about Elder Scrolls.
Yeah, he's talking about Elder Scrolls.
I'm talking about Elder Scrolls.
Yes,
like that,
that was during
literally.
E3, but
yes,
that still happens.
But no, but I'm saying at E3 it was a way worse problem. Like that was the thing about E3, and I keep saying this because it was basically one of the only news times you had of the year to announce anything. You would show shit that like wouldn't be out for fucking years constantly. It was like constantly, you know.
But it still happens constantly.
And here's the-
That's not.
Yes.
That still happens. GTA
For
6
sure.
was announced 2 years in advance.
Yeah, 100%. And I think that sucks. Like I think that's. I mean that's.
Yeah,
That's a whole
E3
other
coming-
debate.
that
no matter
doesn't-
what event
all the
is
stuff you
around, and that's
blame-
gonna happen no matter what.
Yeah, all the stuff that you talk about is still happening. It's still a thing that happens in the gaming industry. E3 simply provides a singular point like it does in June, right? It also provides a sense of community. How many times you've seen the crazy
But it's-
reactions we had from the crowds? The only time we get that now is like Game Awards
But you say that, but I mean like
or
okay.
the Nintendo shops.
Yeah, but like
I know
we.
it's popping up at Summer Games Fest.
Yeah, I mean it's not that
Summer's
the
Games
problem
Fest
is
is for
gone.
critics.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
not that the problem
for
is gone,
example,
it's that
God
the
of-
problem is happening.
When God
less.
of War got announced,
Uh-huh.
the crowd went fucking wild.
For sure, no.
Even when
That
Crash
is a
came,
sense.
when Crash
I
came back,
agree. No.
Yeah, E3 had a sense of community that you don't really ever see again, and it could lead to some really special things.
No,
like that one Sony showcase. I forget which year. Was it,
You're talking about the
2016, where
PSX Expo. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, the one where they made it this whole like art showcase where they led the crowd through this whole
Yeah,
thing
yeah,
where
yeah.
they
No,
had like
dude,
the flute player and then this
I-
Last of Us thing. Stuff like that can be used for really
I-
cool things.
I
and
agree
if
with you.
E3 came back in that kind of format, it would be really cool.
No, I agree that of course I miss like physical events, you know, and I respect Jeff Keighley for doing like
No, you don't. You like digital.
Game Awards in person, you know, like of course I miss like that pop off, right? E3 coming back wouldn't make the.
But
it's
like, I think we're missing the like. I agree because like I agree that when the stage and like cool reveals happen and hearing the crowd.
This is a good
cheer,
conversation, by the way.
It's fun, but you guys are like looking through rose-tinted glasses because a lot
Good
of
job,
fucking
Sonico.
E3 shows that were like on for 2 hours and they were not that interesting. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I
like-
mean-
Okay, but that's the thing, right? With Ultima, Summer Game Fest, fucking Jeff Keighley fucking jerking off fucking Kojima. Kojima could
4
show his
hours.
stuff and
But-
talk for like so fucking long.
Yeah, that
Like,
still happens.
It does not change.
No,
Yeah.
no.
It just
no,
went
no,
to
no,
a
no.
different place.
But because at least now
Exactly.
that they're digital conferences, they are way shorter and way more controlled, as opposed to what like, dude, Ubisoft used to be 2.5 fucking hours long, bro. Where
Like,
they would sit
But
there.
that's the thing,
hour
right?
long.
Yeah, when you say like when games like release like 6 months in advance, it shifts. Presentation shifts. So E3, if it was alive today, it was shifted for companies to have less time.
I mean, I don't.
Yeah.
I don't.
You,
I don't
you
think
say
you
that,
say-
but I don't agree.
Well,
How
that's,
so?
that's a fundamental.
What about the current
events?
events?
You guys assume that E3 would just come back and it would be exactly the same ass and it wouldn't adapt in any way.
Exactly. This is like again, this whole conversation is a big what if. What if E3
Also, one
came
of the
back?
main reasons why E3 died was because of COVID.
That is true.
No, it was dying before COVID, bro. Literally the year.
It was.
That
Dude,
was
it-
the
it-
first
it
year.
was-
No.
No. It was the
Yeah,
kill.
no,
No, no,
no,
no.
no.
Yeah, well,
You
COVID,
guys.
COVID was the final nail,
Yeah,
but they
it-
were already,
Yeah,
the
it
bomb
was the
was already
nail.
set, bro.
Yeah, you.
Yeah, E3 could not adapt because COVID came in and took it out back with a shotgun.
Exactly.
Dude, I mean,
like, it was dying, but
it was-
wasn't dead.
But it was
COVID
already
killed
too late, bro. There was
But
2
more and
years
more
of
companies were
yeah.
pulling out. I mean, let's call a spade a spade. E3 died for a reason. Companies were already pulling out. Yeah, no, and it's not even just COVID. Like, we're pretending that companies weren't just pulling out years before, going, yeah, so Xbox ain't gonna be here. They're doing their own thing. Oh, PlayStation's not gonna be here. They're gonna go do their own thing. And it just became a bunch of companies like Ubisoft that nobody gives a shit. It's like, okay, just show me the Assassin's Creed trailer, cool, bye, and they turn it off. But they're gonna be up there for another 2 hours because that's the spot they paid for.
That's the thing is like people were dipping before COVID. Like, it was just, I don't know. And it's like, to me, like, I agree that like it's what do we agree? It's like I, of course, I love the culture and the hype that came with E3, but also like in an age of the internet where we're always online, we always like want something new to talk about and discuss and like analyze, and a new trailer, and this like this, the way the world is now is much more enjoyable for constant streamlined news, as opposed to if we went like 4 or 5 months with jack shit to talk about, you know, and just be like, oh man, that E3 demo is
you're
awesome.
saying this like when E3 was here, we never got news throughout the year. That's
We
not
weren't.
true.
No,
Even at E3, they will announce like, oh shit, in this month we're gonna show more.
Dude,
like it'll still be the same.
And then what I'm telling you is it wasn't like that. Like, and if it came back to again, but what I'm saying is that if it came back today, it would not be what you
It'll
think
be like
it
Summer
is.
Game Fest. You're perfectly fine with Summer Game Fest.
No, because Summer Games Fest is one conference
You
of like
literally
5.
like Summer Game Fest.
Yeah, I do like Summer Games Fest, but even then, like, yeah, I do like Summer Games Fest.
It would be Summer Game Fest, but big.
Yeah, just bigger.
So
like
what's
a
the
physical
problem?
location.
My
for these
problem
places that have their conferences.
is just that like all again the conferences themselves again they're better as digital presentations. Even if Summer Games Fest was a digital presentation, I mean, no one's sitting there being like,
You can have a digital presentation for E3.
but it's not E3
What's
then.
wrong
What-
with you?
Okay, but then it's not E3. Then it's just what we're doing now. Where
No,
we have
E3 like E3. With E3, you can just have more
2021.
people play the builds.
What would be the point
That
of
was the whole
it?
point of
Release a
E3 is
demo,
having
they
an
gotta give a
actual
demo,
like
we'll watch it on stream,
audience.
go fucking play it. You don't gotta worry about being there physically.
But people want to play the games.
Yeah.
And so allow them to play the games.
If you're playing a demo at your house or you're playing a demo at E3.
That's what Ultima. That's the thing.
Here's the thing.
Ultima.
No, here's the thing. Hold on,
That's
hold
the
on,
thing.
let me talk.
Companies don't offer the demos.
Yeah, no, they don't do demos because people are going to data mine the demos. That's why.
Exactly. So the consumers are fucked.
That's why you don't get a chance to play those games, is because they're not gonna drop demos because
I
people are
think-
gonna data mine them.
That's on them for being fucking stupid, bro. They will put demos on console. There's a lot of they put a demo on PC,
you attribute.
Okay, dude, you can still data mine a console
You
data.
attribute so much to E3 when it's game developers being fucking stupid.
Exactly. It's not the
There's no
E3's fault.
reason-
It's the game devs.
There's no reason we can't have physical conference halls where we have a sense of community. We have a sense of people coming in to see the future of gaming. No, because these game developers want to do their own thing. They want to have a digital presentation where we still listen to motherfuckers yap about. We saw Concord developers yapping for 30 minutes about their fucking video game, and that
Exactly.
shit was digital. So we're still in that space.
Because like when you have separate conferences, the developers could talk about the game however long they want. They can show a game for fucking 45 minutes, and you have to sit through it.
Look,
Rev, you are literally that still happens.
I think look. I think I mean this is a fun. To be fair, this is a fun discussion. I think both had good arguments. I don't think this is. I think this is
horrible.
I think, I mean, to be fair, there's a reason why we debate all the time whether it want. But it's like, of course, I miss growing up with it and stuff, you know. But I'm also like happy with how things are today, just because of like the spread of I think we should kill physical media as a whole. You know what?
I think you should kill yourself.
Yeah, Johnny, how do you feel that your teammate wants physical conferences because he likes physical games? I think we gotta, you know.
Physical is better. You actually get to play the game.
Johnny,
He's
it's
like,
not too
chat,
late.
let me tell you. Let me
It's
tell
not too
me.
late to
Let
get
me
me.
tell you why. Fidel hates E3. Fidel loves the exclusive like look he gets where you played at Summer Game Fest.
Yep.
And he hates when a random consumers are able to play at E3. He despises fucking peasants playing around him. He wants to just go into this showcase and play all the games for himself.
Let's tell you guys the truth. He likes Summer Games Fest more than E3 because he's buddy-buddy with Jeff and he'll always get the special preferential treatment.
I'm
and if
literally,
E3 was
I'm
everyone on
best
fair
friends with the
ground,
CEO.
he knows it would not be the same thing.
This is crazy.
Exactly.
This is crazy. My
To
hands
wait
are
in
up.
line to play games, but at Summer Game Fest, you can play whatever
Actually,
games you
I would
want.
probably get a media badge at E3.
Yeah, you would
if
be
I
part
could.
of the media. You wouldn't be Jeff's special Twitter friend that talks to him about
I do
Sonic.
like Jeff Keighley a lot. That's true. That's true because I
you
remember
don't.
specifically saying I wish they let. I let his fans some one time and he lashed out at me. That is true. I did push Prodigy out of trying to get into Summer Games Fest when he was outside the door. I was like, "What the fuck are you doing here,
That's fucking
normie?" And he was like, "Well,
Yeah.
man,
Creator.
I just wanted an autograph." No, never fucking look at me ever again, pussy.
Don't you know who I am?
Don't you know who I am?
And you know why else you need fucking E3? Because in the all digital future that's coming up, that's
Yes,
gonna be
same.
the only way to have physical games. It's
bro.
gonna be
This is
those
crazy.
demo
This
kiosks.
is
So you
crazy.
better savor it. You
Like,
better beg on your hands and knees for a conference where you can have physical games.
Chad.
What's this guy yapping about?
You better beg on your hands and knees. They start.
that you just bought.
Hey, Typhon, tell me the Nintendo sells, brother. Tell me how much we
Guys.
sell physically. That they
Getting
did.
bigger every year, buddy.
Okay, this is
Hold on.
How
Nintendo
many
drones.
games
Nintendo
are
drones
being sold
pay for that
digitally
shit.
compared to physically?
Guys,
A lot.
this is a really fun
No,
debate night.
show me the numbers. I want the numbers.
No. Nathan,
What,
Nathan,
what, you
you're
want
only
numbers, are you
considering
fucking
Nintendo
nerd?
numbers, not
What are we
PlayStation
doing
or fucking
tomorrow,
Xbox.
chat?
Okay, well, here's the thing about PlayStation. They're not putting out any games, so how can you consider
fine,
it?
got
It
nothing
doesn't matter.
exclusive to
Third-party
them.
games are selling more on fucking digital.
No, it's really
Yeah,
casuals
so,
that are just
stand
buying
proud,
Madden,
Digital, thank
NBA,
you.
and COD.
Colors
Okay,
DS.
but still, it doesn't matter.
Of course they're not
It's
gonna
still
buy
digital. It doesn't matter, bro. It's still digital.
They're fighting about
In the
physical
all
versus
digital
digital.
future,
Okay,
the only
yeah.
physicality you're gonna have is
Definite
going to
Ellie,
those
thank you so
E3
much.
events and playing on those little kiosks. And if
Do
we
we do
don't have
Colors
E3,
DS?
you're gonna be
We could do the
alone in
Chronos
your home
ones.
with your waifu on your computer
Oh,
screen.
Ian. You called you Ian. You
Wait,
called you
no,
Ian.
dude, I thought Ian joined the fucking
Nah,
Twitch
nah,
chat.
nah, nah, nah.
One of
Okay,
those
Ian.
two.
Nope,
Johnny,
nope.
that's it. Johnny, I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it, Johnny.
Let me do this.
Go ahead, go
I'm
ahead.
white. I'm white. Okay, I get it. I'm white. All right.
Howard.
Now you don't. Now you don't have to call me white there. See?
Chronos. Hey guys.
Alright. Did you
Did
mute
you
me?
mute us?
No. Trust me, they heard you. I promise you. I was just talking about what I'm doing tomorrow while you were yapping.
Where's the day off?
What did you say?
All right. So yeah, there you go, chat. We need E3 back because the all digital future will leave us cold and alone in our houses.
We could do our
Exactly, so
Mugen
physical
matches
media.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's gonna be raw.
Why
It
do you
is
want to be
everyone.
alone, Typhon? Why do you want to be dying alone? You don't want
Because
that.
I think we should kill people. Yep.
Okay, well, you
No,
know,
no.
maybe
That's what
might-
I don't want anyone near me.
We just want a game, bro.
You know who? You know who?
I don't want anyone else near me. I want my video games, and I'll talk to you all on Discord. And if I ever see you all physically, I'm taking your brains and I'm putting them all into USBs.
No, no.
You know,
Thank you,
Typhon, how do you
Tom.
feel in an all digital future when everything's cloud?
Chat.
You don't own
Keep
it?
voting. It's a close poll. Is it
My
Mugen or
brain will
Colors
be in the
DS?
cloud, and I'll be playing that shit in 4K 120 FPS.
You know what the future they want? They want the future in Wall-E where they're all like in their chair doing nothing.
Exactly.
That's what they want to be.
No,
They've already
I'm
got
gonna
me
be a
there,
robot.
so don't be like me.
No, you're gonna
A
be
future
dead.
where everything is game key cards. You know what's crazy? Is I to this day still have no idea what a game key card is. And I don't want to.
Okay, I can explain it to you. So basically, think of a cartridge like a physical cartridge, but there's nothing on it. The only thing that it gives you is just access to a download off the eShop. That's it.
Download voucher.
It is just
Okay.
it is a literal waste. It's a waste of
okay,
plastic.
You think, yeah, exactly. Like, okay, the one upside of the digital future is like, okay, there's not shitty plastic waste everywhere, but then they're making shitty plastic waste regardless.
Yeah, it's literal
but you
plastic waste
digital
because it is giving you
are trying
access
to
to
do.
a digital download when there's nothing on the cartridge. So there's no reason for game key cards to even exist. You might as well just download off the fucking eShop. That's
No, but don't you like physical
You know what we
games?
should do, Nathan? You know what we do, Nathan?
Yeah, you wouldn't actually touch the game.
Yeah, I thought you wanted physical because you liked having a physical copy of the game. No.
Put it in once, download it, and that's it. And it's
See, I feel like
trash.
But I feel like physical owners are like. But I feel like, you guys are pushing the goalposts because first you liked physical because it's physical. Now you're saying you liked it because of what's on the disc. I thought you liked physical.
No, hold on. No, you don't understand what I'm saying.
Games you permanently own. This is
you permanently own them. They're on the cartridge,
right?
And you don't have to download them.
Put it in your console, right? You download it, and then that cartridge is worthless. It has no purpose.
No. Okay, here's the thing, right? You guys don't know this, right? You can do this right now and test it out. On 3DS, because the 3DS eShop is gone, right? It's like fucking dead. If you insert a physical cartridge into that 3DS, your 3DS will fucking explode.
It's true.
Okay, Johnny.
Yeah,
that's when you lost the
Go ahead.
They don't want to fucking tell you. Why do you think we have emulators, huh? Why do you think we have emulators? Why do you think we have eShop?
Exactly.
And when you want to play with your friends with those emulators, you get lag.
But you can't. But again, you're saying that you can play with your friends. Okay, play with your friends with 3DS on the physical 3DS. Go ahead. Play with your friends. Play with your friends. Play with you right now. Play with you right now.
Johnny, get your 3DS right now.
Play Smash 4 with me right now.
Johnny,
I'm looking it up. A Sonic Colors DS playthrough is 2 hours 45
Chat,
minutes.
it's Secrets time. I replaced Minato with a digital version of himself 5 years ago.
Yep.
You weren't supposed to say
I hate
that
to break
one,
it.
bro.
Chat, here's the reveal. I was never born. I'm actually a cloud streamed human being.
I'm
a snake.
Chat, it's time to admit your. Chat, it's time to admit your secret. I'm a snake.
And that's how I win, chat.
I'm a snake. Emulators are good representation.
EBs.
Honest question, is this every group chat? Yes, I promise you. This is how the group chat is every day.
We wake up and we scream at each other.
Including the murder parts.
It is. Every morning I wake up and I see Nick and Shawty fighting about physical and digital.
Exactly.
Why did you break Ar's fingers?
And I wouldn't want it any other way.
I need to talk about it, like people need to hear.
Yeah.
I need to vent at like 8 in the morning.
Shawty, what do you mean?
We need to vent at 8 in the morning about physical and digital. You don't understand.
Chat. If you're not arguing with your friends 24/7, your friendship is dead. That's how it is.
The moment you wake up, you better be arguing.
Chat.
Yeah, if I am nice to you, that means I will fuck with you.
Chat, listen. Debate night is about making you understand that you can argue with people and be friends at the end of the day. All right, that's the fun of debate night. That we can debate and argue, and then love each other at the end of the day. Guys, I love you. Sonic Colors DS won the poll.
This conversation will stay with me for 5 years.
I just opened a fortune.
right now.
I just opened.
Hop on.
No, but
I
when I
just
say
opened a
GameCube,
fortune
are the worst
cookie.
instant of both mediums. It's changing all the cartridges, change physical games, big storage, digital games. Oh shit. Well, guys, here's the plan. Tomorrow, Sonic Colors DS. If we don't finish it tomorrow, we can. Yeah. Next day, we can finish it, and we could do a Mugen night. I still love you, Fiddle, but I'll get you back. I'll find out. Then we're gonna do the Mugen night, and then we're gonna do Chronos Beta. And when's community night? We could do it soon too.
What's Chronos Beta?
Someone made like a restoration of Sonic Frontiers, like the first island, but it's like combined with the other islands, and it's like completely different.
Oh,
so,
cool.
Yeah, and then I'll kill Ultima.
Frontiers game? Count me in.
Okay, all right, and then I'll beat Ultima at Fighting Game Collection too.
Yeah.
That'll be great. All right, well, hopefully Ultima will be here more, and of course you can catch him on the flip side. All right.
Bye, chat.
Guys, I love you. We got Ultima back, and you want him dead? I do want him dead. All right, guys, I love you. Thank you all for watching. Don't buy physical games.
Dog shit controls.
Goodbye,
Fuck you, kill
everybody.
yourself.